ride. I am the driving engine for us getting 60 plus, 65 plus wins.
Yeah.
And you're going to hold it against me because my general manager made the right picks, made the right signings, got the right contracts in place. And now I can't win MVP because your general manager is trash?
Yeah,
the scout department is trash? I'm not rolling.
The same reason
I'm
why
not
you
rolling.
said you wasn't gonna give Keldon Johnson 6 Man of the Year is the same reason why we
For
take
those are two different awards.
Nah,
those are
nigga,
two
nah.
totally different awards.
Nah,
Two totally different
that
awards.
same logic though. We using the same logic.
Who was the 6th man of the year last year?
We
Do you even
using your
know?
logic.
Exactly. Of who he had.
Oh.
But then the nigga didn't have Tatum for 75, maybe 80% of the season.
He still had his best player.
And had them as the second seed.
He still
in
had
the
his
East.
best player.
That's subjective.
Who got the Finals MVP? Who carried him to the Finals?
I mean, Iguodala got
That's not
MVP
always
over
your
Steph.
best.
That means he better.
No. See, that one's subjective.
Oh, that was different. That was different.
That was different.
If they give it to him, they robbing my guy for sure.
It's not a robbery though, because like I said, bro, it's not a robbery for the simple fact, like he damn near he went.
Bro, the nigga was averaging. Isaiah just read it. He was averaging 9 points.
All right, that's dope. That's dope. I thought it.
It's in the name of the award. Most improved. It's in the name.
All right.
Flat lie. Make a master plan, watch it backfire. Burn it all down and collect the ashes. Build it back.
All right, what up, what up? Welcome to the All Grind Sports Show. We are politically incorrect. I go by the name of JC. Here are my wonderful brothers and co-hosts, man. And we got a special episode for y'all today. This is our official NBA play-in predictions. Also NBA awards preview. So we're going to give our predictions on that as well. But first, I just want to thank y'all for tuning in the way y'all have been. Make sure I continue to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Y'all could have been anywhere in the world, but y'all are here with us, and we appreciate that. So without further ado, let me introduce my brothers, man, and we're going to get into some basketball talk today. First off, we got my guy, man, one of the day unos, and y'all know what time it is. Whenever y'all see him step in the building, y'all know it's basketball time. We got my guy, Oso Tizzy, in the building, man.
What's the deal, man? Go follow my Twitch, nigga. Tizzy Oso. Tizzy. Whichever. It pop up. I don't know they want. But anyway, yeah. Good playoffs, play-in situations coming up.
Yes, sir. And then next up, we got a unfamiliar face. Long time no see. We got the little bro. The guy, the man, one of the most brilliant sports minds I know, period. Top 5 dead or alive. We got my guy, Jay Will, in the building, man.
Yeah, first off, honor to God. Shout out Javen Ivey for basically making our team, fire our GMs and stuff like that.
Oh, my God.
I hope the mental gets better. Today, we
on a generational run.
Man. That's all I'm gonna say.
I didn't even realize that. It just has to be your team, huh? Like it's always some spit with
so
y'all
would get rid of Jaden Ivey.
Man, you know he
promote a pedophile.
Well, that's a whole conversation. We ain't even gonna go down that one. That's a whole conversation.
The Gittler is y'all best player.
Oh, damn, bro.
Look, I'm not gonna
is that how we starting the show today?
That's y'all best
That's
player.
how we starting today, bro?
That is y'all best player.
The what, Tizzy? The what?
Oh,
The
my God. I'm dead, bro. I'm
trying
dead.
to Sean Watson.
Hey, that's today's shit,
I'm
y'all.
dead, bro. Yeah.
Oh my God!
This nigga Tizzy came in hot, bro.
Tizzy, you gotta understand the NBA don't care about morals. Either you can hoop or you out of here. It don't matter.
That's a fact. That is a fact. He ain't never lied.
I mean,
they still talk about.
They've made that very clear.
Karl Malone. So if you hoop and you touch kids, it's cool. You just got to be a good hooper.
Hey, remember you can beat.
Oh, but don't let us catch you gambling though.
Yeah,
don't let us catch you doing that.
You can beat her ass. You can knock her on the floor, Chris Brown style. But don't you say nothing about that alphabet soup community. All right.
Yeah,
And don't be on FanDuel DraftKings.
Yeah, I'm about to say,
We got morals and integrity about gambling and saying stuff about the alphabet refrigerator magnet community. Damn it. But not about women. Fuck y'all.
Oh
Jazz
my
beat.
God, that nigga really.
That's how they be,
Bro,
bro.
I think that
Kids,
went over a
fuck
lot
y'all.
of people's heads. He said the refrigerator magnet community. Bro.
All right, let's continue, bro. If you get us canceled
bro.
next.
No,
Um,
I'm not finna
last
get
but not
past-
least,
I'm not about to get past that. You said I came in hot. Did you hear what he just said?
The refrigerator magnet community. Y'all know what refrigerator magnet I'm
last
talking about.
but not least, we got one of Cleveland's finest, man.
The
My guy,
representation.
and we see him. We see he got the jersey. He repping straight from the nosebleeds. We got my guy Tyrell Jackson in the building.
First of all, giving honor to God who's truly the head of our lives. $14.99 at Burleson Coat Factory, by the way. And
That's a
we
sweet
just-
jersey for
Thank
Burlington.
you. I got about like 3 of these in like different colors, man. I bought them all up. But overall,
they
you know,
real?
this is a great day. No, they not.
Nigga,
They
he
from
just said
Burlington.
Burlington.
But
Ah,
they represent
damn,
the
listen.
logo. It came with the little NBA emblem somewhere on here. You know, it was on the tag. You know what I'm saying? And I got about 2-3 hats. But
Would you
know,
wear that to a real game?
Yes, absolutely.
Nigga, if you wear it on a
Absolutely.
podcast, why you wouldn't wear it to a game?
Yeah.
I wore an Austin Reeves shirt to a game before.
You never bought. You never.
Different. That's
that's
a shirt.
You know how the crackhead be at the gas
They could
station
give
selling
me-
fake merchandise
Nigga,
shirts. You ain't never bought one of those and wore it to a game?
I got
Oh,
a
you-
Michael
you
Jordan
got
jersey
me.
from Austin.
You got me. You got me.
Thank you.
You got
Thank
me.
you. Thank you.
You got me.
So, you know, it's
Now, leave it
great. It's
alone.
great. And it's podcast Monday.
But y'all niggas might
Yes, sir.
lose. Who y'all play though? Who y'all play?
Toronto.
Oh yeah, you lucky. I thought y'all damn near. I thought y'all got
Well,
the
I was
Hawks.
praying he didn't get Boston in round one.
Honestly,
boy.
I ain't gonna lie, that could go either way. But we'll
It
talk
could.
about that next week.
Good though.
Mm-hmm.
We ain't careful.
Let's get it started, man. We on the road to 200. I believe this is episode 192. So we should be.
Hey, I'm not
Eight.
gonna. I can't get over Gittler, bro. I can't
Hey,
get over
man,
that shit, bro.
I'm off that, bro. Before we get ourselves into any more trouble than we already
Oh
did.
shit.
So
Who we in
today,
trouble with? Like,
No, today-
Fuck them.
man, when we trying to get that bread,
We gonna get there.
they gonna scan all this shit.
We don't give a damn. See, look, you gotta understand something. You only cancelable if you allow yourself to be cancelable. All right. All right. Even Paula Dean ain't cancelable. We know what the fuck she said, and she still got a little crappy ass buttery, over the top buttery cookbooks and merchandise on Walmart and shit like that. Don't fucking matter unless you say something about the refrigerator magnet community. That's right. Or you know a certain type of country that starts with the letter I, allies with the United States. But anyway, we good. Besides that, we good.
So let's get to it, man. Today, like I told y'all, it's gonna be play-in predictions, but what we're gonna do first, talk about some of these teams who pretty much are in the lottery. NBA award, predictions of who we think is gonna get what. And then we're gonna get right to it. Y'all ready?
Yeah, let's get it.
All right, so we're gonna start off with them Pels, man, out there in New Orleans.
trade
That's
Zion.
Yeah.
He's crazy.
Trade Zion.
In more ways than one. All right. Free him from the porn stars, free him from the Creole food. All right. Free him from that city.
Lord have mercy.
New Orleans is a good city, but free him because he eating a little too good down there. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, and shout out to that young rook. You know, I'm gonna give myself flowers real quick. Shout out to the young rook, Jeremiah Fears, who damn near single-handedly won me my fantasy championship this week. So shout out to that young boy over there, because I lost Luka right before the championship started, and he picked up right where he left off. So that's my guy going forward. When y'all hear me defending him biasly, just know why.
Did you
Man.
pick him up from free agency or did you draft him?
I did. Because, he wasn't really, getting the minutes throughout the year, but I seen, niggas was sitting out. DeJounte was sitting out. I was like, man, let me try the young gun and see what he do. Him and I can give what's his name credit to Will Riley. But Fears, he was pretty much the cultivator for the whole week. Like he brought it home for me for sure. Shout out to my nigga Fears. I hope you get some minutes next year.
Nigga, I told you it was gonna be good.
I'm on the Fears bandwagon. That's all I'm saying.
I told you the nigga was gonna be good at the beginning of the year.
I don't recall.
Oh, you don't recall. You recall.
I'm not gonna lie though. No, in general, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like this was pretty
the
good.
Two niggas that was gonna probably be good, but it's gonna take them some time. I said Fears and VJ. I said these two niggas.
VJ didn't take no time. I knew VJ.
Yeah, he came in coming.
You didn't tell me about VJ. I drafted VJ.
He came crazy, but he still got.
VJ was actually my sleeper draft pick. Like when it came up on my championship split, it said that was my sleeper fantasy MVP. So I knew about VJ. But all in all, bro, I'm not gonna lie. This was a good rookie class. Like all things being considered, like I think this was a solid rookie class, bro. Like it was some nice pieces.
It was.
Everybody was talking about the one guy, but there was moments for all of them. Like right now, I mean, we're gonna get to the NBA awards, but we'll get to that during the when we get to the rookies. Think we got one coming in. Pause.
Yeah, double pause. Big pause.
My brother, man, right on time.
That man's still depressed over them Raiders. And trust me, I can relate.
You put yourself through that shit.
Damn,
that's subjective.
Low key, huh? Because
you feel me? At this point, you're a grown ass man, and you just
you could have just went the Jacksonville route. You right? So
he did choose that. He was still.
Why is the Chargers fan talking?
Oh my god, this nigga is crazy. This nigga is crazy.
In a Super Bowl.
Why you come on here?
He seen one.
Why are you mad at me?
He seen one.
When was that?
1994.
Bro, that's
1994.
All I said, I wasn't even talking about you. I was talking about him.
Tizzy ain't that young, nigga. Tizzy OG.
And then you said something because you felt some type of way because you know I'm a Chargers fan and your team is ass right now. That's not my fault, bro. Like,
what?
The
thing is, why are you talking?
Why are you talking? Is this not a basketball episode?
Why are you talking?
I thought we was talking basketball
today. The Chargers have done anything relevant.
We wasn't
in
talking.
The 20 years.
Look,
in the 20 years that I've been a fan of the Raiders, why are we talking like they've done something?
Would anybody care?
They got Hall of Famers though.
We got Hall of Famers. What's your point?
In 20 years?
Yes, in 20 years.
Well, I'm all famous than them niggas.
You talking about who? Are you serious? Tim Brown? Jerry Rice played here. Warren Sapp played here.
He didn't get inducted as a Raider in the Hall of Fame.
What does it matter? Who didn't get inducted into the Hall of Fame as a Raider? Tim Brown?
No, he's talking about Jerry Rice.
Jerry Rice.
Okay, and what's your point? He still had thousands.
That is nasty. You trying to take credit for Jerry Rice?
So Jerry Rice didn't have 1,000-yard season making the
play, but it don't
Super Bowl here. Go to the Super Bowl here.
You can't call him. You can't call him.
Who y'all got? Who y'all got? Phillip Rivers. Come on, man. Stop playing.
You crazy, bro. This nigga.
Y'all got Phillip Rivers 2.0 with Justin Herbert right now. With Herbert right now, he went right to the playoffs again and choked.
And who the fuck y'all
just
got?
Like Phillip Rivers.
And who the fuck y'all got? Y'all paying for three coaches right now,
Cuban Missile Crisis.
Y'all paying over $100 million for three coaches, and niggas ain't even
Jay Will, you see what I've been dealing with, bro?
Why do you think that hurts our feelings? Like that don't go against the salary.
You niggas are stupid, bro. What the fuck? How you gonna build a winning organization, nigga? You paying three different head coaches.
Let me know when you're done.
Three different head coaches.
Let me know when you're done.
That ain't
you got washed up at John Harbaugh back there, still running the wing T with Justin Herbert. Stop it. And you think that's going to get you a Super Bowl? That's
not running the office.
He hired Greg Roman. He hired Greg Roman as his OC for a quarterback like Justin Herbert with a cannon arm. And you want to tell me that you believe that this team's getting to the Super Bowl?
I said the same shit. I said the same shit.
All right, fellas. Can we get back to regular schedule programming?
We playing basketball.
Thank you.
Now it's my fault anyway. It's my fault.
Now, this is what I want to ask y'all.
This is so my fault.
Y'all. So what do I know? Y'all partly said it, but that was kind of the easy answer. Other than trade Zion, what do the Pels need to do?
Relocate
To where? What the fuck is relocation gonna do?
somewhere better than New Orleans.
Or get their name back, huh? Get it back in blood.
See. Here goes another thing, brother. You Mississippian. Why are you talking about New Orleans? Like New
Yeah, that
Orleans
is
ain't
crazy.
a vibe.
That is crazy. I didn't even think that.
I'm a Mississippian, but New Orleans is the worst city I've ever been to, and I've been to Detroit.
Bro, you're from Mississippi, bro.
please,
I'm sorry. A
no,
nigga
there's
from
no
Mississippi
way.
can't say
I
that about
find
New
that-
Orleans.
I find
I'm
that
sorry,
very
bro.
difficult.
Ain't no way.
Really,
Ain't no effing
anybody
way.
from Mississippi can't say shit about
I'm not
nobody.
finna do
Shit
that. I
in
got New Orleans
Mississippi.
ties, nigga. You not finna try
New
to
Orleans
diss
ties,
New
bro.
Orleans,
It's
nigga.
not
You
even
from
about-
Mississippi,
it's
bro.
not even
I'm
about that.
sorry.
It's not even about that. There's only one. There's only one. There's only one city here in America that has a main street in every single Disney World around the world because their food is that good, and it's New Orleans. They have a French Quarter area in every single Disney World because their food is that good. Secondly,
Not only that,
you know they getting live in New Orleans. Nola Bounce,
facts.
where Drake was doing that Kiki, can you love? You know he got that from New Orleans. He got that from New Orleans.
What that got to do
Stop
with anything?
playing. Stop
Mardi
playing. Talking
Gras.
about New Orleans.
What does that have to
It's Mardi
do with
Gras.
being the brokest
Mardi
state in
Gras?
America? What does that have to
Big
do with
cities.
being the worst in education in America? Like, what the F is you talking about?
Y'all
Jay?
going through the
Get
biggest
off New Orleans
fraud case
head,
in
nigga.
Americana history.
Like in
New Orleans
reality,
smells
you
like
can't-
Lakers,
you
Russell
can't-
Westbrook. They smell like ass. Nobody wants to go down there.
Have you been to New York? Have you been to LA?
No, but I think I probably
No
like it better
disrespect.
than New
No
Orleans.
disrespect to them cities, but like, let's be serious. New
Hold
York and
on.
LA don't smell exactly clean. Atlanta don't either.
Amen to
Miami
that.
don't
Nope.
either.
Atlanta ain't
Nope.
It ain't that
Atlanta ain't that bad.
Atlanta ain't that bad. Are
Atlanta
you
ain't that
serious?
Brother, you
What?
must have never been to Atlanta.
bad.
You must have never been
Never
to
in
Atlanta.
your day.
brother.
What?
You must have never
talking
been to
about-
Atlanta, brother. You
Ain't
must
no
have
way
never
what this
been
man
to
just said.
Atlanta.
Atlanta ain't that
When you
bad.
I ain't gonna cap. I don't like the states that's catching strays right now.
Atlanta ain't that bad.
Atlanta don't
Listen,
smell
listen,
bad.
Basically,
What?
what he's saying
See, my
is
thing-
Mississippi, stay in your lane. Shout out LeVar Ball.
Louisiana.
where they gonna move to in Mississippi? Biloxi?
I ain't saying they move to Mississippi. If your
They're
team
going to Philadelphia, Mississippi. They're going to Jackson,
your
Mississippi.
if your team borders the state of Mississippi, you need to relocate.
We gonna see GTA 6 before
wait,
we
so-
see
so-
Mississippi
so
get a
Memphis needs to
professional
relocate?
sports team.
Not
Wait,
when it's
so-
New
so
Orleans.
wait.
What the
He
fuck?
talks gonna
Memphis
drop before
relocate?
Mississippi get a
What the
professional
fuck
sports
is in
team.
Mississippi?
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. I
Mississippi.
ain't gonna lie, J. Will, but this sounding real anti-black, anti-DEI.
Preach, preach.
I ain't a
I'm
student.
just
This
saying.
man said
all
if you,
the cities
if you
do
border
attack. You
Mississippi,
could have
go ahead.
said, you could at least said Baton Rouge or something. This nigga came from New Orleans specifically.
Baton Rouge stank too, but for other reasons. They got Lane Kiffin down there. Fuck him.
Whoa.
like
That nigga.
that,
Oh,
like New
my.
Orleans is crazy. New Orleans
I've never
is
like.
crazy.
New Orleans is crazy.
Like it's a couple of the cities we finna talk about. You know what
Shout
I'm
out
saying? You could have got on.
Oh, Shreveport.
Anyway,
Bro ain't say,
um,
he ain't say nothing about Sacramento. It's like
Why
what-
you
Racist-
mad?
racist
No,
Utah.
Why you keep coming for Cali, bro?
Hey, speaking
Why
of
you
nothing I
keep
never
coming
did.
for Cali? Why you keep that like that shit?
What?
You gonna have to
See,
move out
hold
the
on,
way.
y'all have hold on,
You gonna have to move out the way.
This.
Like
California,
you said some
Californians
slick
have this
shit about LA. You
infatuation,
said some
like
slick
y'all,
shit
like
about
y'all
LA.
state is
Talking about
absolutely
the smell.
imperfect.
Bro,
Because
now
it
I'm
does
on
stink.
y'all
Stop
broke
playing with
ass
me.
city, nigga. Y'all niggas
Oh, spoke ass
don't
city.
nobody like
Here we
that
go.
dancing
Here we go
shit.
with LA.
That dancing
Here we
shit
go
ain't
with
got y'all
LA.
niggas
So
nowhere.
LA
man.
ain't
Nigga,
dirty.
like,
You gonna
the
sit here and
fuck,
tell me
nigga? Come
walking
on,
down the
bro.
Hollywood Hall of
Then
Fame?
you talk about
I've been to
Sacramento,
LA.
niggas.
I've been to LA.
Niggas
Bro,
rather
you
live in
the fact that you
Sacramento
went to
than
Walk of
fucking
Fame,
New Orleans,
the
nigga.
fact that you went to Walk
Fuck
of
is y'all
Fame to prove
talking
your
about?
point is crazy.
Again,
Nigga.
can I finish my
Because that's the tourists that's trashing that
Let me
up.
finish. Let me finish.
That
Can
ain't
you
even
stop
us,
overtalking me?
Nigga, you
Can
talking about the
overtalking me?
smell?
Can
You
stop
can't talk about the
overtalking me?
smell of
Can you
LA
stop
because you
overtalking
talking
me?
about
Can you stop
when you
overtalking
in
me?
the
Can you stop
ghetto or
overtalking
something.
me?
That's the
Can you
only
stop
time you
overtalking
really
me?
smell
Can you stop
piss when
overtalking
you
me?
in
Can
the
you stop
ghetto,
overtalking me?
nigga.
Can you
To
stop
be honest,
overtalking me?
nigga,
Can you
your
stop
whole
overtalking
city
me?
fucking
All he's
stank,
doing is
nigga. It
overtalking.
just smell like ass when you get off the plane, nigga. You can smell it from the airport, nigga.
Let me know when you're done.
Fuck
Let
New
me know when you're
Orleans,
done.
nigga.
Stupid,
The
bro.
only
Let me know
time
when
you
you're
can
done.
go to the Orange,
I'm not from New
you right.
Orleans.
The only
I'm not
niggas
from New
fuck with
Orleans.
New
You sound dumb
is
right
on the,
now. You sound
the
ignorant
little
right
shit,
now.
nigga.
You sound
Bro,
ignorant
why is
right
you
now.
attacking
You
New
sound
Orleans,
hurt.
though,
Go
bro?
there today.
Why is you
sound hurt
attacking
right
New
now.
Orleans,
New
though?
Orleans,
Thank you.
nigga.
Thank
Y'all
you.
niggas say your
has
own
happened
shit,
to
nigga.
this show.
Y'all niggas fucking suck, nigga. Other than that,
What are
nigga.
you
All it is
talking
because we
about
brought
New
up the
Orleans
Pelicans.
for?
It's
Hey,
crazy.
JC, mute him real quick.
Bro,
brother.
this
That's
show
why
is
y'all-
on
that's why
10
y'all
today,
finish y'all
man.
shit,
Mute him
nigga,
so I
because
can
they was
finish
trying
this
to
real
get
quick.
that. They was trying to get rid of
You're
that
not
shit.
Tizzy,
talking
let him
about
talk.
nothing.
Tizzy, let him talk
You're
so he
not
can
talking
finish.
about
That's why they
nothing.
blew the
You're
damn
not
up.
talking
Nigga
about
flooded it.
nothing.
Nigga, didn't
You're not
nobody want
talking
that
about
city.
nothing.
Tizzy,
You're
let
not
him
talking about
finish so
nothing.
he can
That was
get
You're
the whole
not
finished with
talking
point
this
of
conversation.
Katrina,
Mute
nigga.
him.
They was
Mute him
trying to
already,
destroy
bro.
that
He's
shit,
not
nigga.
talking about nothing.
God was trying to destroy that motherfucker,
Can you
nigga,
mute
with a
him, please?
hurricane, nigga.
Yo,
He don't
Can you
live in
mute
more
him,
than
please?
that,
Because now,
nigga.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, that nigga is like.
that's what I'm saying, bro. Firstly, you sound
He just went
ignorant.
on to Katrina like said God tried to destroy that bitch.
Listen,
All that
and then that's like
That's
super
wild.
insensitive
That's
and dumb because
wild,
you got
bro.
that's
That
super
is wild,
insensitive
bro.
and dumb. Let
Bro,
me
what is
finish.
Tizzy
But
on today? Like,
he upset because somebody
The
said
Gittler,
LA.
Katrina was God's
Tyrell, let me
wrath.
finish. Tyrell, let me finish. He mad because somebody called LA dirty when every big city in the world is dirty. It is dirty. If you go to Paris, France, it's dirty. If you go to London, it's dirty. If you go to Miami, it's dirty. So you taking the offense that LA is dirty because it has so many people there who don't, not everybody
that ain't
taking
from
care
here.
of LA.
That ain't from here, by the way.
Exactly.
Ain't nobody from here.
Brother, stop that, bro. It's people who are from there who don't take care of their city, just like everywhere else, bro. There's people in their own city
What I'm
who
saying
don't take
is
care of their city.
we are the highest populated city in America.
Oh my God.
Majority of these niggas
Oh my
ain't
God.
from here. That's all I'm saying.
Oh my God, JC, bro, it
Tell
don't
them
matter.
again, bro.
It don't
Tell
matter.
them
They're now
again.
residents of LA. They're not residents of LA. And just like there are homegrown people in LA who do not take care of their city. You know there are people from LA who throw trash out into the road. Am I lying? Just like there are people from New York who throw trash out into the road. Am I lying?
happens in Mississippi.
What's
too.
your point?
The point is, every big city is dirty. While you sitting up here crying,
He said, "Why you take it so personal about LA when every
No,
big
because
city
I
is?"
said when you said it, I said
You're
y'all
crying
niggas
for
have
no
more
reason.
of a fucking pissy smell when you
No,
come
we
from
don't.
the airport
No, we don't.
in LA,
No, we
nigga.
don't.
Okay, well
No, we don't.
that's subjective. We gonna
No.
move on.
No, not in Vegas. So you started talking about New Orleans.
No,
like
we
I'm
talking about
from
New Orleans. You keep bringing
All right,
up
can
other
we-
shit,
talking
nigga.
about
We
New
talking
Orleans
about LA
for?
versus
Now
New
that-
All
Orleans.
right, can we talk about? Let's talk
And it smell
about.
like piss in LA. What are you talking about? Go
They
to
need to
every tourist
they
spot
need to
and it smell
destroy
like
that
piss.
shit. All that shit
What are
need
you
to just
talking
get
about?
redone or something, nigga. Like
All right,
It
let's
smells
talk
like
about
pee.
happy days, nigga. Happy
It smells like
days.
pee.
it'll be a
Milwaukee.
happy
What
day
are we
when they
talking
wipe New
about?
Orleans off the map.
Happy days in Milwaukee.
LA will be first with them earthquakes. So
So is Giannis gone? Y'all think Giannis gone? I think he's out, written on the wall. Honestly,
I thought he was going at the trade deadline.
Once he
They
sniffs,
was gonna trade him. They should have traded him.
I don't think he come back. Next
I
year.
think if I'm Milwaukee, I do trade him because
man, nobody
I
feels
feel
bad
like
for
that. I
Giannis,
feel
man.
like that relationship is irreparable because you've let him. Excuse me. You let him have so much power, and you've let him do so much damage with the control that you've given him that it's too late to go back. So I think you kind of got to
Giannis,
set
bruh,
the precedent again
no,
and just move
forget
forward.
that. He needs he needs a lawsuit brought up against him, boy, what he pulled at the trade deadline. Boy, how you gonna sit up there? Oh, do all this, putting rumors out, this, that, and the third, and then come out, what was it, 2
Jams.
days later, and then talking about something. Yeah, I'm opening up with I'm now a part owner of Kalshi Bets. Is that not a conflict of interest? Is that not like
I
what are
don't
we
even know. I
doing,
don't even know
bro?
what that is.
I know what you.
So Kalshi, bro, that's
I
the
know
whole,
what Kalshi
that is
is.
the most. That's one of the most demonic things. Like these market betting sites are one of the most demonic things. Poly
It's one of
market,
the
all
worst
that,
ones.
where you can bet on like legit
Everything.
how many people are going to die in war. Crazy stuff.
You can
Like,
bet
I'm
what the
talking about,
weather's
like,
going to
Bet
be
on the
today.
weather. Okay. Yeah,
Yes,
That's
you can bet
crazy.
on anything. Like it's truly dystopian, and people don't understand how dangerous this stuff is, bro.
Yeah,
like,
nah,
this
you
is like,
too deep in betting on spit like that.
bro, forget that. Why are we betting on going to war? Do you hear what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah, that is crazy.
That is nasty.
So on that app, you can bet, will Giannis be traded? Yes or no, yes or no, yes or no. Why is he partner? Personally, I was told players can't bet and control all this.
Well,
and
K,
sports
doesn't
betting
KD
stuff.
have some stake in FanDuel? Or
He's
some shit
another
like
one. I'm saying it don't make no sense. How are you pushing
Yeah, it
all
don't
this
make
betting and
sense.
stuff, and everything like that. And these players are partnering or part owners of these sites and stuff like that.
Yeah,
I don't.
I mean, you can't
You
get
telling
more
me
conflict of interest than that. I don't know.
I'm just saying,
I don't know what
at
the
the
loophole
trade
is for that.
deadline, he said, I'm sorry, but I find it very hard to believe that Giannis didn't send no rumors out in hopes that people place more bets on Kalshi, Polymarket, or whatever the app that he was doing on, putting out more rumors that he could possibly be traded, and then people putting in bets, oh, he's going to be traded, he's going to be traded, he's going to be traded. Then it comes out he's not traded. Come on, bro. Nah, bro. He's stealing money right along with the billionaires, bro.
Yeah, he for sure.
Not only
But-
that, I feel like he's messing with people's credibility as well because Shams got a lot of heat. A lot of heat because people were.
I mean, that ain't the only thing. Shams ain't. He just ain't that nigga. That's all that is. That ain't the
Yeah,
only
no, but still
thing.
at the same time,
JC,
stuff like that, it
when
hurts.
these-
No, it hurts.
Yeah, when these things come into play, when they partnering with markets like this, now it's making it 10 times worse on Shams. Because it's like he don't know whether he getting the truth or not. I'm not saying that he tapped in like Woj tapped in, but
Yeah.
like when you got players partnering with these markets, like these predictability markets, that's even crazier than FanDuel. All that, like what?
I think maybe it shows the level of respect too, because I don't feel like they would have did Woj like that,
No.
or
No.
maybe Woj wouldn't
Brother.
tolerate
Yeah,
it.
but
Brother,
then
brother.
you got to think
No,
about
Woj's
the
not
business, bro.
tolerating
That's like
It's not
nigga,
even
he
about a
never really
toleration
broke
thing.
no real breaking news. So for him to break that Luka deal is like, nigga, is you like,
Nobody even believed him when he said it.
Yeah,
Like,
He had to
well,
say
who's
that he
your
wasn't-
source? Like,
He had to come out
like
who's
2-3
your
times,
like, yes,
source?
it's
Like,
real,
come on,
guys.
bro.
Yeah, he was like, I was not hacked. This is not April Fool's, man. This is real.
But I feel like the thing
what
with
I'm saying
Shams, though, is that it was the biggest news. Like the rumors in general, like for like 2 weeks was like the biggest basketball news. So like he had to continuously keep reporting on it because that's what people wanted to hear. And so for nothing to kind of come out
No,
of
he didn't have to, Jay.
a
Will.
bad
He
light,
didn't
no,
have
he
to.
didn't.
He didn't
He
have
didn't,
to.
there's plenty of
Because Woj
times
wasn't
where,
going for
and
that.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to keep comparing them, but there's plenty of times where there was breaking news of who might go where, and Woj shut the F up the whole time until something happened.
That's not that accurate. Because he would be on ESPN talking about that at 8 a.m. almost every single day.
When Kawhi went to the Clips, he was speaking on that every morning at 8 a.m. or was that everybody else in their
I
moment?
can't say like
He
like,
was speaking on it
Styles
most
did.
days. He didn't. He said he would keep people.
He would
posted,
talk
and then
about
he-
it.
Oh,
He was, hold on, talking about
Jay-
it and saying, "Oh, this team is out. Oh, he's looking at this team. Oh, there's a difference in that between you just talking about pretty much what the public.
but that's what
knows.
Jay Will said. Jay Will said talking about it every day.
No,
he
but
was
Shams
talking
was
about
putting
it
it
every
out
day.
there like it's imminent that he's leaving Milwaukee. That's like you
Okay,
putting
that-
something out there. That's not.
Okay,
That's
you're
not
talking about a
opinionated.
whole
That's
diff-
you saying
You're talking
like
about a
this
whole
is what it
different point,
is.
though. You're talking about a whole different point, though. He said talking about it every day. Woj will talk about it every day.
Well,
And there have been-
I'm responding because what y'all point is being fed certain information, and then it comes out that that's not what it is. So that's what I was responding to.
And what I'm telling you is that these players partnering with predictability markets is wrong, and that they should not be doing so. That's what I'm
I
saying.
agree with that. I ain't got
Because
no
then
respect for that.
you feed. So now you're feeding the number one sports or NBA analyst, trade analyst, movement analyst, whatever you want to call them. You're feeding him information when you know full well you ain't finna go nowhere. Let's just say you know full well you're not going a daggone place, and you feeding him.
I mean, that's not
information.
really his
And
choice, Isaiah. To be fair,
Again, it's not whose choice.
that's not Giannis's choice whether he goes somewhere or not.
JC
At the trade deadline, that's not his choice.
bro. Yet I'm
He
talking
don't
about
have no
personally-
trade
Yeah,
clause.
that's
JC,
it. That's
you're not
it.
listening. You're not listening to me. You're not listening to me. I'm talking about the simple fact of feeding him information on saying, "Oh yeah, he can sit up there and still say, yeah, I'm definitely going somewhere. I'm definitely getting traded. Like there's no way I'm going back to Milwaukee."
Mhm.
And he can say that to Shams. He can say that. And then out of nowhere, once it comes back, well, the trade, then he can lie and say the trade fell through out of nowhere after everybody done placed their bets on Kalshi. That's the issue that comes about. That's what I'm talking about. And then it makes Shams look like a liar when he got this information directly from Giannis. I'm not saying it's his decision But I am saying that they may be. I'm not even saying it's a fact, but I'm just saying it is more than possible that these players and or agents could feed these people false information and say definitely is happening, and then wait till the deadline comes and say, well, it just fell through, and then now after everybody, them and Kalshi done made their money, and Sham's reputation done been tarnished. It don't matter to them. They don't care.
Yeah, if that was the
Yeah, it
scenario.
don't. It definitely don't.
People are a lot more heinous than we give them credit for, boy.
Let's go Dallas, man. What they need to do.
Let go of Kyrie.
Do they need to let go?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, you probably should trade them and get what you can for them.
Yeah, get what you
This
can because
offseason.
they just starting
They're
over.
not ready.
So you feel me? Because they letting Cooper play the one, so you might as well just niggas just
Nigga,
start over
who
with
said that's a
everybody,
winning
nigga.
formula?
Well, that's not gonna be the.
Who said that's a
He's
winning
not gonna
formula
play
to let
the
him
one
play one?
permanently. I
How much
think
is
that
Kyrie
he's
ever
doing.
worth in 2026?
He's doing the same thing that he did with Giannis, trying to get that boy ready to be the man when it comes 2-3 years later. Pause. And they finally get him a point guard. They need to get him a guard and a big.
Guard and a big.
And I say
I mean, that's
what
easier
kind of
said
big?
than done.
they got a guard. They drafted their guard.
What
The
type of
little-
big you think you put?
Who they draft?
What's the name? The nigga
Yeah, you
just
don't
had
even know
20
his name. That's all you need to know.
Look, I'm
Exactly.
gonna tell you,
Thank you.
I don't know how to pronounce
That's
it.
more than
I don't know
enough.
how to pronounce it. I don't know how to pronounce it. But the little nigga just he went to the little
Look.
nigga just went for 23
Yeah, hey,
assists.
just let it go, Tizzy. Let it go.
He just had 23 assists.
They got Derek Lively and Daniel Gafford. Nigga.
No,
That's who
about
what
they.
the
Andrew
fuck that got to
Nembhard?
do with it? A point guard.
You
Andrew
talking about
Nembhard
Andrew
ain't
Nembhard?
that ain't a big.
No,
No.
I'm saying he said he just had 23 assists.
Who the
You
heck?
know, because I could have sworn Andrew
Nembhard had
just
23 assists.
Yeah.
Somebody was saying that he went crazy the other night. One of the
Oh, those
Nembhard did.
exactly 23.
Yeah, one of the, yeah.
Right.
Niggas went crazy at the guard.
These niggas
spot.
love like that last week when ain't nobody playing but Home
20.
Depot workers and G leaguers and two-way players. They love going off during that time when ain't
Oh no,
nobody
he talking
playing.
about. Oh, he talking about Ryan Nembhard, his brother. Yeah,
Yeah,
brother.
little
He's
bro and Dallas.
brother.
Yeah,
He's
little
Oh, that was
brother-
yesterday.
brother-
He had 15,
brother-
15, 9, and 23.
brother. It's a reason.
And it was on
that-
Chicago.
Nine
Get the
in,
F out of
in
here.
college.
Like,
9 assists in college.
Man, come on, man. Stop playing with
Ain't
me,
nobody
man.
playing right now, nigga.
He-
Ain't nobody
he's
playing. That would be good for
he-
Dallas.
brother,
Reset the
he's
culture. You feel me?
He's
Man.
Hey,
5'11".
look. This
Yeah,
another
alright,
thing
man.
you was just talking about. You was just talking about look, I'm about to bring it back to the gambling shit. And you was just talking about the gambling shit. Nigga, that's why they really traded Luka. So they could tank the team, lose that bullshit stadium, get a new arena with a casino in it. That's what they trying to do.
They was already gonna do the stadium regardless. They traded Luka to
No,
save
they
that
couldn't
money
get
out
the
of
stadium.
pocket.
They couldn't
Yes,
get the
they
stadium.
could.
They
What
couldn't
are you
get the
talking
stadium.
about?
No, they couldn't get the stadium because you
debunked
got to remember when they
Bro,
had Luka,
brother.
they just
Brother,
went to
why
the
would they put a
finals.
bad team
So
in
the
the new
committee
stadium,
said
brother?
no because their team wasn't
Exactly.
bad.
Exactly.
So they traded Luka. Now they team bad.
That's
Now
not
you
what
can get a new
happened.
arena.
That's not what happened. That's not
That
what
is
happened.
what happened, nigga.
No, it's
Mark
not.
Cuban even
No, it's
low-key
not.
said it, nigga.
No,
in
it's
a-
not.
in
No,
a
it's
interview.
no. He did not. What he said was they did not want to pay Luka the supermax, so they traded him to save that money for the stadium.
And it's
Not no,
idiotic
not
either
denied.
way. It's idiotic either way, but that is what happened.
No, I'm saying he alluded to them niggas. The overall general
that's
reason
not what
why they
happened.
want a
That's
stadium
not what happened.
is because of the casino, and they tanked the team because of it. Yes, he alluded to that in an interview.
Okay, if let's say that was the truth, what do you think about that?
That's why he not even a
you're not
majority
listening,
owner in
brother.
that shit
You're
no
not
more
listening, brother.
because he was.
You're not
he-
listening,
nigga,
brother.
They had
You're
this
not listening,
conversation,
brother.
and he was like, "If y'all gonna go
basically
this way,
just said
I
what
don't even
said.
want
They
to. I don't
tanked the
even want to
team
be
to get.
a majority owner in this shit
Oh
no
my
more, like
gosh.
type shit.
Oh
That's
my
why he don't
gosh,
even
brother.
really fucking own the
Brother,
Mavs no more
Brother,
because he
you
knew they
just
was gonna
said
do
what
the
I just
bullshit.
said,
He
brother.
knew they was gonna do that bullshit, so he pulled out. Nigga, he a billionaire.
He didn't
know
know.
what
He
doing.
didn't know.
He
Mark
did
Cuban
know.
literally.
He said
Mark
he didn't
Cuban
know,
literally-
though. He said he didn't know.
know.
Now, if you're
What
saying
are
it's a
you talking
conspiracy,
about?
that's another thing. Mark said he didn't know. He said he
He
found
knew.
out right before and told
That
them not to
nigga
do it.
knew. That nigga do that.
He said he found out right
Right.
before it told them, do not do that.
He knew.
He literally said he did not know that.
He
they
said
were
he
gonna
wouldn't
trade
do
Luka.
it, but
He
he
said
knew.
He
if
said
they
he
were gonna
told
do-
them, do not do this right before
But
it
it-
happened. Because he
so
just
Joe,
had just
how
found
the
out.
fuck,
Look it
if
up.
you don't
Look
know
it-
how the
look it
fuck,
up.
I'm gonna tell
Look
you
it up.
don't do it
Look it up.
before it happened. If I don't know,
Because it was like 45
that mean I
minutes to an hour
fucking
before.
know, nigga. I mean, I know. If
I'm
I
just
can tell
saying
you
what
don't
he
do
said,
something
nigga.
before it
I'm
happens,
saying
nigga.
you're fighting with Mark Cuban right now. That's what he said.
So what? So if he only found out an hour before, after he sold his controlling stake in the team, there's nothing that he can do. It was an hour
Literally.
before the trade, so
no,
at that
see,
point he
before all
cannot.
that, do you understand
What
why
are you
he's
talking about?
Do
He
you
did not
understand
Bro,
why
we
he's
talking
so
in circles
invested
at
in
this
the
point.
team?
Yeah, we're
move
talking
on?
in
Can we
circles
move
at
on,
this
bro?
point.
Because you're gonna believe what you want to believe, bro.
No, man, because you
You
gotta
gonna believe what
understand
you
why
wanna
he
believe.
sold his stake in the team. He already knew
I
that.
didn't say
honestly
why
don't
he
care,
sold his
nigga.
stake.
We got
I didn't say
Luca.
why he sold his
Them
stake.
niggas is
I didn't-
trash.
what-
I'm
what are
moving
you
on.
hold on, JC. What are you talking about? I never
All
said
right,
why
JC,
he
you
sold his
got it.
stake
You
in the
got
team.
it.
I
You
never
got
said
it,
why
bro.
he
You
sold his.
got it,
I don't
bro.
know
That
why
is-
Mark Cuban sold it. He didn't say that.
Jay Will, you could talk to us about this one. Chicago.
Man, wait.
What the F are y'all? And I'm not just gonna ask for this year. What the F are y'all doing? And I mean this
You
for the
talking
last
about
10
somebody who
seasons.
You
I ain't even
talking
gonna
about
say that.
somebody
I
who
ain't
needs
even
to
gonna
move
say
the
that.
team.
Man, look, first of all, get rid of Patrick Williams. I'm so tired of him being on my team. Secondly, hopefully the NBA doesn't screw us over. You know, we have a 20.3% chance of getting a top 4 pick. If we could get blessed with a top 4 pick, I'd be so happy. But honestly,
Y'all
it's
don't
just-
deserve a top 4 pick.
a lot of teams don't deserve a top 4 pick, though. If you be
But
And
this
y'all-
might
and
be
y'all
one
one
of
of
the
them.
worst rosters.
exactly,
I've
but
ever
we,
seen
you know,
in
it
my
is what it
life.
is.
How many picks they gonna give y'all?
I feel like we have a lot of guys that just don't play well. Like we have a lot of decent players, but they don't.
They don't mesh.
Yeah, like it
This
just seems
is
like
the
Hold on,
worst
You know why?
can you name these
constructed
decent
roster.
players? Can you name
No,
those
this
decent
is
players?
this is the worst constructed roster. I've
Name
ever
the
seen.
roster. Name it. Name
got,
it.
you got
Like-
Josh
like, so-
Green,
Name
my
it.
boy Mattis. You know,
Who?
I thought
Who the fuck
None of-
is
none-
that?
none- None of these
Y'all-
players
y'all-
fit well together.
I thought Rob Dillingham was going to be something, but he's horrible. Honestly,
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie.
He
I had
tried
faith
to
in him when he went to Minnesota. I did. I had a
And
little bit of faith.
still
in him.
do got
But why did
some-
y'all get 7 guards in the first place, though? Who told y'all to do that?
Who knows? And then, we tried to trade Kobe White, and it turned out he was injured or something, so we lost another pick out of that deal. I don't know what our direction is, but at this point, it's like,
It's
hey,
down.
as long as we're tanking,
Is
and we're-
Paxson still there?
No, I think he's been gone. If so,
Oh,
he's
so
like
it don't matter who running us, but yeah,
But-
just
This is a
I
terrible
can't remember
roster.
the guy's
so.
name, but it was
Name
like
the roster, bro.
You
Please.
got
Chicago has
Montes-
quietly
you got-
had one of the worst front offices.
You
Ever.
got
Honestly,
you got
Right?
Montes Bazulis, whatever his name
Who?
is, Patrick Williams, Trey Jones.
yeah, that's how that looks.
Ooh,
They have 4 point guards. Oh my god!
I thought it was more than that.
We cut, we got rid of Mr. Ivy,
Oh
You know,
yeah, I forgot.
I can,
yeah.
I can tell you what the Chicago
But
Bulls need to do.
they also have a couple tweeners like Anthony Simmons, who could possibly you could put him as the one, but he's not a true one. Colin Sexton is technically he's 6'3". You could put him at the one, but he's more of a 2. It's just like, brother, this is
You got,
trash.
you got Josh Diddy.
Hitler.
Zach Collins. I honestly think their bigs play might be worse than their guard play,
But
which
I
is
think that's
hard to believe.
it may be the direction we're going in. Like we're finally full on, flat out tanking for the next couple of years and hoping.
Bro, how long y'all been taking?
We're taking.
Damn.
Damn.
See, we really haven't had a full on tank in so long. That's why
What?
we've been a regular play in team. We've just kind of been mid to below average.
Brother,
Like,
brother, y'all was just tanking in 19 and 20, 18 and
Thank you.
19,
Thank you.
17 and 18.
And then
Thank you.
saw what we did. We tried to do the whole Levine and DeRozan pair up, and that shit went south.
Just because y'all don't know, y'all don't know how to draft, which is why I'm
Y'all-
saying y'all
y'all-
don't deserve a top
And
5
you're not
pick.
lying. But we still deserve it.
Forget
No,
drafting.
I tell you what you
They
deserve.
don't
And I
even
tell you,
know how to build a team.
they don't.
Like, this
So-
is garbage.
I have a proposal for the Chicago Bulls. I have a proposal
So
for the Chicago
Isaiah,
Bulls.
all this to
Go
say
back in time.
basically, these niggas need Jesus, right?
No, I'll tell you exactly what they need.
We ain't in
that
that.
too. That too. But I'm gonna tell y'all exactly what they need. They need to go back in time, back to like 1998, grab Jerry Krause, get into the DeLorean, and travel back to today's present and make him the general manager or revive his body from the grave. Y'all need Jerry Krause.
Damn.
Well, it's funny. Bulls fans kind of 50-50 on Krause. I don't know if they would like him.
You know
oh my
what?
gosh.
I don't know why.
know.
That's the
And
only success y'all had ever was him.
And JC, I agree. I ain't got nothing against him, but you know when they had that whole ceremony for him like 2 years ago, they booed him and his wife.
Yeah, I seen
Yeah,
that.
that shit was crazy.
So I don't know how.
Bro, the
But-
fact that Billy Donovan.
I think what it
played
is
games with this
Chicago
roster,
fans are
he
delusional,
needs
and we
more
kind of talked
respect
about
on
this
his
last
name.
week. For some
Yeah,
reason,
really.
Chicago Bulls fans feel like they're one of the greatest franchises of all time. For some reason, they have this notion in their mind that they're one of the
That's
all-time
Jordan.
great
They just-
franchises.
they-
when y'all
they
really
forget
only
everything that
had
happened
a
and only
6
see
to
Jordan
8
6
year
years.
great run, and y'all
That's more
been
than
pretty
8-0.
much mid to trash the rest of it. If we being honest.
Most Bulls fans know we really not. We not that.
So why are
Well,
y'all
you might wanna
booing the
tell
man's
someone
wife?
why.
Why are
I'm
y'all
gonna
booing the
lie.
man's deceased wife?
Well,
then?
I got the same question as you, JC, because I don't think that's something you would do, especially to honor somebody who passed away and kind of build us our best team that we ever had. So I mean, but you know, people still talk about how he handled the Michael Jordan thing and how he left and all that bullshit. So I guess
And there would have been
Remember
no
the last
Jordan
dance
era
the
without that.
last dance documentary
No
was
pun
there to make
intended.
Jordan look great and everybody look like pieces of shits. That's all that boils down to.
This definitely was. That was
That's
true.
all that was.
Did it
that's
really?
how-
Yes,
Brother,
that's all-
brother,
that's why Pippen was
brother,
so-
brother,
Holy
brother.
shit.
When I tell you, everybody had a problem.
Steve,
With-
what about
with-
Steve Kerr? He looked bad.
Hold on. Let me finish. When I saw folks calling Horace Grant a bitch and a whole ass nigga for speaking up for himself when MJ said he can't have no food after not having a good game, what boy, I would have put hands.
I don't
and
even remember
feet
that
on
part.
him. You don't remember that part?
You don't
That's
remember
why
that shit
Horace
either?
Grant got a problem with him, bro. He got him sent out of there because Horace wasn't dealing with that. He like,
And
bro,
then he beat that nigga. So he got his get back.
The only thing that made Jordan look bad was Paxson taking the game-winning shot against the Suns. That was the only thing that made Jordan look bad. Outside of that, everybody was on their knees.
like
Pause.
how they
Meat
talking about
rotting,
some,
pause, and meat sucking, pause. Jordan's, you know what? Pause.
like, bro, it was just crazy to see.
Yeah.
Like they called that bit the last dance, like it was about the whole team. No, that bit was about MJ,
It was
man.
about MJ, bro.
I mean, but we knew that. We knew that.
Yeah,
Going
I
into
know
it,
that.
we knew who
Even
it was going to be
worse.
about.
No, not the way they presented it, brother.
Just wasn't a
Not the
solid
way they
quarterback.
presented
It
You
was
can still, it's
presented
still on
like-
Netflix.
The only part that wasn't really about MJ was Rodman's couple nights in Vegas, bro. That's
Yep.
the only part.
That's another one. I don't think it made Rodman look bad because it wasn't like nothing we really
But
didn't
there's
know.
nothing that can make Rodman look bad. He's an exception to
That's
I
the
mean,
rule.
because
That's
Rodman,
fair.
yeah,
Yeah,
Rodman
that's
don't
fair.
really care.
And
So,
two, NWO for life. What are we talking about? Rodman can never look bad. That man met Kim Jong Un. That man can't look bad.
that boy saved us from nuclear war.
Exactly.
He said, hold up. He said, hold up. I know they talking crazy, Kim Jong. But just
But I
chill,
got you.
bro. I'll come
Chill.
hoop with you. I'll come hoop with you.
I sing happy birthday to you. But just
He's
chill.
like, I'll get your rebounds while you're shooting out on the court that you done built over a cemetery.
That's facts.
What does
That's
the
facts.
Memphis Grizzlies need to do?
Do what
Ooh.
LeBron James said they were gonna do and get them the hell up out of there.
Put him in Nashville.
According to LeBron James.
That's
Nashville.
Black too. Ain't nothing to do with Nashville but
Man,
drink.
if multiple
And
NBA
the
players are coming
songs.
out and telling you about how bad Memphis is and how a lot of people don't really want to play in Memphis, I feel like that's a sign to move to a bigger market in Nashville.
Or it's a sign to fix the city?
Or
Yeah.
move
Fix the
Memphis
city?
to Seattle.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
think
whatever
it's-
the accommodations is that's so
Yeah, fix the
bad,
city.
just
You
fix
can't
it.
fix Memphis.
You can't nah.
You-
And I've been
see,
in Memphis like
I mean,
times.
Jay, you can
Been
speak to it
Memphis.
better than me, so I ain't going to try to
You know,
over talk
no. You see. That's that man talking. Man talking. Mm-hmm. That's that man
As a
talking.
person who has been to Memphis so many
Like
times,
I didn't agree
I
with
do
Golden.
believe
I didn't agree with what Golden State did. I didn't feel like they should have left Oracle.
They should
Like, I
never
feel
left
like they
Oracle.
took the essence out of, you know what I'm saying, what made
They
them
did.
them. But
I
they
don't know-
took
I
it.
don't
They
know
took
what
them.
about Oracle.
A lot of people didn't realize like that was. I know people see the map and Oakland and SF ain't that far apart. But if you an Oakland nigga, and Isaiah can
But
speak to
it
this,
take
you're
a
an
lot
Oakland
to
nigga.
get
You're
to
not.
Oakland, bro.
I know
Going
people
across
who've been in
that
Oakland
bridge.
damn near their whole life. It can count on one hand
not
how many
going
times
close.
they've been over that bridge.
Look,
I'm
here
not
you go.
going
So
across
it's-
that bridge, bro.
There you go.
I'm not going across that bridge, bro.
I'm showing you right now.
It-
That's why. That's why.
So I wasn't a fan of the Chase Center split, bro. That was,
No, that shit was so
You know
stupid.
what's
and I
funny?
feel like
You know
that's
what's
what y'all
funny?
trying to do to Memphis right now.
You know what's funny?
No,
You know what's
that-
funny?
it
It costs
took-
money.
it took
It costs
away-
money to go from Oakland to San Francisco.
It does.
But it don't
Listen,
cost money to go from San Francisco to Oakland.
Facts, big facts.
Damn.
But my thing,
That bridge
my
is
thing
absolute. That bridge is absolutely free when you go into Oakland. Isaiah is not capping, bro.
Are you serious?
I'm dead
Mm-hmm.
serious.
I knew it cost money to go into San Francisco. I didn't realize it. That's crazy.
Even on the
So-
even on the whatchamacallit, on the Golden Gate, you got to
Yeah,
pay
Yeah, even
both
on the Golden
ways.
Gate Bridge.
Yeah, both ways you got to
So
pay. on
let
both.
me get this straight. So if you're going into San Francisco, right? Does that mean San Francisco is taking all that revenue? They're not
Yes.
splitting it?
Yes.
That's why.
Yes.
Okay.
How much is it?
Yes. It's like
Probably
$3
like
or
$6,
something like that.
$7 now.
Well, yeah, that was when I was living there. That was
Yeah.
pre-pandemic, so
Last I seen that spit was like $6,
Like,
$7
Oracle-
a
Oracle
piece.
Yeah,
was-
it
It
gets
can
up
be
there
$3,
now.
like depending on how like late it is. It could probably get
Like
that
even
low.
like
Yeah.
because the fans were on top of like every the whole action, bro, in the Oracle, and it was
it's
just
just, it
Bro,
just really
the
Oracle
Oracle
there-
there.
man.
Oracle was probably like arguably, in my opinion, like the best fan base in the NBA, bro. And I'm
Yeah.
an LA nigga saying that.
It's just
Like
real bad.
even when they was trash, bro, I was
Yeah.
saying that about Golden
Bro.
State's fans.
Yeah, they.
bro. I'm gonna tell you something, man. When we 10 years ago, Game 7, I was petrified to go up in Oracle Game 7, bro. As a
Man.
fan, bro, I was like,
I'm
we gotta play these. It was like we gotta come back 3-1 and play these motherfuckers 2 to 3 times in Oakland. I said, get the fuck out of here. I said, oh shit.
It's just my thing is if you know, two very prominent black cities such as Oakland and Memphis, who used to be jumping hubs
Yep.
for entertainment, for black culture, for food, and after them redlining it, them voting to move jobs out of there, voting to not keep up with infrastructure and things like that.
Right.
Now all of a sudden these NBA players who are now privileged and things like that, talking about some, I'm not trying to stay in a Hyatt. That's too much. Bro, I'm not trying to hear that shit, bro.
And I
I'm not trying to hear that
I
shit, bro.
understand.
In
that,
all honesty,
but
it
at
need to
the
be the
same
government
time-
officials to put more money into these areas. And then when you take these teams out of there, where this place already has no jobs or hardly any jobs, now you're taking away even more jobs from that community.
and I
There are hardly any jobs in Oakland right now because the Raiders done left, the A's done left, the Warriors done left, and they were pulling jobs out of Oakland before those teams left. That's my issue with this, and it's just like, bro,
that whole
look,
shit shut down.
I'm saying, bro, it's not really nothing much in Oakland, bro,
It's-
as
it-
far
it-
as like true work and stuff like that. And it's like, and then for Memphis, the only thing that's really there is probably about, I think it's FedEx. And it's just like they could, if the government officials honestly stepped up and took care of the city like they're supposed to do, and like
Memphis
they
be jumping.
citizens have voted for them, it would be the same jumping hub that it was in the '60s. It would be the same
Yeah.
jumping hub today that it was in the '60s.
I mean, Memphis
That's
is
my
such a
thing.
prime location too, man. You got the Mississippi River right there. You're pretty much the gateway between the West and the East. I mean, it has so much potential. Even when I went down there a handful of times, I was like, man, this is fucking depressing. And I almost got shot a few times just walking.
And my
So-
thing is, I don't
Why would you be
necessarily-
walking in Memphis, bro?
You
I
can-
just sit
you
straight
can
up.
think,
Fuck.
But my thing is, Isaiah, and I agree with you. Like, I do think city officials, they have to step up, not just when it comes to stuff like crime, when it comes to education.
But
as well, and all
do
these
you
other
really
aspects.
expect them to step up in the state in the world
They
that
don't
we
care
live
Hey,
in?
bro, no.
Do you expect that?
We have to stop. We have to stop that type of thinking right there. But talking about some, do we expect that? Hell yeah, I expect that. That's why I voted for you. That's the whole thing. That's
That's
the whole
facts.
thing.
I'm
That's the
saying,
exact reason why
yes,
they
we
ran.
voted for
And you
these
need to
people,
hold people
but this is what I mean
accountable.
by I'm
You need to
saying, do you
hold
really
people accountable.
expect that?
Yes, I do.
The
Yes,
type
I
of
do.
people that we
What part don't
these
you
are
understand? Yes,
fucking
I do.
corrupt officials,
I
and you
don't care.
expect them.
Hold them accountable then. Hold them accountable then.
That's what I mean to say. Like, we gotta hold them accountable. We can't just expect them to do what they're gonna do. These niggas is
All
in
right.
the Epstein files and some more shit. Like, nigga,
We can't. My thing is, we can expect them to. We can't expect them to do exactly what we voted them for to do.
We
The
gotta
whole
put the right
issue is
niggas in there.
that you have to make, you have to
You can't
check
have a
back and
corrupt
make
motherfucker
sure
in there
that
and
they've
expect them to
done
do
what
right.
you expect them to do. And stop voting the same exact people in year after year or term after term after they said, "Oh yeah, I'm going to do it. I'll get around to it." And in the whole 4 years, they ain't even touched the problem that you asked about.
Facts.
That's my whole thing. I expect them fully to do exactly what they ran their campaign on.
So I don't remember exactly who was here for the prediction episode, but I remember we stood on Brooklyn pretty bad that they wouldn't even get what they ended up getting. They ended up getting 20 wins, and I think we all said under on that, if I remember correct. Or I think, or maybe I said they can at least get 20, but they got
maybe
exactly
you
20
said
wins.
They could get 20.
Yeah, I
That's
think I said they
crazy.
could get 20.
Yeah.
Like, and yeah, so they at least did that.
Go Brooklyn.
What's next for Brooklyn, man? What they need to do?
Move.
Why are y'all telling
Where?
everybody to move because they trash?
Hey,
What the
go-
hell is that?
One, you know I don't like New
What
York
that got to
City.
do
Come
with
on
your
now.
roster?
Brooklyn, whatever the fuck, boroughs, whatever the fuck.
They kind of, I don't know if they have already, but they kind of do need to do like a clean sweep of that front office because
Again.
to go
The
from
crazy thing is,
Yeah.
the crazy thing is, their roster isn't even as bad as the Bulls roster.
That is true.
That's
They just got a
I
bunch of
don't know
young
about
dudes,
that.
bro.
I don't know about that.
they got a lot of youngins. Just
I don't know
They
about
got a lot
that.
of young
Brother,
Chicago
brother,
had a little. They had a little run at the top of the season for a reason.
That was 7 games, but yeah,
I don't know who y'all.
Yeah.
I don't know who y'all think Brooklyn is. Like, what's this? What is this? Better roster than the Bulls?
Hold
Like,
on. Hold on, JC. I got you. Okay.
so who's as good as Josh Giddey
Hold
over
on.
there?
Let me fit. Let Michael Porter Jr. They're about the equivalent. Are we serious right now? Michael
He
Porter
better
Jr.
than
was
fucking
in this
Josh
league.
Giddey. He
I
way
don't know,
better.
bro.
they
I don't know.
about the same.
I
Ain't
don't
no
know,
about
bro.
the same. He way better,
I don't know,
bro.
bro.
He
I
way
might
better.
give Diddy a slight edge,
Just because Josh Giddey is
Fuck
so
no.
I can't. It's probably
and I hate defending him, but I might
That's
give Diddy the
crazy. That
slight
is crazy.
edge.
You saying Josh
For what
Giddey is
reason?
better than
For
Michael
what
Porter
reason?
Jr.?
All Porter
This nigga
doing
has
is just
fucking
shot checking
NBA
because he got all the shots. Like, I don't think he's Smith either.
Shot
At least Josh
checking.
Giddey, he doing multiple
Hold on.
things. He
Hold on.
controlling the
Time
tempo.
out. Time out. What is this shot checking? And he shoots a better percentage from the field and shoots the same percentage from three while taking more shots.
I'm saying when you have more shots available, you're gonna score more naturally. And he don't have no competition over there, so that's why he's scoring what he's scoring. Like, but that's all he doing.
But you could kind of say the same thing for Josh Giddey as well, though.
No, because he was doing that in OKC. They did end up trading him, but he always had that to his game anyway. He was an all-around player. And I hate y'all making me defend this bum. But he's an all-around player.
Overpraising.
So you're talking about 2022, 2023 OKC?
Yeah, he did that.
We're talking about that OKC?
They was trash, and like I said, they did end up trading him. But what I'm saying is, as an all-around player, I would still take Diddy over Porter, who's just getting more points because he's getting more shots. That's all I'm saying.
Getting more points while getting more shots. My whole thing is, I'm not gonna lie, he is one of the more elite shooters in this league. Like, especially when he was playing in. Now, granted, he was playing in Denver with somebody like Jokic, but most years he was shooting above 39% from three. He's not just shot chucking out there. He shot 36. That's still good.
It's not bad, yeah.
He shot the same as Giddey. That's what I'm saying. He's not necessarily. They about the same.
It's kind of like what we was talking about when you came in today, Isaiah. Like, these players right now, right on the last week, everybody sitting down, everybody resting. So it's like you got these random G leaguers who's getting minutes, and it's like they all putting up 40 and 20 dimes, and this. It's because they own the court for 30 something minutes. Like anybody.
The Chicago Bulls have. Why are you talking like they got some elite roster over there?
They got nice players. They got Simons, like you said.
I mean,
they got Diddy, like you said.
No,
Josh Giddey's kind
no.
of just been notorious for being like a top offensive player on really shitty teams. Honestly, if we being like honest.
Boy,
If Simons go to Brooklyn, he's averaging 25 right now.
no, he's not.
Right
no, he's
now.
not. No, he's not. No, he's not.
Hey, he did it on Portland.
He didn't average 25 on Portland.
What do he average on Portland?
22.
Whatever, nigga. He in the dubs.
So now we moving goalposts. Y'all heard that? He said
He in the dubs, nigga.
Nah, he in the dubs.
I find it hard to believe he's not getting a couple extra points going to Brooklyn over these other teams he been on.
That's not my point. But he's playing in Chicago right now. There's not a whole bunch in Chicago that's preventing him from scoring 25.
All I'm saying is that Brooklyn
Who in
roster is dirt, and I disagree that they better than the Chicago roster.
Name me 5 quality players on the Chicago Bulls roster outside of Giddey.
I think all them guards. I think I know they just got rid of Ivy.
I'll give you
Simons.
Simons. Okay, next.
Simons, Diddy, Okoro.
I said outside of Josh.
Sexton.
Get out of here. Miss me with that. Miss me with
Okoro's not a solid 3-and-D.
Who? Fuck no.
That's some mid, bro. Shooting 33% from 3, and he's a solid 3-and-D. Where the 3 at?
33% ain't even bad, first of all, and he's
That
an
is
elite
bad.
defender. 33% is not bad.
That's mid. That's mid.
not
That ain't no
solid.
3-and-D. That is not 3-and-D, brother. Is Luka a shooter from 3?
Luka, that's come on, bro.
Answer me the
that's a
question.
different-
Answer
It's
the
different
question.
context.
Is
He has a lot more
Luka-
value,
like-
so that's not even a fair question.
Is
for him.
Luka an elite shooter from 3? Yes or no?
I don't think Luka's an elite
Nah.
shooter.
Okay, then. Neither is a Okoro.
It's
Next.
different. All right, bro.
It's not different.
It is
It's not
different,
different.
bro.
It's not
Because it's
different.
different context.
It's not really. It's not really.
Nah.
It's not really.
Yeah,
So
that Brook-
who's the next elite player or quality player? You said
I think
Colin
the
Sexton?
little Jay Will, what's that little Ricky White boy y'all got?
Montas?
He don't even
Yeah,
know.
I think he's solid.
He's not a rookie. He's a sophomore.
Oh, whatever, nigga.
He's a forward. I don't think he's
He's solid though.
Okay, I'll give you
when I said him, you
Montas. I'll
said
give you
some
Montas. I'll give you Montas. I'll give you Montas. My bad. I was thinking of somebody else. I'll give you Montas. So you're up to 2.
Nigga, I named 5.
No, you didn't. And I said outside of Josh Giddey. I said outside of
No, you said outside of Simons.
No, he
No,
said
I did
outside
not.
of Josh Giddey.
Thank you.
Okay, I
Thank
heard
you.
Simons. My bad. I had to rewind it.
And then you still name Simons anyways. So Simons
I said
in
hold on, who's the 5 from Brooklyn though?
I didn't say there
It
was
don't
5.
matter,
I
nigga.
didn't say there was 5 good players from Brooklyn. That's my whole point.
So I'm
These
giving you
rosters are
Simons. I'm giving you
comparable.
Simons, Diddy, Okoro,
Again,
Sexton,
stop messaging
and
Giddey.
the white boy.
Okoro and Sexton are not good quality players. Stop it.
That's why he got traded.
All right, so hold on. Outside of Porter, name a player on Brooklyn who's better than Sexton. I'll wait.
I'll take Nick Claxton over him.
Yeah.
Nick Claxton has a better effect on the game with his defense and rebounding than Colin Sexton does.
Tomato.
Oh, now it's tomato.
Same nigga.
That's what I.
Same
That's
nigga,
what
different
I'm-
position.
So basically, this whole conversation has been a waste because I basically.
But I gave you 4 other players though. You just discredited.
You didn't give me 4. You didn't give me 4 other players. Jay, okay, let's have a tiebreaker. Jay Will is Okoro a quality player.
I think it's-
Would you be so happy to have him back?
Okoro would start in Brooklyn. Facts.
I don't want a Coral back.
Okoro would
They're the
start
same-
in
they're
Brooklyn.
the same-
Oh, he
They're
was
the
just
same
saying he came
team.
from Cleveland, but
They're the same team. He's not starting over Michael Porter Jr. at the 3. So try again.
Yeah.
Porter will go to the 4.
Shut the f up, man.
Porter played
This is
4
not
damn near his whole
2K.
career. Why does that sound shocking to y'all?
Shut up.
He's been a
man.
4 most of his career.
yeah,
That's shocking?
Stop it.
He could
Who's
be.
they for? Since y'all doing all that, who's they for? That's so good to where Porter can't slide over there
Well,
and take his
Prodigy-
spot.
And
I like
Michael
that.
Porter Jr. has been a 3 most of his career. He has played most of his minutes at the 3. He can play the 4, but he plays most of his minutes at the 3.
I've seen him play mostly
undersized.
4. He's
You
both.
have-
He's both.
He a
But
four.
Stop it, JC. Stop it. You have not seen this man mostly play the 4, man. Stop it.
Was he not a 4 in Denver? Or am I tripping?
I
No, he
remember
was
him
the
mostly a
3.
4.
He was the 3 in Denver.
Oh yeah. 'cause
I mean,
Gordon-
obviously when
yeah,
Gordon
yeah.
got there, yeah. I mean, of course he did a lot of minutes there, but yeah, I remember Porter was coming off the bench at one point too.
So and then again, they had Jeremy Grant at the 4 back then. That's who they had at the 4. Or during his first year that he actually played, they had him at the 4.
Yeah, that nigga exists sometimes.
Jeremy
It's
Grant.
because he on Portland.
That nigga.
And then
sucked.
if you keep going, then they brought in you remember for a little while they brought in Paul Millsap and Jermichael Green. Those are who played the 4. He played the 4, but he didn't play it primarily. So now,
Yeah, we'll agree to disagree on them rosters. Though.
and then after that,
Brooklyn's for some dirt.
then after that, Aaron Gordon came in, and he was.
I already
definitely
mentioned
a
that.
four.
I already mentioned that.
Okay, so you're saying he played the 4 for 2 years out of the 5, 6 that he was in Denver. He mostly played the 4?
When he came into the league, and when I was
He
watching
was
him
a
play,
3.
I saw
was a
him
3.
as a 4 over there.
There-
I never
there's
really
no
looked
way.
at him
There's
as
no
no
way.
3, so I have no issue with him sliding to the 4
please, what
or
made
a
you look
player
at
that's
him as
better
a
than
4?
they roster.
What made you look at him as a 4? What about his game said he's a 4?
Because I thought he was too slow to guard a lot of them, the KDs and you know the top 3s in the league. I felt
He's
I
6'10",
felt
208.
he
So-
played better as a stretch 4 in general than he would be at the 3.
200 pounds? At 200
What
pounds?
the F does weight got to do with it? Most 4s is small these days. Them niggas ain't
Not
no
200
giants out
pounds
there.
small.
That's a different
Not
game.
They're not 200 pounds small, JC. They're not 200 pounds small. When he came into the league, he was 190, 200 pounds. He was skinny. He was
Oh,
Yeah, but he's
Michael Porter
6'10".
Jr. Okay, so is KD. Why KD don't play the 4?
KD plays everything. What are you talking about? He plays everything. Now, why do you name
Do
these
y'all
anomalies?
understand? Oh my God, JC.
And
My
KD
whole
does
point
play a
is-
lot of the
Yeah,
4.
everywhere.
KD
He
has
does-
played
he
damn
plays
near
a-
both his
he
whole
plays a
career.
lot. Okay, JC. Okay, JC.
When he was
you
in
got it,
Golden
man.
State, he was playing the
You
damn
got it.
4.
Why was he playing the 4 in Golden State?
Because they
JC?
didn't have a center, nigga.
No, don't play with me. They had the most unlocked roster that we've never seen put together. That's why. At the end of the day, we know Kevin Durant is primarily a 3 guard. I mean, not 3 guard, a 3 wing. Excuse me.
I never said he wasn't, but what I'm saying
That's the
is
whole thing.
the capability.
That's the whole thing with Michael.
Y'all,
Porter
I'm just
Jr.
saying, y'all looked crazy when I
Yeah.
said slide MPJ to the 4, as if like it's like
Because you
some,
said
like,
he was
y'all
a
act
4.
like I said put him
what
at
the
point
fuck?
guard.
Like, he's not a 4. He's a 3/4, but he's more
Okay.
of a 3.
Let's look at somebody who would be comparable to his size. Same thing. Evan Mobley has like 20, 30 pounds on him. That's my whole point. They came into
Mobley
the league
has a
already-
yeah, but you know there's a thing called a stretch 4, right? Like
Brother-
everybody
brother-
don't have the same role just because you at the power forward.
Oh my gosh! Did
They
I
play
say,
up to
did I
your
say
strengths
that?
and weaknesses.
Did I say that he never plays the 4? That's not what I said. You see, you moving goalposts right now.
I'm not
What I
saying he
said is-
only played the 4. I said that's just what I know him
Brother,
for. As
you
far
said
as his
he
strength.
mostly played the 4 in Denver when he did not.
Yeah, you did. You said
I said he played both, but we can move on.
Bro,
Run the tape-
roll the
bro,
tape
bro,
on
run
that
the tape
shit.
back.
This
Run the
nigga's
tape
crazy.
back on
Run
that,
the
boy,
tape
'cause
back.
you-
That is crazy. Nigga said,
Everybody
I
heard you
I
say he
bet.
was
No, you did
mainly
not.
playing the 4.
Yeah, that's what I remembered him for, bro. If you looking at statistics that's saying he played this percentage more than that percentage, whatever. I'm just saying with my memory, I remember this nigga playing a lot of stretch 4.
Mm.
So
So now it's a lot of stretch 4. Which one is it? He played stretch 4 or he played a lot of stretch 4? Which one is it?
what's the difference?
He played stretch four, meaning he played it sometime. He played a
I did.
lot of
Hold on.
stretch four.
I did say he played both. I didn't say he never played the three. I never said.
Again, can I finish? Can I finish? You see how you interrupt me by saying he played a lot of stretch four? Is you alluding to or implying that that is his primary position, the stretch four, when it is not? He did not play a lot of stretch four. He played it at times.
Okay. Well, my main point was there's no issue with him sliding to the stretch four and letting Okoro be the three over the rest of them bums they got over there.
Yeah,
Okoro, who's barely a top 8 player on Chicago, would start on Brooklyn. That's my point.
No, he wouldn't.
No, he wouldn't. Over who?
Exactly.
He's not.
Exactly.
Who is he starting over?
There's a bunch of who's.
Okoro's basically a who now. If we're being honest.
Exactly.
Thank
nigga,
you.
So
He be on the end of the
fuck is he-
bench right along with them. Like, what are we
What are we talking about?
talking about?
He just had that one stint in Cleveland. Without that, I mean, we really be talking about Okoro like that.
Me and Tizzy been
I
I
arguing.
mean, y'all
this
act
whole
like
episode.
Okoro old or something. Like he been in the league like 10 years.
He's kind of been.
What y'all niggas just said? What y'all
He's
niggas
been
just said, bro?
here. He's
What you
been
just
here
said,
long
bro?
enough to know exactly what he. I said we've been arguing.
I
about
just
that
told
show.
you what he
Finally
is. He in
just
good
either
3
you
and
can play or
D
you
guy.
can't.
Maybe 2 years ago.
What y'all say about Jaden Ivey?
He's not, bro. He's not. No, it's JC. It's not happening, bro. You putting a 20 on a 10 with Okoro, bro.
No, I'm saying that Brooklyn roster ain't spit. That was really my main point.
Did I say it was? I didn't say it was nothing.
Why are we comparing the Bulls to the Nets anyway?
Because Isaiah said that they got better players over there than y'all got.
That's not what I said. That's not.
What'd you say?
I said, what I said was, who do they have on the Bulls that are so good that's preventing Simons from getting 25? That's what I said.
Okay.
Who's so good on the Bulls that's preventing Josh Giddey from taking as many shots as he wants to? That's what I said. I never said that Nets. Boy, you sick?
I know they starting 5 and can't pronounce some of them niggas' name.
That's boy.
Whoever number 88 is, they starting point guard. That nigga ain't spit. Well, she gonna ball next year because I just said that too. Cam Thomas, that nigga done got dropped. He ain't even in the league right now, which is crazy.
Is he really
Because
awesome?
now you talking about somebody shot chucking.
That's crazy. They thought they was gonna save Giannis in Milwaukee for like a game or two, and then they saw how that nigga really get down. That shit
I mean,
was-
Giannis wasn't even there to be saved.
Shit. That shit
Like
crazy.
it's just crazy, bro.
All right, let's finish these squads up though, man. Let's
Who
go
next? You got to
Sacramento.
bring up the soggy ass teams anyway.
Yeah,
Next.
let's get these niggas out the way. Sacramento.
Sacramento's another team that kind of needs to kind of scrape some of this roster away. I saw they rehired their head coach. Which I thought was
This is another quietly incompetent franchise for like the last 20 years.
Boy said
Yeah, they
quietly.
And then when they get
Quietly,
competent,
they been
Then-
and then when they get competent, they go ahead and fire their head coach.
I heard
Yeah.
apparently the reason why they kept him around is because they felt like this roster
Killian
it's really getting
Hayes.
develop some of the younger guys on the team. But to me, it was like
Mm.
Boy, it's just no way, boy. This team that nasty. It's no way that team.
I mean,
that
they did
nasty,
have
boy.
injuries this year, but
I don't care. I don't care. I don't care.
You know what?
Even
Let's
at
be
this
real.
stage of his career, you're listing Russell Westbrook as one of your small forwards. That's what you primarily had him playing at.
Can I say something about Sacramento? Who gives a
Who's
fuck?
the GM?
This
Who's the
organization has
GM?
been relevant since they were called the Rochester Royals. Okay.
Yeah, I
And
understand
that's all
that,
I gotta say
but
about
were they
that.
really 60 loses bad? Like losses bad? Like
no, they had
they
injuries.
had a
Man.
roster.
Sabonis was hurt. Keegan Murray was hurt. Levine was hurt.
The Rosen really.
Got Sabonis is even.
DeRozan,
out there.
he was there stat padding all season, getting his numbers just to get them total points up.
Yeah, that boy.
That was
Scott
really about
Perry
it,
need to
bro.
be- That boy Scott
niggas
Perry needs to be
stat
walked
pad.
out back.
Yeah, he was stat padding all year because he knew.
Y'all fine with the
he knew
coach
wasn't
getting
gonna-
the year?
getting what?
Then another year, y'all fine with that?
Who's their coach?
I can't remember the name.
Doug
but
Christie.
Oh, Doug Christie.
Just
F Doug Christie. I don't give a fuck about that nigga. I'm a Laker
That's
fan.
the coach.
I don't know. I just feel like maybe I would have tried to.
He took over for somebody anyway, right? Like, I don't even think he was the coach.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah,
say.
they
ain't
took
no
over.
Yeah,
way.
because they fired who did they fire? Who
Mike
did they fire
Brown.
last year? You said Mike Brown.
Was it Mike Brown?
Yeah.
Which that was
Mhm.
kind of a weird firing in general.
Yeah,
That's
that's
what
like
I'm saying.
that's
Ever
like
since
some
they fired
homegrowns,
him-
but they just trying to show Christie love because that's Vlade boy from back in the day. But F
And-
them
I mean,
niggas.
Chris- when Christie
that's the thing.
did take
Vladdy doesn't know how to
over-
run shit. He doesn't know how to
I
run
will say
shit.
He did take over.
Ever since he
They
started
did
running
go
Sacramento, they've been completing other shit.
27 and 20.
I mean, yeah, it seemed like they should have never fired Mike Brown in the
You
first place.
have to remember, prior to Mike Brown getting there and them making the playoffs, the last time they was in the playoffs was back in 2005, 2006.
Yeah,
the
the Chris
iPhone
Webber
didn't even
days.
exist. The
Yeah.
iPhone didn't exist back then. And then they're gonna fire the dude that got them back
I
to
think they
relevance?
effed up too when they chose Fox over Halliburton. Because I seen the potential in Halliburton. I felt like when they got him, I was like they should get rid of Fox, but then they ended up getting rid of Halliburton.
I don't know
like,
why they
all
be
right.
trying some of
Well,
these-
the situation is more so that they got rid of Fox right after getting rid of Halliburton. It's like, okay, now what are you gonna do?
Now you don't got neither.
And then yeah, now you don't have either. And then they just after that, like after the next year, right after they made the playoffs, their roster construction just got kind of wonky. Like I don't even know how to describe it. Like, and they had a lot of injuries, and then they fired Mike Brown when he went 13-8, and then Doug Christie the rest of the season went 27-24. So I can see somewhat why they kept him, but at the same time, it's like you fired Mike Brown without really letting him, like it was his first season where they kind of got hurt and stuff. So
But
you
that's
could've
kind
let
of
him
the
run it back
NBA
one more
nature
time.
of the NBA these days. Anyway, it's like one season can just make them forget everything else, and they will ignore all context.
Yeah, that's,
I mean, the perfect example we're seeing of that is Milwaukee. Like, what was the reason for firing AJ Griffin at that time?
Because, like, okay, so let me see. Yeah, so
It's like because it's not as good as you think it should be. You gonna let him go?
And then you saw what happened after that.
Yeah, grass wasn't greener.
That shit died.
But that was kind of karma too, because they did that
That's
in a nasty
shit.
way.
that's what they get.
But yeah, it sounds like these niggas need Jesus too.
I ain't gonna say Jesus.
They need to go back to Rochester, New York.
Yeah. It's been 20 years, J. Will. Jesus. Jesus.
Maybe a disciple.
They need to resurrect Mike Bibby
Said disciple.
prime.
Man, it's a shame how they've been running that organization for the past 20
Hey,
years.
as a Laker fan, I love it, bro.
To be
That's
honest with you,
Sacramento.
the Sacramento Queens are the equivalent of the Cleveland Browns of the NBA. Piss poor ran. Just without the rich history. Piss poor
'cause
ran.
they been to a championship.
Who been to a championship?
The Rochester Kings.
Who been to a championship?
The Rochester
Who
Kings.
been to a championship?
The Rochester Kings.
The Warriors, whatever they were called.
Championship.
The Browns have championships too. Don't fucking play.
The
The Browns have 8 championships. What are you talking about here? The Browns have 8 championships.
that you would
Yeah,
never
whatever,
ever see on
brother.
camera.
Just like nobody has seen. Actually, you
Them
can
motherfuckers
find it on
probably-
camera.
Manufactured
find it on
on
camera.
paper.
Some shit. I'm like,
You talking about you can't see it on camera? You can find it on
Them
camera.
motherfuckers probably
Man.
manufactured on paper. That's
Well,
how
yeah,
old
they
that
draw
is.
that
Definitely,
bit
you
on
can
canvas.
definitely
Hey,
find
that's how old that
find
shit
footage of it. And Rochester is older than the damn Browns championships. So what are you talking
Look,
about?
he gets so
Barely.
I know that's the point.
Barely.
Why are we talking about either one of these niggas in championship?
Because that's the
in same-
equivalent.
niggas talking about shit that happened during the Cold War.
Man,
Hey.
Hey, oh,
like, was my grandfather even alive during these times y'all talking about?
Barely.
Yes.
I was a sharecropper at that time period.
well, black people ain't even have rights back
Man,
then.
like, what is we talking
Hey,
about?
nigga wasn't
Was
even
niggas
allowed
even
to
in the
really
league
talk
yet?
around that motherfucking time.
Oh my
nigga.
God.
Did they even have niggas in the league at the time you talking about?
Let me see. What he said? Rochester Kings?
I think that's
Rochester
this should be
Royals?
1947, 1949.
Oh, yeah.
Between
Nah,
those times.
1950, 1951. That's like when Bill Russell first got in the league, brother.
And that's when he took over.
Hold on. Let me see if
There
Bill's in
wasn't
the
no
league.
niggas in the league, bro.
Yeah, Russell was in the league. They passed up on Bill Russell.
See? What was it, his first year?
Man, passing up on Bill Russell, crazy.
No, hold on.
Yeah,
Let
you
me
gonna
see.
pass up on the first nigga. Duh.
No, Bill Russell wasn't in the league
you
yet.
talking about? You not
Bill
gonna
Russell
be the
was not
first
in the
white boy
league
to
yet.
draft the
When did
nigga.
Bill Russell
No,
get
you're
drafted?
not.
56, 57.
That's right.
Wow.
That's right. Yeah, that
He
is
was a
right.
teenager when-
Yeah, that's terrible, bro. Don't ever bring that up again.
Bro, that was the first season they allowed black people in the league. Oh my God.
This nigga brought up championships when niggas wasn't even in the league.
No, they just got to the. No, wait. Yeah, they just got to the league.
Do you think
Just
they was
got to
playing in the league? You here, but sit your ass down.
No, they were playing. They were playing. The first one was
1 minute a
Earl
game.
Lloyd. It was Earl Lloyd. He debuted against the Rochester Royals, playing for the Washington Capitals.
Wow.
Crazy.
See, we got some Black history on here. Look at that. Look at
Amen.
that.
All right, let's
You
Wow.
told me not
let's
to bring
let's
it
get
up.
let's get these piss poor
See?
teams out the way, man. Next up, we got a cold turnaround, man. Went to the NBA Finals to 19 wins. The Indiana Pacers.
They need Tyrese
Whoa.
Halliburton. And
No,
and there
that
you go.
no, they still need it.
I don't think 19
They don't need-
wins is just due to Halliburton. I'm sorry.
I kind of feel like that roster.
They let go of Miles Turner. They got him.
They ain't let go of Miles Turner. Miles Turner decided to go somewhere else.
I say
They
Miles
offered him
Turner
a deal.
ain't really doing shit to be like just fill that.
They
line.
And
offered him
plus,
a
they
contract.
have been trying to get rid of Miles Turner for so long. He
Yeah,
earned
that is true.
He earned that. That boy had been in trade rumors since the day he got drafted.
That's fact.
Like, what is we talking about?
At one point, everybody swore he was going to the Lakers for like a good 5 years. Shit,
Man,
Who we
every
talking about?
Miles
Miles
Turner.
Turner.
Miles Turner.
Oh, yeah.
So he was almost a Phoenix Sun at one point.
They need to get
It
rid
was
of
almost every damn team.
They need to get rid. They need to get rid of Spicy P.
I feel like every team in the NBA has had a conversation with the Indiana front office regarding Miles Turner since
Yeah,
he's
that's
been in
true.
the league.
That's true. How many times was he supposed to go to the Lakers? Like 7 times?
At least.
Probably more.
At least.
could have betted on that shit.
Kalshi.
I'd never get on that out.
So y'all like there's no way y'all
How
think
you
that's
keep
just a
naming this
Halliburton
shit?
away
You know
from
what it's
being
about. I
back
think you be betting on it.
in prevalence, do you?
I think they kind of need to refresh.
I put a couple of bets on it.
it.
What you be betting on?
I think the one time I did bet the weather, I won like $5.
Isaiah, don't talk about betting. This ain't your.
That's
This,
cheating, right? Like, what you look at
Of
your bank
course.
first before you bet?
I ain't hit a bet in over 830 days, so I ain't got nothing to talk about.
What?
I just stopped gambling. So.
That's crazy.
And you still be
Pacers,
opening up tickets?
I think Indiana needs to really
Brother,
do
I
their
don't,
homework
like I told you,
in this
brother,
draft right
I
here.
do not bet more than
Yeah.
like $5
What
a
pick?
bet,
What
brother,
do you
at
think
this
they gonna
point.
get they pick? If they top
At least
five,
until I
I'm
win
not even
something.
talking about just that
Right.
pick. I'm saying like FC. That's the thing. Everybody just be focused on the lottery
Nah,
pick.
but you still
I'm
gotta
saying in
start- you
general,
still
they
gotta
need to
start
rebuild
first.
this team through the draft because
So-
don't nobody want to go there. So they scouts
Yeah,
need
it
to really
is
do their
Indiana.
homework.
And
this
then
summer.
also, JC, you know, we talking about Halliburton. You know, the only person to play over 65 games this year for the Pacers was Jay Huff. And he actually played 82.
Who?
Jay Huff.
Oh, the little rookie nigga.
Not a rookie. He's been around for a minute. This a nigga who did.
I ain't never heard
Jay
of him
Huff
before
did-
this year.
But
What are you
exactly, but that's
talking
my
about?
point. Like, it wasn't just
He's been
Halliburton.
in the
it was
league
hurt.
for a minute.
A lot of these guys didn't play most of the season.
He was like, I think he finished top 5 with blocks. That's the only reason I seen his name this season.
Nimhard played 57. Aaron Nesmith played 52.
Yeah, see, and Nembhard is not a starting point guard. He's meant to be a backup. So, you know, there's that. So that's a good piece.
They traded the Benedict kid, I believe. So I mean,
Ooh.
Matherin.
What, is that
Oh,
the name
yeah,
I
he
think
gone.
it is? What? Ain't no way.
Yeah, so that team pretty much gone.
Oh, yeah, that's right. The WNBA draft on tonight.
Would Jaleel Okafor play the game in the NBA this year?
Oh, he did. I remember that. Yeah. He sure
For who?
did.
why?
Indiana. He checked in for 3 minutes.
Hey, J. Will, you can give us, breaking news on that. I forgot about that.
He don't come on till-
Why?
Okay.
For what reason?
I mean, everybody hurt.
I didn't realize you look for was still playing.
He wasn't. He literally wasn't. Oh,
No, he wasn't. He was out the league. But
That is crazy. So they went back and got a nigga that's retired.
bro, I remember when one of them
He's not
COVID
retired. He
seasons,
be
when
playing
everybody
overseas.
was in and out, bro, they was bringing back all kind of niggas we I forgot about. I remember Greg Monroe got a game. I was like,
I forgot
oh,
Yeah,
I ain't heard that
that.
name. That COVID season, they was bringing niggas out the woodworks, boy.
2K13 legend, man. Shout out Greg.
Yeah, for real though.
You know.
All right, who's next, man?
Okay, now let you
Two teams left. We got Utah, man. I actually feel like Utah's team is a lot better than 22 wins, bro. I'm not gonna
It
lie.
is. They
I think they got a
just
good core
They,
to
they
build around.
purposely tanked. Like it was kind of well known that Utah was
Yeah,
tanking.
you're right. I think they got investigated, didn't they? Like literally.
shout out Vernon Maxwell, man. He the only one who truly speak up about his hate for Utah. LeBron got so much to say about Memphis, but they ain't got nothing to say about Salt Lake.
No,
City,
because
Utah.
we all know LeBron's a fake activist.
Donovan Mitchell
wanna be
spoke on
activists.
Utah. Donovan Mitchell let loose when he left.
Well, let's keep it a buck, all right? Fake
I
ass.
think
activist.
Jalen Brown. It was a few players that talked about Utah. Utah caught some deserving strays.
Y'all remember when Russ cussed them damn fans out for calling them the N word?
Yeah,
You remember that
I
shit?
think that's when people started speaking out. Jalen Brown said something. Donovan
But
Mitchell
I'm
said
just
something.
saying, folks had tried to be and tell folks about Salt Lake City.
Yeah,
and
all this
nobody
time.
would hear 'em.
I think when the
Well, I
Russ
ain't gonna lie,
situation
but like I
happened is when
said,
it kind of like,
Brother, when I went up there to catch a connecting flight to Mexico, I don't know why they sent us to Salt Lake. Have no idea. Don't ask me. Not no TSA air flight controller. Brother, I'm talking about it was so much snow up there in the middle of summer. And you know what I mean by snow.
Yeah, I
It
know
was
what you mean
so
by
much
snow.
Snow
I
up
know
there.
what you mean
Isaiah,
by
I came,
snow.
Isaiah, I came
Get
and
the
talked
ski
about
I
it on the
equipment
looked,
going.
show.
I looked around that whole airport and I only saw one other speck of coal up in there.
Isaiah, I came on here and talked about it. When I took all my mom's
That's
stuff in her car
crazy.
to Detroit, we had one of the stops we had was in Utah, and that was the only place where I went into the gas station, looked around, and I just like you just felt it, and
Oh,
it was
yeah.
like, yeah, let's get the hell
Oh,
up
yeah.
out of here.
Them
We gonna
cross
make our
country
next stop in
drives.
Colorado because
That's like
I
when
don't know
stopped
about this one
Oklahoma.
right
You
here.
know, you gotta realize,
stopped
you gotta
in
realize, like the
Oklahoma.
Mormon there are a bunch of Mormons out there. Okay, the Mormon church just started accepting black people in the last 25 years, give or take.
Oh yeah,
So
they
you know
be out here.
got
They
the-
be
they're
out
just
here trying to
embedded in
talk
that
to us.
shit.
They be out here trying to talk to us in Vegas. They be like, "Why don't you think about joining the Mormon
Joining the
church?"
Mormon
I'm-
church.
I asked it. You know
get
what my
fired.
question is? You know what my question is? Can you count on both your hands how many black people you know?
It's
If the
crazy.
answer is yes, I'm absolutely not even
You know
having
what's
a conversation
crazy?
with
One
you
of
no
my
more.
closest,
Have a nice day.
one of my closest friends I grew up with in the Valley. I remember my mom telling me that they was Mormon, which growing up and finding out how Mormons are, it's kind of confusing now. Because like I used to be at this nigga
They are.
house
I gotta.
all
I
the
gotta
Bro,
effing
and it's so
time.
crazy because like if you see them interact with each other, you be like, damn, these some of the nicest motherfuckers in the world.
Bro, the
Like,
whole family effed with me. Like
It's-
even his
it's
dad,
so-
rest in
because-
peace. But it was just crazy. Like now growing up and finding out about them, it's just like damn. Like
There's
what was that
extremists in
Nah.
there's extremists in every single
Religion,
religious
yep.
group. Like
Yes.
that's why I hate when people try to persecute just one and sit up here. It's like, bro, if you look at Baptists, there's extremists in Baptists, there's
Yep.
extremists in Catholics, there's extremists in Islam, there's extremists in Hindu, there's
Extremists
crazy
everywhere.
extremists everywhere. Not every person who happens to be a Mormon happens to participate in everything that goes along with the stuff that you see in the media. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just
Look,
people
South
love to
Park,
point
South
to the
Park,
extremes.
South Park explains
You
it
know what I'm
perfectly,
saying?
which is crazy. South Park explains
He
Mormonism
said
like,
so,
perfectly. But they do. They literally do. Like South Park literally explain what a Mormon is, like down to a T perfectly in like 30 minutes. And like because I get Mormons out here too. and they some of the nicest people I've ever met. Like they just all friendly and smiling. That's I was like, didn't y'all just start accepting black people up in the church? And he was like, yeah, that's kind of like the thing we starting to clean up now, and this new generation has realized it was completely wrong. And that, so it might change out there in Utah, but as of right now, the old way is still.
Man, I ain't hearing
That shit not gonna
man.
change,
I ain't hearing
bro.
that, man.
And shout out to the
That shit
NBA
is
players,
talk.
nigga.
But my thing is, I like the
Let me-
direction.
How many niggas you know want to be Mormon?
Oh, but you don't like the direction of Memphis?
I'm talking about the team. The team. If it's
Jay
team,
Will?
what do you do?
Dum.
Well, don't forget, I still got that picture, boy. Don't forget, boy. You know what I'm talking about.
I ain't gonna lie, Isaiah. I ain't really had a good conversation since that old football game, man. How you been, man? You know,
Oh,
Shit.
yeah, man. You know,
don't even worry about it. Some Raw getting it right down there in Gainesville. Some
yeah, you know
Raw
how I
getting
feel
it right
about
down.
someone. I mess with him. I'll be straight. I'll be
I
straight.
ain't gonna lie, bro. He right now he recruiting and stuff, and he talking cash money. But I need something to see put on the field because Billy Napier came in talking that cash money, and we saw how that ended.
So last but not least,
Could recruit his ass off,
all
couldn't
in
coach for
favor,
nothing.
all in favor to delete the franchise of the Washington Wizards. Say aye.
I
I'll delete the Jazz before that because they had a full-on pedophile in their organization.
That's
Like,
facts.
a known
Yeah, I
That's
can't
pedophile.
delete
facts.
the
In
Wizards
their
just yet,
organization.
man. Nigga, they got Trey Young out there.
Be a playing team, you know.
Yeah,
Hey,
that's what I'm
there's a
saying.
How many
reason why
games Trey
Let's
Young
see.
played?
Jazz can have nothing nice.
He gonna
Let's
You gotta
play.
think about this. You gotta think about. Hey,
It's
I'm
a
gonna put this
contract
like
Hold
year,
on,
so
this.
he's
Tizzy,
not
you
gonna get
still
hurt. He
holding
gonna
on
play.
to the Trey Young train? Like you're not gonna let that go?
No, because here's the thing, right? Here's the thing about pedophiles, right? They never God don't reward them. Because notice how the Lakers could have won that championship in 04.
Oh,
But who y'all had
boy,
on that
he
team?
is right.
Who y'all had on that team?
Karl
Y'all had
He
that
is
pedophile.
right.
Y'all had that pedophile on
Fair
that
enough.
bench.
No,
Fair enough.
no, hold on. This could be a playing team next year if
Wait, who you talking about?
Washington?
Washington or Utah?
Yeah,
I'm
Washington.
talking about
Washington.
Washington. I'm talking about Washington. They could be a playing team next year.
If what?
If SAR continues to trend upward, you know,
He didn't trend
Yeah,
upward.
I gave up on that
He
project,
did.
brother.
he
I
did
feel
trend
like-
upward. He trended upward from last year. He was shooting 39% from the field
I
as
mean-
a center, which is crazy. He's shooting
Okay.
48% this year, and then from three he was shooting 30%, and then this year he's shooting 33%. He's actually taking smarter shots. He's taking less threes than he did last year. He's getting to the free throw line a bit more. He's averaging more rebounds.
They also
and
got a
more
lot of
points.
bigs over there too.
So I do agree with y'all that last year was just that bad that you like, gosh, dang, brother, like you ain't have nowhere to go but up. But I do like the direction that he is trending towards. Like you can see that he honestly is taking smarter shots and things like that. And then when he has somebody like a Trey Young and Anthony Davis out there to get him much easier shots, I do think that this could be a play-in team, borderline 7-8 seed team. But they just still need to add. They do need to add probably like I'd say a shooting guard, small forward. They need some wings. That's what they
They need to
I
bring
think that's
Bradley
what
Beal back.
I think that's what Cam Whitmore was supposed to be, but he got hurt too.
Yeah, Cam Whitmore got hurt. Yeah, Cam Whitmore straight like but I don't see the shooting ability. Like
Honestly,
he'll have to get his 3-point percentage back up compared to
And
this
Riley,
past season.
we was just talking about him. Riley closed the season pretty strong.
Sidebar. The Rockets
rookie,
should pick up
Will
Chris
Riley.
Paul for a fucking point guard.
Will Riley.
Light bright.
JC, it'd be
They did
so
what?
hard to judge those guys because they're playing against like G leaguers and shit. Like
That's fair. I did
guys
just say
like
that. That's fair. That's fair.
It'd be hard to judge.
It's hard to it's hard to tell with the last
right.
honestly in April.
Like, we
when
just
it's
had a guy-
April, everybody going off in April.
We just had a guy I'd never heard of in my life had a triple double the other day, and I'm just like, oh, okay. Like, it's just,
You talking about that boy from Utah?
no, it was like some German dude,
Bro,
Like,
it was some
that's
random
a
nigga
whole-
from Utah. He had back-to-back triple doubles before
Yeah.
And I ain't gonna lie, the NBA got to fix that, man. It's no reason why like 10, 11, 12 of these teams just out here just playing straight G leaguers. Like that wrecked my
It's
nerves.
because everybody's resting in April. I mean, I'm not against that. I'm against
just
resting in
never-
November.
I just
I don't have
never
a problem.
seen it this bad.
Yeah, the last week I'm not necessarily really tripping on it. But yeah, they need to. what they really got to work on is getting some shooters, getting some 3-and-D guys.
Yeah, definitely.
This team is not that great at shooting the long ball. Not saying they're terrible, not saying they're the worst, but
They suck.
yeah, it would.
Bro, they got 17 wins.
What's going on? Oh, thank you so much. You have a great day. All right.
This is the worst team in the entire NBA, literally.
The Washington Wizards are like the Arizona Cardinals.
Oh my
Nobody gives a
gosh,
fuck
this
about
nigga-
them.
They worse.
Nobody gives a fuck about them
There's the Cardinals.
at all. At all. And they
Yeah,
still suck
Cardinals. I
ass.
think Cardinals is being generous, to be honest.
Yeah, that was.
You
that
gotta
was-
realize that
that
at the
was-
same
went to
time
the
that
Super
Tim
Bowl
in the
recently, at
time
least.
frame that Tim Duncan entered the league to now, Tim Duncan has more wins than the Washington Wizards, and he's been retired for 10 years.
No funny shit. I feel like that's more of like a Raiders comparison. No,
Hey,
Yeah.
hold up.
No funny
Yes.
shit. No
See,
funny.
see, I didn't even say that. That's crazy.
Hold
No.
up.
Oh
Reel it
my
back.
gosh.
Reel it back. And
John
Wait, when was the
Wall
Wizards'
out
glory
there
days?
once
talking
again,
about-
Those were
once
glory
again,
days.
once again, boy, I'm
I
trying to
think they
figure out.
that
Everybody up here can say, well, I'm sorry, Tyrell, you're gonna have to sit this one out. But everybody up here can say they've seen their team in a Super Bowl.
including you.
They've at least
I do.
exactly. They've at least witnessed them in that big game.
Yeah,
Tizzy,
even Arizona Cardinal fans can say
Tizzy
that.
seen it when he
have
was
you
2 years
ever
old.
seen it? He don't remember that.
Yes, I do. I got the
Remember that?
pictures. I
I
got
was
the
3 years old when the
pictures.
Colts won.
I got the pictures. Baby pictures with the family on the
Shame.
He still had the
You're
pacifier in his
shameless.
mouth. He still had the
You're
passy in his
shameless.
mouth. Like,
It
hey,
don't,
You
it
are
don't count, but I
shameless.
got the pictures.
You are
It's in
shameless.
the family
Got the
photo book.
pictures.
Nigga, I got
So
the
wait,
pictures.
is Chris Middleton in Dallas or is he in Washington still?
He in Washington.
He's
Well, I
in
think
Washington.
Did Washington trade
Okay.
him? Am I tripping?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
I think they.
Oh,
got
you know what? He is on Dallas. You're right. He is on Dallas.
Okay.
He is on
Okay, because
Dallas.
I was looking
hey,
at the roster
hey,
and I was like,
this was
I mean, he ain't.
this was Tizzy when the Chargers were in the Super Bowl.
That's
I never had a pacifier.
Damn.
You're funny, but I never had a pacifier. My mama
You gotta
don't
like
believe in
watch-
that.
These are my
Chargers,
kids'
he
old
probably did.
pacifiers.
Chargers made me cry a lot too in the early 2000s and shit.
Good, how you doing?
Man,
All right, so we done put
Dang,
a
I
button
will
on that,
say
man. The 25.
They could have put Chris Middleton at the 3 just for a season until they find a stop.
He was hurt half the season too.
yeah, his
I
game.
know. I was just saying. I mean, well, he played 63 games this year. Not saying that's a lot.
I remember I tried to draft him. Like I thought he was finna do something.
Well, I was just mainly talking about helping their 3-point shooting, seeing as he shot 36% from 3 compared to Cam Whitmore, who shot like 20-something%.
You think that's
And I'm not saying that he's elite anymore. Well, he wasn't really elite, but he's not the player that he was anymore. But he's still a vet presence that can teach some of these young guys how to be a basketball player in the NBA. But yeah, they need some help.
I think that's the
especially on
problem. I
wing.
think it's a lot of older players who just don't give a fuck about developing younger players or helping them. So they just get their bag, go through the motions, and
Yeah.
Just seeing that we do seem to lack.
They just need a lot of help on the wing, and they gonna need some help on the wing. They got Jaden Hardy, who ain't bad. I do like that pickup. Is McCollum in Washington?
No,
Did he
he's
get
on
traded?
Atlanta.
Okay, yeah. Because I'm getting confused. I'm forgetting who done got all moved around and stuff. You know, they showing stats and everything. So, just get some wings, really, and some depth. They need some wings and some depth. I feel like you can, not saying that D'Angelo Russell is a super winning guard, but he can be your backup point guard behind Trae Young. I think that's enough. And then you got Alex Sarr and Anthony Davis. Obviously, get some backup for those guys, but you need to start in 2 and 3, preferably some shooters like a
Yeah.
Kneppel type player. Even though that's asking a lot because he just broke the rookie record for 3-point shots. But I'm just saying that type of shooting prowess in a player.
All right, so let's get to the awards, man. We're gonna put a button on the 25-26 season. It's playoff time.
Who all eligible for these awards?
We'll talk about that in a second. Let me pull up these records. So we're gonna start with Coach of the Year. Who's y'all Coach of the Year vote?
You know, it got to be Bickerstaff if you ask me. I don't think a lot of people had Detroit winning 60. I don't think a lot of people had Detroit getting the first seed. I thought people thought they would have a good season, maybe be in that 5-6 slot. But he's really, especially dealing with the stuff that they were dealing with Cade Cunningham, and they didn't fall off of a cliff because of that. They stayed pretty consistent and everything like that. So yeah, I would have to say JB Bickerstaff. I think he's done a phenomenal job there in Detroit. Got those young guys to believe that they can win. And I never really disliked Bickerstaff. I just thought he wasn't the right fit here in Cleveland when he was here. So I'm very happy for his success there in Detroit so far.
I second it. JB, he did his thing.
JB, Isaiah, who you got?
I do agree with Bickerstaff, but I told y'all at the top of the season I had Cade Cunningham in that MVP race. And that means that I would have had him as a top 3 seed. So I will say I didn't have him number 1. I will say that. I do agree with that. But I did.
I felt bad. If I'm not mistaken, I think he missed it by the eligibility by 1 game.
Yeah, they're trying to put an appeal for it because that's something that was completely out of his control. With the
that would defeat the purpose though. All injuries.
I'm not gonna lie. That's out of most of
Luka probably got a better chance than him because
he had the baby.
Because you know how they be going on the media blitz about Luka, so that wouldn't happen even if he was a.
And it's been frozen.
Now they just went on this whole media blitz about Luka and this and that, and he doesn't, and all this other bullshit. And even if he was eligible, he wasn't going to get it because there has been an anti-Luka movement in the national media.
Well, we still don't know yet,
and we know why.
We don't know
because
if they're
there are 2 people that have his background.
But it is, but you can't appeal just because you was hurt because it's like, I mean, anybody could do that.
Yeah, that's what the whole was made for. I ain't gonna lie, somebody who preaches best ability is availability. And I was sitting up here pounding the table for that. I'm not gonna sit up here and say that he.
And it's not like they were gonna give him MVP anyway with only playing 65 games. But I think more so like I think he deserves like the All NBA stuff. Like that's what I would more so be pulling for. But as far as MVP, you should not get MVP and you played 65 games.
Like I said, but like I said, I figured that he probably wouldn't win it this year, but I felt like this was the year, he finally truly broke through and became like one of the top players in the league. I feel like last year he somewhat put him on notice with being number 7 in the MVP race. But I feel like this year he's gonna put himself in that top 5, top 3 in that race and like solidify himself as one of the best point guards as he did this year.
I'm kind of stuck between like I know y'all saying JB, but and what he went through, but I mean we're not gonna talk about Mazzulla. Like he literally lost.
Man,
he literally lost. It's like y'all held it against him of who he had, but then the nigga didn't have Tatum for 75, maybe 80% of the season.
He still had his best player.
And had them as the 2nd seed.
He still had his best player.
That's subjective.
Guys, who got the Finals MVP? Who carried them to the final?
I mean,
MVP?
Iguodala got
That's not
MVP
always
over
your
Steph.
best.
That
Yeah, I
means
was
he
about
better.
to say.
No. See, that one's subjective.
Oh, that was different. Oh, that
That
was
was
different.
different. That was different when he got to come in on the smoke backyard.
That's
That's
the
what
definition
you said
of
that,
moving
nigga.
goalposts, my boy. That's
Nah, Jaylen Brown
I
is their best player,
I
and he
can't
proved
back you
that.
on that
And
one,
he
my
did he
boy.
or did he not prove that this year? How he
Hey,
played?
bro,
He proved it.
Tizzy,
He
Tizzy,
proved
just
that
use
he
my
can
quote,
he
brother.
can carry a team, you know, with him not having another star guy
Hey,
next to him.
Tizzy, you might
That's
as well
what he
say
proved.
what I say, man. That don't fit my prerogative, brother. 'Cause I can't.
Yeah, go ahead with that one. We'll
So,
take that.
but that's not that wasn't my only pick though. What I was gonna say is I'm torn between him and what he did, and I think Mitch Johnson ain't being talked about enough. Man
Who's
got
Mitch
60.
Johnson coaching for?
That's the Spurs. They got 62
Oh
wins.
shoot!
Oh yeah, the light
Them
skin
niggas ain't
Light-skinned
been on
Pitbull.
Smith for years.
Brother, I completely keep forgetting that Popovich ain't coaching no more.
Niggas still ain't got
That's
used
been
to
the
it. Huh?
That's been the staple of my childhood. So I'm like,
I feel you.
and I was like, oh yeah, he definitely
Childhood
is
and
the
the
coach.
adulthood so far.
Really?
And
I mean,
Spurs have been
yeah,
playing
that's
elite
crazy.
basketball,
Yeah,
and like
they have.
for that reason, Isaiah, you're assuming like, oh, that's just Pop being Pop playing that elite basketball. Nah, nigga, that's somebody else who
The
plays.
Spurs are back to their usual
Yeah,
ways
right.
of winning a lot of games and nobody paying attention because it's San Antonio.
It may be Mitch. I ain't gonna lie. I
It
don't
might
even-
be the it might
Yeah,
it might
I can't
very
even
well
lie.
be the
I
light
was
skinned
gonna say
Pitbull.
Bickerstaff, but now that you say that, I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nah.
Yeah.
Cause nah.
And Wemby, and let's not act like Wemby didn't miss some time too. It may not have
Fuck
been as
that
much
though.
as these
Them
other
niggas-
niggas, but
Detroit won
Wemby missed some time.
16 games.
Well,
It turned around and won
He
60.
played the same amount of games as Jay.
Didn't Spurs
So.
win 60 as well? Or am I tripping?
No, the Spurs won 60.
Wait, so Wemby not
two.
eligible either?
Nope.
Oh, that's crazy. Well, yeah,
That may be Mitch.
yeah, y'all just said that for Cade. So, I mean, those are it would be one of those two for me, either Missoula or
'Cause
Mitch. I'm cool with either one of those.
It's-
As far
I'm
as
not gonna lie,
JB,
it's
I
gonna
feel like
get-
already
it's gonna get
Detroit was
really
already
nasty.
good. You know what I'm saying? They just kind of they took
No,
a
they
leap, but it
wouldn't,
wasn't like he
bro.
had the best record in the NBA.
They
you know
did a
what I'm
whole
saying?
turnaround like that.
No, it wasn't. The turnaround was last year.
Nah, I'm not
Detroit
gonna lie,
was
turn around.
poverty,
Bro,
man.
that is a
Detroit was poverty
that is a
before
big
last year.
turnaround.
They already
That's
turned
like,
it around. They just kind of got better, honestly.
They just
No,
got
nigga,
better, bro.
nigga, did you not go
If he
from-
was sitting at like 64,
in
65
3
wins, I'd be
years,
with
in
y'all.
3 years, you telling me nigga go from 16 to like 30 some games, 40 some games.
Bro,
then
that's the
60?
Spurs too.
That's a turnaround.
That's the
a
Spurs too.
turnaround.
You're explaining the
A
Spurs.
season that I go by a season. Like to me, like the Hornets this
Like
year.
y'all still thinking Pop, bro.
Okay.
Nigga,
Okay,
Spurs
let me
ain't been
say- let me
Smith for
say-
like 10
okay,
years.
Okay, so
Neither have
I won't say
Detroit.
10 years. It hasn't been
Neither
that
have
long, but
Detroit.
neither has Detroit. So here's what happened. So I'm gonna go back to 2023, 2024. So the Spurs were 22 and 60 in 23 to 24 season. The Pistons were 14 and 68. And they both had different coaches. The Pistons had Monty Williams. The Spurs had Greg Popovich. Then the very next season, Popovich coaches 5 games. Mitch Johnson takes over. They win 34 games, lose 48. The next season, JB Bickerstaff takes over for the Pistons. They win 44 and lose 38. This year, the San Antonio Spurs won 62, lost 20. This year, the Spurs won 62 and lost 20. The Pistons won 60 and lost 22. So both kind of got better last year. You would probably say the Pistons could have possibly benefited from being in the East, as well as, the Spurs was missing Victor Wembanyama a lot more last year than they did this year. He played almost 20 more games this year than he did last year. So they both have a case.
I was more so forgiving the JB last year than this year. Last year, I was 100% on. I think that was my pick. It was JB because of that turnaround. But for this season, I feel like as far as turmoil of the roster, I would say it would be either disgustingly Boston. I'm sorry, or the Spurs.
So
That's
so you're so
Well,
so
well,
you
my
would
thing
choose
is-
wait. So you would choose a light skinned pit bull for San Antonio.
My thing is they both
Look at him. He
kinda-
looks like a light skinned pit bull.
I'm not gonna lie to
Oh
you,
my
JC. My thing is they both kind of had a little bit of adversity with their rosters and their best player not playing as many games. And I'd probably go sort more towards Spurs had better overall health than the Pistons. Because Victor and Cade both played the same amount of games.
So what's the
But
overall health you referring to?
Not to mention, you
I
would
just
think, you would say,
hold on. So what I'm saying is, like, for example, like, and I know you're gonna say some shit, but like, for example, I mean, Tobias Harris is they starting power forward. He missed
Isaiah,
20 something games.
Isaiah,
Well,
Isaiah. Come on,
brother,
bro.
you can
Come on.
you was up here vouching for Isaac Okoro just a few seconds ago.
oh,
I'll take a
God.
Coro over Tobias, nigga.
See, this is what I'm talking about. And then Tobias he's been a better 3D player this year. That's all I'm saying.
Indeed. Pause.
Oh my gosh. Okay, brother. Brother, show me how much Okoro like contributed to winning, and I'll wait, brother. I will wait, brother.
I mean,
Tobias
he was on a trash team this year. He didn't do nothing.
So now it's all of a sudden he on a trash team and all this.
Yeah, that's not his. He has a role.
Man, stop playing.
I'll take a Coro on the Lakers right now.
So does Tobias Harris have a role? And
what is his role? Robbing NBA teams, nigga. That's his role.
Indeed, brother. Just because his agent got him paid, don't mean that he didn't play his role. He's played his role quite literally throughout most of his career. You niggas be banking on him to win, be the superstar on the team or something like that. Just because he got paid superstar money, that ain't his fault. That's the GM fault.
I'm saying when you get paid money like that, there's a certain expectation versus other players. That's where it lies.
And what is even Tobias making this year? You still talking like he's still making that money?
He got paid by Detroit. They paid him
2 years, $52 million. That's role player money today. That's role player money.
Role player money now. Yeah.
Yeah, off role player money. So stop. Yeah, don't put some expectations on that nigga. That's not.
Man,
that
nigga's a bum. That nigga's a bum. I don't care nothing y'all niggas talking about.
That's not in the paperwork, nigga.
Nigga's a bum. Been a bum.
So then what I'm saying to you is, they've had Stephon Castle play 68 games. Dylan Harper played 69. De'Aaron Fox played 72. Harrison Barnes played 77. Keldon Johnson played 82. Julian Champagny played 80.
And they got 8 players averaging over 10 points.
You're saying who? But he averaged 11 points and 5 rebounds off the bench. That's what I'm saying to you, bro. He's straight. He's a decent role player. He's doing what he needs to do, and he's shooting what?
Okay, since you want to do that, Darius Jenkins came in and he was averaging good numbers when Cade went out. Since them the type of names you want to bring up for why you give them the edge.
I said overall team health. That's all I said. Their team did have better health. That's not a debate. That's not an opinion. What are you talking about, man?
I would argue it helps you when Tobias goes out your lineup. So I'm not the person to tell that.
Please stop, bro. You gotta quit, bro. You gotta quit, bro. You gotta quit, bro.
But anyway, we all put in our coaches bid. We got 3 JB, 2 Mitch. It seems like.
Ditch me with Mitch. I'm not gonna lie.
All right. So next up, we will go. Let's go 6 man of the year.
And yeah, Dennis Jenkins was being a good role player this year.
6 man, I don't even.
Not great, but decent.
My vote is Isaiah just named one who's I think one of the favorite candidates, Keldon Johnson. But I'm going with Reed Shepherd.
Not the way the Rockets fizzled out at the end of the year. Fuck no.
What that got to do with him? He did his part. And they finished as a top 5 seed in the West. So what you mean fizzled out?
The way they finished these last games was ash, nigga.
Nigga, nobody's playing in these last games.
No matter. Reed
Nigga
Shepard
finished
wasn't
top 5 in the
moving.
West. You talking about how they fizzled out?
They fizzled
That
out.
explains how good they did, if anything.
Fizzled. Why the Lakers gonna beat
Who's
them?
your pick, nigga? Talking about mine.
It ain't that nigga. What he average? Since you
Now you asking what he averaged. You say over here saying, no, not this nigga. You don't even know what he averaged.
what he average?
13 points a game off the bench.
All right. How many minutes he
That's what
played?
y'all talking about.
No,
I
Reed
have to
Shepard
pull
was
him up.
first.
I'm going off memory. Hold on.
I feel like it's not.
I just remember that being my pick. So last year he averaged 4, 1, and 1. This year he averaged 13, 3, and 3.
That's
And
cool.
he shot better from the field, a lot better from the field, and from 3. He shot 43% and 39 from 3.
Give me Keldon Johnson.
What Keldon average?
Let me see.
13, 5, and 1 assist. Shooting 51% from the field and 36%.
I mean, my thing is, I thought when we're, well, I mean, you're right.
And he did not start a single game this year. True definition of 6-man. That was just a little joke.
Shut that spit up. You care with
It
Lamar
was
Odom
just a
getting
joke.
6, man.
I just said it was just a joke, brother. Here you go. They're going right.
Any
Lamar
picks?
Odom was the best player off the bench.
Real, Jay?
I mean, I guess I got to go with Keldon, but once again, this 6-man class compared to, I guess, the previous years, kind of.
Yeah, you're right.
No
is
comment.
Kinda, it's kind of,
And that's why I haven't said jack of all shit.
I was thinking, like when
Exactly
you
why I
said
ain't
Reed
saying
Shepard, I
shit.
was
Usually
like,
there is like a couple standouts where it's like, you know what, like, yeah, because the Spurs, like, I think they was just playing great team basketball. Keldon was a part of it, just like the other role players was. Like, I think Dylan Harper was doing his spit. I feel like he was being held back, if you ask me, and he still put up solid numbers.
I kind of feeling that was going to happen when he joined San Antonio.
So what are we saying here? I'm a little bit confused
Regarding what?
about Keldon Johnson. You said you just feel like
I'm
he's
just
playing
saying,
good in
like,
the
I just
system.
feel like I don't feel like he was like just so much more of a standout than the other role players off the bench for them.
Then at that point, why would we? So any good team with players off the bench, because that means then Iguodala shouldn't have really been considered for 6-man of the year when he was out there in Golden State. Manu should hardly really have been considered for 6-man of the year when he was at the Spurs.
No, I don't agree with that because Iggy was their like clear cut guy off the bench who had that impact at that time. So I can see that. Manu was arguably the greatest 6-man ever.
That's not my point, but they were still a part of systems that ran very well. And you could argue, some people would argue, if you just insert so and so here, they could have did the same thing that they was doing in that system.
I give the edge to Shepard because
I
don't think Houston didn't have like, and I know I'm kind of penalizing Keldon for being in a better situation, but like they didn't have anybody off the bench to me doing what Reed was doing.
What's up?
Reed had more of an impact than any of the other bench guys on there.
No,
I just feel like Risha was just highly inconsistent for me to put him over Keldon at least. Because there was some games he just go out there and play booty.
And have nothing.
He also had a lot of games where he was putting up starting numbers. Off the bench.
You're right about that, but it's just if he was a little bit more consistent, I'd probably give him the edge. But I feel like Keldon Johnson's probably been more consistent in his role compared to Reed Shepard, where you don't really know what are you going to get out of him night by night.
I'm just a little bit confused because at the beginning of the season we had contenders on the Rockets, and Reed Shepard can benefit a lot from playing with the people that he's playing with, just like Keldon Johnson does. I'm not even saying Reed Shepard had a bad year or anything like that.
Hey,
He
what
should
I
be
learned
considered
today
for
is
this
when it don't fit their narrative, it's just not their prerogative.
I just had a different pick than y'all. Like, I ain't say Keldon Johnson was trash in it.
You just tried to discredit him for being
I'm giving you
on
the
a team
reason.
that ended up being.
I'm giving you the
a
reason
better
why
team than
he's not
he was
my
put
sixth
on.
man of the year.
Yeah,
What
I
made the
understand
difference
that.
for me?
But you said you penalizing him for being on a better team. But at the beginning of the season, he wasn't on a better team. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
That's a fair point.
Man. So you can't give him that
And then
penalty.
I'm not gonna lie. Keldon Johnson has had to, well, never mind. It's been a few
And he has
seasons
been
now
a
that he done got
Spurs
moved to
starter,
the
if I'm not
bench.
mistaken, most of the time he's been there. So I'm guessing this is, something the coach decided to try out.
Well, I would
See
say
how this works.
they tried it out last year and the year before that. Like he started kind of transitioning
Because he was supposed to be one of their guys, if I remember correctly. Like one of their core
in
guys they were trying to.
In 22-23, he was averaging 22 points and 5 rebounds, 3 assists. I mean, he was hooping in 23. So maybe they just felt like he would be more effective on the bench, and his percentages have gone up, with him hopping off the bench. So
You could really start in a lot of other places.
yeah, there'd be a lot
Definitely.
of places. Hell, he could go to Washington Wizards right now and make them better.
Nigga, I could go start
Be the
with
best
Washington Wizards.
players.
All right, calm down, brother.
My 3-year-old son can go start for the Washington.
Because ain't none of us
understand?
understand for the Wizards.
On that little Tykes hoop I got downstairs for them, he was hitting buckets on that bad boy all weekend.
All right, let's go. Let's go most improved. I think that's pretty easy one, right?
If my
No.
hurt, yeah, he'd be my guy.
You said
Who?
My guy Dylan Brooks, if he didn't get hurt, that'd be my guy. But
Oh, nigga.
I know the controversy, and
Boy, it's out the mud. We got Rashad McKinney.
But no, this is not an easy pick though, because there's a lot of guys you can kind of put up for that award when it comes to overall impact as well.
I think it's easily Alexander Walker, bro. There's no conversation for me.
Jalen Johnson, Jalen Duran.
Jalen Johnson
Yeah.
was good last year.
I feel like
Oh.
he's had a tremendous step though. He's like the number one option now in Atlanta though.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't say he didn't have a
Most
step
improved?
up, but what I'm saying is,
The
like,
most
as far as if
improved?
we're talking who's the most improved player
No,
in
most
the NBA,
improved. The most improved player in the NBA is motherfucking Jonathan Kuminga, cause Steve Kerr bitch ass wouldn't play him, nigga. That's who the fucking most improved player is, nigga. Nigga went over there balling, nigga. Stop.
So
delaying.
last year he averaged like damn near the same numbers, bro. He averaged 19, 8, and 10. This year he averaged 22, 10, and 8.
It's funny how you rounding.
Oh, I'm sorry, my bad. I read that wrong. 19, 10, and 5. This season he averaged 22, 10, and 8. So you averaged a few more assists, few more points. Yes, you did improve, but I don't think you took a big of a step in a role as Alexander Walker did.
I get that.
On that same team at that.
But you also got to remember he apparently only played 36 games last year too. But I think his overall just impact, honestly, is kind of what's made
So
him.
what, you want comeback player of the year or something?
Shit,
for him,
boy,
maybe?
nah,
I don't do that.
that's I ain't gonna lie, that's Nikhil Alexander's award, bro. I didn't see it was that much. That boy was averaging 9 last year. He averaged 20 this year.
Yeah.
And
But
nobody
it ain't
had
even
him as like no
close.
key component to a team's success. Atlanta made playoffs this year for the first
And
time.
he's taking double the shots that he did last year, shooting better percentages.
So you really think it's like no comp? Like,
Yeah, it ain't no comp.
Nah,
I
it
don't
ain't
think there's a
close.
conversation.
this award, you don't see anybody close.
That
I
nigga
think-
went
It's not
from
really that
9
close.
points to a dub, nigga. That ain't no competition, bro.
Yeah, that nigga.
And like I said, he's shooting double the shots, like at each juncture. Free throws,
I mean, I think
3-point shots, field goals attempted, and he's
I
shooting
think the
a better
closest we can
percentage
say
in each category.
the closest we can say
Literally.
that I'm looking at right now that might be a conversation. Well, I ain't even gonna say it's a conversation. Just the closest would be probably Jalen Duren. He
Yeah.
went from 11 and 10 last year to 19 and 10 this year,
And don't get me wrong, this is not me trying to shit on the
and
kid.
made an All-Star game. So
Oh yeah, he
Yeah,
gonna
that's
do it today.
That's probably the only one I could see. But like you saw last year, like he was already on that trajectory and stuff like that with the rebound and the very high percentage from the field and stuff like that. They just need to get the ball in his hands a little bit more, which they have. Like Nickeil Alexander-Walker, bro, like he wasn't a starter. You know what I'm saying? I mean, granted, he was a six man, but
So Ryan Rollins, he could be another one, but I think the difference would be that Alexander Walker was contributing to winning.
Yeah.
Versus Milwaukee, he was just getting shots up and getting more. But he went from averaging 6 points last year to 17 this year. So, I mean,
I think you got to give it to Alexander.
Yeah, it's Alexander though. I'm just entertaining it because Jay Will was asking. He said,
but they probably. I ain't gonna lie though. The NBA probably would give it to Durant because he got the All-Star selection and shit.
They give it to Durant, honestly.
Nah, I mean the odds like last time I seen him, it was like heavily in Alexander Walker's favor, bro.
Shit, you never know. I don't know. They be doing some janky shit when it comes to the awards.
Well, I mean, great job most of that year. So.
I mean, and you're right, they did win 60 games, so who knows? But I don't think it's close though. I think his name written all over that award.
I would give it to him too. But I mean, I wouldn't be mad if they give Jalen during the award too. So
I would.
You'd be mad if he got
I wouldn't because he got.
That's a blatant robbery.
Last year he wasn't an All-Star, right?
How much does that shit really matter though?
It don't. It matters. It matters.
Who impacted winning on their team more out of those two? That's my deal breaker.
Jalen Durant.
I disagree.
How?
I disagree.
I mean, but you gotta think like
Alexander Walker was literally one of their key components on the team. It was why
Jalen Durant is not. One of Detroit's key components. When Cade was out, they
Jalen Durant was doing the same spit the last couple years, bro. And it's the same spit. He's not doing nothing much differently. They just happen to win more because there's other players who have taken major steps, i.e., that superstar point guard they got over there. Alexander Walker is literally one of the
when that superstar point guard is out and they're playing through Jalen Durant.
Darius Jenkins stepped in, and they didn't miss a beat. That's what happened.
That's that's me improving. Yes or no?
That's you doing what you get paid to do, nigga.
That's improvement on me doing what I get paid to do. It's me the improvement on it. Stop playing. You just don't want it. You just don't want it to fit your narrative.
Nigga, you said it was Alexander Walker, so why are you even?
I said it was until then I thought about it like Jalen Durant. You brought up Jalen. He the only other competition you could put in there and not really be like, all right, that's a slight. You feel me?
Nah, if they give it to him, they robbing my guy for sure.
It's not a robbery though, because like I said, bro, it's not a robbery for the simple fact like. He went
the nigga was averaging. Isaiah just read it. He was averaging 9 points.
All right, that's dope. That's dope. I thought that
it's in the name of the award. Most improved. It's in the name.
All right. So what's more improvement then?
We just read the numbers off.
And what Jalen Durant do?
Jalen had a few. He had a few more points.
He got some accolades in there, nigga. You gonna have to. That shit count, nigga. You can't slide that over.
Jalen wasn't just a few points. Jalen averaged about 8 more points than he did last year, which is a decent bump. But that's not even more than Ryan Rollins, nor is it more than Nickeil Alexander-Walker, who improved all their numbers across the board.
Did he not up his assists and his rebounds?
No, his rebounds are about the same. I don't know about. Hold on, I'm checking.
He actually averaged less assists. Actually, he averaged less assists.
His rebounds are about
less blocks too,
and less blocks, and more turnovers.
Less personal fouls now.
Like
nigga, you are. Hold on. You're a center, and you practically. Hold on, nah, we finna dead this. You are a center, and you practically average the same amount of turnovers as assists. Get the F out of here, bro.
The only two players
the only other player that
for improvement about this,
but you're just rewarding scoring for improvement when that nigga improved across the all. Because
It
last
wasn't
year he
just
wasn't
scoring,
all star. He wasn't an all star last year. So that's all I'm saying is like, nigga, you're discrediting him being an all star.
First of all, he's at a position that's
No.
much easier to become an all-star than Alexander Walker. So that's first. Secondly, like he just said, it wasn't just scoring, bro. He literally improved in every category
He's going
across
to
the
be
board.
like all NBA second team
They say
or
you
third
know-
team.
No,
But
he's
we're
not.
talking
He's
about-
not getting that.
He'll be
But what
13.
we're talking about is most improved player, and he didn't improve across the board like Nickeil Alexander-Walker or Ryan Rollins. Like even Ryan Rollins went up almost 3 assists from last year. No, excuse me, he did go up 3 assists from last year. He went up like 3.5 assists from last year.
How many points he
He
go
went
up?
up-
And it wasn't
went up
empty
11
stats. They were
points.
winning. That's the
Well,
He went
biggest
up
thing.
11 points. He went up 11 points for
And you said who's
Ryan
winning?
Rollins.
I said, and he's winning on top of that. Like, it's
Who's
not like it's
winning?
empty stats. Alexander Walker.
What seed are they?
Nigga, in the playoffs. Don't effing matter what seed they are.
What seed are they?
They're in the playoffs. They're
No,
top 6,
yeah.
nigga. Sure.
Bro, so you happy, bro? We showing Isaac Okoro some love, bro. My background, bro. We got an Isaac
Y'all niggas-
Okoro
y'all
wall.
niggas is
Count the
funny, bro.
wallpaper
He was-
and
he was-
everything.
Now y'all
was
finna make it a
baffled.
thing like I'm a Koro's number one
Hey.
fan or something. That's
Hey, he was
crazy.
baffled that they had
Lord.
wallpapers of this man.
All
They
because
actually
I
got
was saying how
wallpapers.
dirt Brooklyn is. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
Nah,
bro.
you
Yeah,
was
bro. We need to
defending
change
him.
it. Change your IG name to Isaac Okoro's number one fan.
That's crazy work.
See if he gets you some
That's
tickets.
not.
Isaac
I ain't gonna
Okoro
lie.
first.
That's
You
that's
probably-
one of the
You probably
nastiest
get
fits.
1,000 fans, 1,000 Instagram right now.
Tyrell should be
He
one
got
of
all
them.
that
That's one of
money.
his best players.
And Isaac,
Huh?
I know you a better hooper than me, bro. You ain't gotta come in my DMs hollering, talking about, you suck, you sorry. Come 1v1.
Yeah,
bro. I
don't
know
be
you're a
DeMar
better
DeRozan.
basketball player than me, bro. It's cool, bro.
Right.
You're gonna win 30 to maybe 1. Okay, I might score 1 on a lucky bag.
Saying that you gonna get one is crazy.
No, oh, okay, not.
Nah, you said I was feeling myself.
I get
Remember,
a
you said I was
couple.
feeling myself
I
on the
get a
Wizards
couple.
roster.
Nah,
Now I gotta go out there and get
Y'all
5.
niggas
Now I
wild.
gotta go out there and get 5 because I done hooped against overseas people, and I done got a bucket or 2 here and there now. Now, stop playing with me now.
Okoro
If
ain't
he
overseas, nigga.
Okay, but he could underestimate me now and just walk off as I'm shooting the basketball, and I hit that 1. See, there you go. See, now I got my 1. Tighten up now. Tighten up now.
Lock in.
Tighten up now.
Speaking
All I
of
said
that,
was
man.
1.
Speaking of trying to score the NBA nigga, let's go defensive player of the year, man.
It should be Wemby, but he ain't
Yeah.
gonna be eligible.
Should be one D.
Um,
So since he
I-
can't get it all.
I mean, you could. How was Duran's defense this year?
Ass.
Maybe we give him that instead
Nigga
of.
didn't even average a block. That's how his defense was.
You is right.
I
The
think
blocks and steals don't tell the whole story.
that's fair.
NBA.com is so funny. They said Dylan Brooks would have been a candidate if he wasn't hurt. I
Yeah,
like
that's nasty. I ain't gonna cap.
Defensive player. of the
I
year
think
odds.
I don't know if Chet got enough games.
Oh yeah. Okay, so
Chet, I think
here's
Chet was
the
in the
odds.
league rim
That's
protector
sad,
for them.
man.
Here's
we
the
gotta-
odds. Here's the odds according to Fox.com.
Nah, go Kalshi. Let me see what the Kalshi are.
Man, I ain't listening to Kalshi, man. Victor Wembanyama is the favorite. I don't know if they have the 65 game rule on the defensive player of the year, but I'm
Well, I think
assuming that they do.
It's on all that shit.
I'm pretty sure.
Okay, so
It's
Maybe
on
when
every
he-
award.
So
That's why I asked.
next up is Chet Holmgren, then Rudy
That's what I
Gobert,
said. Yeah.
Scotty Barnes, Asor Thompson.
Oh, I like
Evan
Scotty.
Mobley,
I like Scotty.
Yeah, me too.
Evan Mobley, Dort, Dyson Daniels,
I can't give
then
him
the other Thompson.
I'm cool with Scotty or Chet.
Anunoby.
Those my two.
But,
Scotty
okay,
or Chet is fine with me.
I think that. But
I mean,
maybe-
obviously, this is assuming Wemby's ineligible. Those is one of my
So-
two. Those are one of my two.
well, I think Wemby played like 20 minutes of one game just to be deemed ineligible, like the last couple games for San Antonio. So I think he is eligible.
Brother, he's
I mean,
only
if
got
he is, it's
No,
a
he
way
missed- he missed about
64
one game.
games.
He missed
He
about
has
one game.
64 games.
Dang, you kidding?
I'm dead serious. Because in the
Hey,
last
play,
game,
nigga. That's on y'all.
In
The
the-
minor
in the last
injuries
game-
and rest days, you should have played one of those.
yeah. In the last game of the season, they ended up.
I ain't got no problem with it. Everybody crying about it. I ain't got no problem.
I don't
with it,
have
nigga.
no problem
Play.
with it. You heard me not cry.
Yeah.
Who's gonna make sure the fucking
I
play?
said if we gonna hold that rule for one person, we gotta uphold it for everyone.
Yep.
I ain't said
Yeah,
nothing
I
about
am
it.
fine with that though. If you don't get it, you don't get it. Yeah, it does say he played 60.
Oh, well.
Yeah, because let me see, where's their schedule? Because I think he missed the last 2 games because they
Rest
rested him
days.
or
Can
something
you
like that.
imagine us regular people getting
He
rest
missed the
days
last
from
2 games on rest.
I get fired so fast.
Then
I
they're
think
just
so.
they're just idiots if they did that.
work? Like, I need a rest day. I need a rest
Because
day.
nigga, even Gerber Kitch was smart enough to play on the last day to get his 65, even though he didn't need to. Even he was smart enough, like, nah, I'm gonna at least get that.
I mean, you better hope they won.
There's
Hold
no
on.
way that was on rest, bro. Ain't no way.
Let me see. Hold on. Let me see, brother.
Bullshit.
Gosh.
I
Crazy.
think he did have some.
His
type of-
last game was definitely rest.
Man, Isaiah, you talking about a $40-50 million difference, nigga. That is beyond idiotic if you miss
Not only
that.
but a chance for
They
MVP.
claimed
Yeah,
it
and
was
legacy,
his-
exactly. All that shit.
They claimed it was his rib cage, but yeah, they arrested him.
Wow. Maybe you think maybe they're trying to make a point?
I don't
I
think
mean,
Get that rule
no,
change?
I don't think so. I honestly think that
I feel like Wemby should have crashed out. Ain't no way.
he gotta be
40-50 million, nigga.
I'm
I'm
not gonna
crashed
lie.
out.
for that.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I would have went the Miles Bridges route, played 20 seconds, got a foul, and got up out of there. I'm not even gonna lie to
You
you.
mean Mikal Bridges?
Nah, you gotta play a couple for you to be deemed ineligible on the war. You gotta play like 15 minutes.
Well,
or
Mikal did
In a
it.
game.
So Mikal did it to keep his streak alive, not to be eligible. So that's why
I don't
that was
care.
yeah, to be
I don't
eligible,
Yeah, you gotta play
have to
20
play
minutes
at
or it's
least
not gonna
15
count.
minutes in a game.
Yep. So it still wouldn't have counted if they did that, because
Yes,
they know
yeah.
that niggas will use that loophole. Like, all right, we gotta play. Well, we just gonna come in for 10 seconds and come right back up. Hell, Mark Cuban got fined for playing Luka for the first quarter and then taking him out the rest of the game.
Hey, Isaiah, Ozzie Fudd, #1 pick to Dallas. Just so you know.
Oh, I like that. The UConn girls is back in Dallas, but I do think that they should trade Enrique and let her get a fresh start somewhere else. Not that she's a bad player or anything.
Preferably the Sparks.
I just feel like that
We need to replace Jackson.
Brother, y'all ain't winning nothing no time soon, brother.
Yeah, sound good, nigga.
Statistics.
I can talk that talk because my boss lady got it done.
Man.
How y'all feel about
Yeah.
the Houston
Yeah,
Comets?
because that's because they
back?
helping y'all, bro. It's Vegas.
You know I love
It's Vegas. They
I
helping
love
y'all.
the Comets
How y'all
coming
feel
back.
about the Houston Comets coming back?
I'm definitely getting me a
I
jersey.
sent it
These
to
jerseys
Chev.
is
That nigga
hard.
ecstatic. He been saying that they need to bring them back. So that means does that mean Alyssa going to Houston? Or are they
Alyssa who?
spread?
Yeah, look at the
Alyssa Thomas.
Alyssa Thomas.
Oh no,
is
she
a
Phoenix. I'm tripping.
Yeah,
she
I was about
Phoenix.
to say, blood.
Damn, that's how
But
you
yeah,
know they
should
trash.
trade-
Niggas
that-
don't even know
the
who.
Dallas Wings need to trade Enrique, get some capital because they need a big. They need a not saying that like all they big is garbage, but like they need
either
a
that or
big.
nigga just free page, bro. Like get her about
She
that.
only
bullshit.
been there for a year, brother.
Man, you ain't finna
Like,
ruin.
but
You ain't
see-
finna
see-
ruin
see,
her.
y'all-
Nah,
No, y'all
just no.
fans-
Cause you got a
no,
football
stop.
team that's good for that type of shit, ruining careers. All right, not finna ruin the white girl version of Kyrie.
You don't ruin a career. You don't ruin a career because they didn't win. They be getting paid. They still get their awards.
Allegedly, they're getting paid now.
Well, you know what I mean, brother.
Barely. They
I'm
should
I'm happy
saying,
for him too.
$1
Congrats to the
million.
W, man. It could be a lot more. I do wish it was a lot more, but I'm glad that they at least, from what I'm glad I'm not making more than a WNBA player no more. I'm glad for at least that.
Yeah, bro. Let them boys get a big, man.
They'll be all right.
So
Let
who's
them boys
everybody?
get a
So
big.
who's everybody's official defensive player of the year pick if Wemby is indeed not eligible?
I go Scotty.
Scotty, I don't fuck with no Thunder player.
I thought we supposed to be
Chet.
professional here, brother.
Nigga,
When
we're
have we
politically
ever been
incorrect, nigga.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
but that ain't got nothing to do with being professional, nigga.
But what the fuck, professional? Yeah,
You can be politically incorrect and still
got a
professional.
lot to do with professionalism. So, fuck Chet. Let's go, Scotty. You know he not gonna get it.
Y'all remember old boy? Y'all niggas probably too. Y'all too young for The Wire, but
We're too young for The Wire, brother. It was out in the 2000s, brother.
nigga, how old was you when that show came
Old
out?
enough.
How old was you when that
enough.
show came out?
But
Exactly.
did your mama pay that fucking cable bill for you to watch it?
Tizzy was old enough to see that Chargers Super Bowl. I was old enough to know what The Wire was.
Damn, my bad, Tizzy.
Okay.
I walked you into that, bro.
Yeah,
my
that's
bad.
crazy. Why I gotta guess that one, bro?
I'm sorry, but he set you up for that one.
That was crazy.
I was 4 or 5 when The Wire came out. You talking about he remember the Super Bowl from when he was 2.
I said I
didn't
had
remember
pictures,
The Wire.
nigga. That's different.
Okay, and I
That's
had
big different. That's a big different.
I had pictures with HBO on the TV screen.
That's crazy word.
It might have been in the background, but I was there playing with my blocks.
Pause.
Playing with my blocks.
You right.
Come on now,
You're
that
right.
was
I
really
get it. I
close.
get
Pause.
it. I get it.
He just wanted to say that.
Last but not least, wait, we did all the awards, right? Other than the
Rookie of the Year.
Rookie of the Year. Thank you, Jay Will. Rookie of the Year, man.
Ooh,
This is a little controversial this time. I ain't gonna lie. It's not as much of a blowout as people thought it was gonna be.
Con Knuffle, boy, he done changed the.
And hold on.
Not necessarily completely.
It's-
And let me say
Knuffle.
this. Hold on. Let me say this.
It's
I ain't gonna lie.
connected.
This is one of the best rookie classes, at least so far. I know it's kind of early to say, but so far, this is one of the best rookie classes I've seen in a
stop
minute.
saying
As
shit
far as
like
like at
that.
the end of the season, like I don't remember feeling like, damn, like it was some real, like a lot of nice pieces out there for rookies this year. It was a lot of them.
Yeah.
Like I feel like VJ
Yeah, for the most part, I mean-
VJ I think got held back, which is the only reason why he's probably not in that conversation. It was so many
Held
people
back
that were
by
taking
who?
the, but all them people taking the ball out of his hands. You got Maxey who got
Who?
200 million. You got Embiid who was when he was there.
Brother, don't mention
getting all the
Embiid to
run.
me. Don't mention Embiid to me, brother. That brother
I'm just
played,
saying,
what, 40
he
games.
was
You got PG.
when Paul George was
Man.
the games he played.
Man,
Before
let's
Jerry
do that,
McCain
man.
got traded, he's another one that was getting having the ball in his
VJ didn't get the ball really taken out of his hands, man. He got to take better shots at sometimes.
What?
Yeah.
Man, y'all crazy.
Sometimes.
When VJ had his run out there, y'all seen what he was doing.
The funny thing is, him and Con Knuckle are taking the same amount of shots.
Knuckle fighting too. What you mean? He got Melo and Bridges. He got niggas over there too.
But
My
he
whole
takes
point is-
smarter shots and he makes
That's
them.
my thing. Thank you. And then on
Anyway,
top of
I
that,
was just showing VJ love. I ain't saying I had a rookie of the year.
I'm not
like
saying
that.
I'm not
So,
saying VJ was bad, but I'm just saying he wasn't getting the ball snatched out of his hands like that. And he played the most minutes per game out of all the rookies at 35.
yeah,
minutes per
but
game.
being in the game and having the ball in your hand is two different things.
But we know.
Here we go.
Winning it at the end
But
of the
to
day.
be in the game, you got more opportunity to take shots. And on top of
Not
that, most of-
necessarily, nigga. Not necessarily.
Okay. Let's do this. Okay. Let's do this, brother, because I'm getting real sick and tired of the narratives being pushed around this way.
Man, shout out VJ, nigga. Get F what y'all niggas talking about.
That boy mentioned Embiid and Paul George, who both played 38 and 37 games.
I said when they were on the floor with
him.
him. So that's 30-something
Man,
games
stop it,
where the
man.
ball was
Stop
taken
it,
out of
man.
his hand.
Stop it,
Thank
man.
you for
Stop
proving
it,
my
man.
point. It's
And
30-something
that's-
games the
that's-
ball was
that's
taken out of his
50
hand.
games. That's
So his
50
numbers
games
would
where he
look
can take as
better,
many shots as he
nigga.
wanted
His
to.
numbers
That's
would
50
look
games where he
better.
could take as many shots
That's
as
what
he
you
wanted
talking
to.
about.
There's 50 games where he could have took as many shots as he wanted to.
And he did. And he did. You see
Stop
what his
playing
numbers
with me.
looking like? He
Stop
did,
playing with
nigga.
me, man.
He
Stop
absolutely
playing with
did.
me.
That's
Stop
why he
playing
looking
with
the
me.
way he is. I bet you he finished top 3 in the rookie of the year race. That's what you talking about, nigga.
Probably will, but
Oh, good for. Did I say he wouldn't? The whole point is, all I said was, you see how. Hold on, you hear? No, hold on. See, y'all hear how he just pushed the goalpost? When did I ever say he wasn't gonna be top 3 in rookie of the year?
Man,
When did I say this man was?
You
a
said
bad rookie?
I'm saying
I
in
said-
spite of what you just said, he's still gonna be top 3. So
What
it
are you
don't
talking
even
about,
matter.
JC? That doesn't. Your point is mute because I never said he wouldn't be top 3. My point wasn't even that he was a bad rookie. What you're arguing makes no sense. You moving the goalposts. He did not have the ball taken out of his hands that much.
Yes, he
You missing
did. Yes, he
Embiid
did.
and Paul George that much. The only person he really had to fight with for the ball for real is Maxey. Stop.
You played a whole more than
And
half
when Maxie
season
went out, you
without
seen what
them
he
dudes.
did. You see what he did with
played
Maxie.
more than a whole half season without them dudes.
That's what
Okay,
I'm
'cause he
saying.
was
If
shot
he had
chucking.
the other
Because-
half,
hold
just
on,
him.
because he was shot chucking. Because he was shot chucking, just like you did Michael Porter Jr. Yeah, now I'm finna use one of your since nobody was out
that's
there.
crazy for the rookie. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Now it's just because you're a rookie. Now it's because you're a rookie.
Anyway,
Stop
man.
We know who the rookie of the year is.
Which white boy y'all picking for rookie?
It's Cooper Flag. He's gonna win it. He's gonna win rookie of the
Need
year.
a nigga from the Wigger from Charlotte.
They need the Wigger from Charlotte, bro.
That's not who. That's not who gonna win it though.
They winning.
That's not who gonna win it though.
Yeah, I think Cooper doing all that nasty stat padding against all these G leaguers in the last week is probably what's gonna cement it for him.
You should give some of these national voters some knee pads.
Hold on. Time out. Hold on. Let's slow down. So now rookies are stat pattern and shit.
In this last week, absolutely he was. Absolutely he was. All of a sudden, you taking 30 shots a game and spit. Get the F out of here, nigga. We know what you doing.
So let's see. Because I mean, I'm not gonna lie.
And that's what the F he get. That's why he got hurt in Chicago trying to stat pad again. There was zero reason for him to play that game. Zero reason, nigga. We know what you was trying to do.
Brother,
that was the basketball guys.
He was already taking a whole bunch of shots. He only took 30. He took his. Yeah, so I'll give you the 130. The one game he attempted 30 on the third. I do give you that. But in January, he took 29 shots. In December, he took 27 shots. In February, he took 27 shots. In January, he took 25 shots. In February, 24. In March 23, he was already taking a whole bunch of shots, brother. I'm sorry.
He's just a shot chucker. That's all.
That being said, who's your rookie of the year?
I told you the Wigger from
I ain't talking to you.
Cooper Flag by a slim margin.
Ooh, by slim margin?
Yeah.
What's the difference for you?
Cooper was in a bit of a tougher situation with them, trading AD, Kyrie missing most of the season. Can I finish?
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Can I finish? Thank you. Then also him, having the tough assignment of learning with Jason Kidd. Okay, brother, we want you to play point guard a little bit this year so that we can get you ready for ball handling and stuff later on in your career. He still averaged 21, 7, and 4.5. So I'll leave that at 4.5. 21, 7, 4.5. Colin Kneppel was fantastic this year. He was absolutely fantastic. Broke the rookie 3-point record, all of that. However, he was playing with a little bit better of a team. And that's just me being honest.
Is that true?
Yes.
Is that true?
He got
because at the beginning of the year, did nobody pick Charlotte to win more games than Dallas?
And that's before Kyrie and AD got injured. That's what I'm saying. But I'm saying now that where the teams are at, where they're at now, Colin Kneppel is playing with a better team. And is it partially because of him? Yes. I'm sorry, but he does have Miles Bridges. He does have LaMelo Ball. He's got Brandon Miller.
I'm gonna tell you why that go on deaf ears a little bit. Because Charlotte ain't been on spit. Right,
exactly.
They've had these same niggas you talking about year after year after year after year after year, and they ain't done jack spit. All of a sudden, this nigga gets plugged in, and look where they at.
And
now they finally in. Now they finally in the mix.
Hold on. Oh. And then this is also one of the first years LaMelo has truly been healthy as well.
But look, Melo actually. So usually Melo numbers be crazy as hell, right? 29-8, 25-8, all that spit, right? You notice his numbers is down this year because to play some winning basketball, he had to take a step back to allow guys like Kneppel to do what he does for them to win games. Otherwise, he would have been doing what I just told you VJ was going through, taking the ball out of his hands and not allowing him to shine.
So is it because of Kneppel or because LaMelo actually finally trusted his teammates? Which one is it? Because
he had a teammate that he trusted. He got a teammate that he actually trusted. He probably didn't trust effing Dwayne Bacon, nigga. He got somebody.
They didn't even play.
He got somebody he trusted.
When did they even play on the same team?
I was just naming a random old Charlotte nigga. I don't know.
But what I'm saying to you is that's not Con Kneppel doing that. What I'm saying is he had Brandon Miller was averaging 21 last year. You
and I can also
he don't trust Brandon Miller.
And I can also argue. And Brandon Miller was one of the key points this year too. Brandon Miller actually he also took the step. I think it's both of them. But what I can also say to your point of will they put him at point guard? If anything, I think that helps him. You're gonna have the ball in your hands all the time. Of course, you're gonna have better numbers in that aspect. So I think it's actually a little harder when you're not the main guy.
It's not that simple. It's not that simple to go from playing small forward, and you've been playing small forward your whole life, to playing point guard in the NBA. It's not that easy. And then secondly, like we said, you're making my argument for me. He had Brandon Miller on his side as well to take that step. You already had an all-star level player in LaMelo Ball. I'm sorry. Whatchamacallit, once AD and Kyrie went down, now I agree, at the top of the season, yes, I'm picking Dallas as the better team. But once AD got shipped out of town, once Kyrie went down, then at that point, all that is mute. Now the Charlotte Hornets have the better team. They have Miles Bridges. They have Brandon Miller and LaMelo Ball who can create spacing for a Con Kneppel. Who do the Mavericks have? Who do the Mavericks have?
And that's my point. Who do they have to touch the ball other than him? So yes, his numbers is going automatically. I think all across.
Okay, so he was the better. Okay, so he was the better player this year. Yes, the game was easy.
I don't know.
Brother, stop this because then your whole point is, and then secondly, Con Kneppel can't dribble like Cooper Flag. He is a spot up shooter for the most part. For the most part, he is a spot up shooter. Okay, brother.
Kneppel ain't taking niggas off the dribble?
Yeah, I say he never takes them off the dribble. Oh my. Move on with the conversation.
He does what he has to do, but he's capable of it.
You got it. You're still going. You got it, brother. Move on with the conversation, bro. You gonna push whatever you want to push, brother. God,
what am I trying? I don't care enough about it. Nigga, to where I'm trying to push something more than other. I'm giving you my opinion on this.
So now you don't care enough about it. We shooting the whole show.
To where it's like a thing where it's like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna try to push it just to push it, nigga. I'm giving you my thoughts on both of these seasons.
You are pushing it.
I don't agree with you. That's all that's happening. I don't agree with you.
Because it's you sound fucking dumb. What are we talking about? He takes 8 threes a game out of 13 shots, and that's not a spot-up shooter. I never said that he doesn't take people off the dribble. I said he doesn't.
You said he can't, like Cooper. You said he can't.
Not.
Yes, you.
Like Cooper. Like Cooper. There's like Cooper. J. Will, please help me out.
Wow.
So you just proved my point.
We can rewind the tape on that. We can rewind the tape on that.
Stop putting words in my mouth.
You can rewind the tape on that, bro. All right, my trip. All right, y'all tell me, am I tripping? Did he not say that? Am I lying about that? Did he not say that?
You about to make me mad, bro. You about to make me mad, bro.
Did he not say that?
You're not listening.
Did you say that? Yes or no?
What can I speak? You keep over talking.
You just said I lied on you, bro. You just said I lied on you.
You got it, bro. You got it, bro. Because I never said he could not dribble, period. I never said he.
I didn't say you said that. I didn't say you said that. You said that he can't do it like Cooper Flag. You said he can't do it like Cooper Flag. Did you say that? Yeah, bro. It is what it is, bro. The nigga just said he can't do that like Cooper Flag. You did say that, nigga. So, hey, you want to get mad at that? You got it, bro.
Shout out to Wigga from Carolina or Charlotte, man. That's all I got to say on that.
Look, like I said, nigga, winning is more impactful than anything.
I don't think that's ever really mattered for Rookie of the Year.
Yeah, that was my next question. Like, how much does winning really matter?
It matters, nigga. It matters.
To
That's
some
Niggas,
to
it
some
really does,
small
but
degree. I don't think it's the
when you compare niggas like this, it matters. Like, well, all right, well, that nigga, if
not
you take
necessarily.
him out,
I think situation matters more than the winning does.
Yeah, because
all
I feel
right,
like
but
with
nah,
rookies
my
can be like a
point.
plug and play top
This
guy,
my
or they can
thing.
be the top guy on the
So
team.
okay,
Like,
we know Cooper not gonna win, but we don't expect Knipple to win in Charlotte either. And the fact that they're winning, and he is a big one of the reasons of it too, gives him a slight edge.
I mean,
And
I guess what you could partially say too to that is like if you put Knuckle in Cooper's situation, is Dallas winning? So that's why I said situation
yeah,
matters
but
sometimes
if you put Cooper on the Hornets, you're gonna be like,
I don't know. And
That's
and the
what I
only
feel
reason
like.
I say I don't know is because I don't know if Cooper is capable of playing off the ball the way Knuckle did.
What do you mean?
That's why I feel like you always have to joke about who's just the better overall basketball.
He's a better off ball player than with the ball. What are you talking about? He would thrive in.
But
Charlotte,
Jay, here's
to
the
be
thing
honest.
though. If you put Knuckle on Dallas, I think his numbers look like Cooper Flags did.
And that's the
Yeah,
hard thing about, like, we don't really know. That's the hard thing about it. You know,
So that's why we got to go off of what
I
we
could
saw,
put- I
I
could
guess.
do this
Because
shit on
you're right.
2K right now, I'm
It
telling
is
you.
scary territory when you start going too hypothetical.
yeah. And that's one of those awards where it's like, once again, how much weight does stuff like that really matter?
just do Cole.
I say winning is a small aspect of it. It's a very small
So-
aspect of it.
Then
So
they
the
could go.
year one,
Then they could be Cole rookie. of the
Cole
year.
Ricky Idiot. I'm with that too. I wouldn't have a problem with Cole Ricky Idiot.
I don't like anything I'd rather they just give it to one nigga and just stick with it. I'd rather not that. I don't like when niggas share.
Nigga said, say it with your chest, huh?
You got to share in the war. I don't want to do that shit. Either I want it or not.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's tough, bro. Like I feel like I can't even make a pick, bro. I feel like if Canupa wins it, I understand. If Cooper wins it, I understand. Like I don't have a problem with either one of them winning it, to be honest. Even though I just had that big argument with Isaiah, I'm cool with either one of them winning.
Is this the closest rookie of the year race we've had since LeBron? And
I
Miller?
think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
I'm trying to think.
I
back.
mean, we'd have to wait to see the numbers that come back. But as far as like play and the people being divided on I've never heard two rookies in the same season being this close. And I would also say for this next award we're going to talk about, MVP, I mean, I feel like other than the eligibility and stuff, I've never seen this many candidates who all deservingly had a case. Like 4 or 5 people who equally had a case.
Yeah, except for Lucha with the hate train.
Here comes this.
And it's crazy because you could just it's hate because Shea got MVP last year, and he led almost 20 point, 30 point, 40 point, 50 point games. All this, all the scorer shit. Same shit Luka did this year. It's just because Luka's on the Lakers.
I mean, but they was doing him like that in Dallas too. When he was
I know. That's all. It's just a hate train for Luka. I
But,
don't like that shit though.
So, I mean, for the last award, man, the big one, pause.
I mean, you
MVP.
Shit, you know they gonna give it to Shea, bro. He gonna get back to back.
I feel like the media, the way they're going to run it, I feel like it's definitely going to be SGA. But I feel like you do have to kind of throw out Jokic's name. I hate when we didn't get that 65 game because I feel like he'd been the runner-up for sure. Same with Luka. It kind of sucks.
That's what I'm saying. I feel
name.
like all 4 of those, and another name who I think isn't being mentioned enough, and
Cade.
for obvious reasons. Cade also has a case,
He
but
definitely
I think Jaylen Brown ain't talked about enough
he does.
and what he did this season. Just like I said with Missoula, like I
think
feel like people were questioning, like, man, Jaylen Brown ain't, he ain't good enough to carry Boston, and he ain't got Tatum right there.
Yeah.
Well, he had them as the second seed in the East before Tatum came back.
And
So
I'm not gonna lie to you. Maybe I shouldn't have questioned him, but even coming into the season, I was like, okay, without Tatum, how far can he?
I didn't see that. I messed with Jaylen. I F with Jaylen. I saw him possibly being in the, maybe 6, 7, 8 at best type of thing, but I definitely didn't see top 5, let alone top 2.
I gotta stop doubting him. Honestly, he's just a quiet player. Like he'll give you buckets and shit.
Yeah. So I
Yeah.
think,
Say y'all niggas
but
that.
again, if they were to give it to SGA, I have no issue. If they were to give it to Gerberkich, I have no issue. If they were to give it to Wemby, I have no issue. If they
I
were to give
told
it
you
to
them
Luca,
niggas
I
is gonna
have
be
no
top
issue.
5.
I
Niggas
think
free.
Luca just has like a weird case of like what would it take for him? Like, does he have to? Because it seems like nobody else has to get the number 1 seed, but Luca has to get the number 1 seed. That's what it seems like. Like, if you don't get the number 1 seed, it don't matter how
How good you
legendary
play.
and historic your numbers are. We're not giving it to you, and I'm
I feel
trying to
like
figure out what's the disconnect with that.
I also kind of feel like it's that Lakers tax as well. I feel like you just having that jersey on can make people think highly.
But like I
of-
said, even in Dallas, though, they were doing him like this, and he had just as good numbers, if not better.
Yeah,
but
when
I
he went
feel
to
like-
the finals.
but
He
still
had
compared to-
33
Yeah,
or
that's true.
32 8-8 type seasons over there.
Yeah, but those, I
Yeah.
feel like those years, I feel like he's been closer to them now than he was in the past years. I feel like SGA and I hate saying B, but Jokic, all those guys kind of had that award locked up, even though Luka was still having a great year. But I don't know. I definitely think Luka eventually he's going to win an MVP eventually, hopefully. But
He's lit, and not only that, when the season ends and like it's time for the next season, who's always the favorite to win MVP for the season?
it's the same kind of three
It's
people.
always Luca. It's always Luca as the number 1 MVP in the odds, but yeah, he never gets it, even when he has the numbers for it. So I'm kind of with Tizzy. I don't understand. Like, I don't know what it is. And then Rachel Nichols saying that dumb spit she said, talking about, because you got to play, on both sides of the ball all season, as if that's ever been a requirement for MVP. Like, it can be a difference maker when you're talking about 2 different players, but that's not the,
impact.
And
Yeah,
that's
no.
that's what I hate, because I was just having this conversation with niggas. I said niggas that never bring up. I said, nigga, they used to hide Steph on defense. Nigga, go hide him. His unanimous MVP. Yeah, he won 73, but your nigga still hiding him on defense. So y'all not gonna bring up defense on that. So don't bring up defense when it comes to Luka. Like, let's
Well,
go
I
talk
think
about-
Tizzy,
Wait, no, let
I
me
think
finish,
Steph
let me
is a
finish.
bad example.
Even James Harden.
Okay,
Harden, when
that's
he
a
won,
great example.
when he won MVP, when
That's
that
a great
nigga won
example.
MVP, he really wasn't playing defense like that. Yeah, he a swipe for the ball or some shit, some random shit, nigga. Yeah, nigga, bro. I don't know, nigga.
I do think
Niggas
it's
just
personal.
give that. Niggas
I do
just try to
think it's
act like-
personal. I think the media and Luka maybe don't have the best relationship, not because of what he's done to them, but maybe just because of things they see on the court that they don't like. Maybe they don't like all the complaining to the refs the way he does. Maybe they don't like the lack of effort on defense, even though he has the size for defense. It could be a number of things. Like, we seen how Windhurst fired him up after they lost in the finals to Boston. So I think maybe the media members are just not a fan of his game and not.
But now when you talk about media members, I might have to bring you into it, because if we go look at it, yeah, he might complain and shit, but this specific year, he has been playing a little bit better defense than what you would say is.
I agree, but that's
required.
not saying much.
That's
not saying much for
even,
Luka.
Even his number, he averaged a steal a game. Like, nigga, you have to be playing some type of fucking defense to be averaging a
Tizzy,
steal.
playing better defense.
Don't say that, because
than you ever have, and you never
bro,
played
I
defense.
hate when niggas
Ain't
say,
saying much.
Nah, that is saying a lot, bro. That's saying a lot, my nigga. You playing some type of defense to average.
But I'm also saying I have no issue with
it's centers who don't
Luka
play, who
winning
don't
it,
average.
but I don't think it's like
don't
unanimous.
average a
Nobody else
block.
in the conversation.
I know, but this is what I'm saying. It's centers who don't average a block a game.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? A steal and blocks is part of defense. You feel me? It's
I
centers
agree.
who don't average a block. So, and it is guards who don't average a steal. So for you to average a steal in the NBA, you have to be playing some type of fucking defense.
That still is an overrated stat. It still could just be a plain out turnover.
No. You don't get credited for a steal for a turnover. If the motherfucker is a turnover,
Tizzy, you having the wrong conversation. Is he playing better defense than SGA?
Yeah. Then who?
Than SGA?
Them niggas beat people up and had a ref on their side. That shit don't count.
That's a yes
nigga.
or no question.
Yes, because they got the refs
Right.
on the
I mean,
side.
so
They
you're
get
not
the-
even gonna have an
they
honest
get the big
dialogue
nigga-
here, so
Bro,
we
a
can move
nigga
on
get to
from that.
grab your-
We can move on from that.
Nigga get to grab your jersey
Because
and then you come down
that's
here
very
and do all
nasty
this
for you to
bullshit.
say Luka plays better defense than SGA. So there, we know where you at with it. You just all Luka right now. You're not even thinking like logically.
Bro, you can't even say that when it come to SGA and them niggas. They let them get away with so much defensively and offensively.
I'm
You
saying
can't
from
bring that
you,
shit up.
what you see
That's
on the
not
floor,
even a
do you
swipe.
see?
That's
Okay,
not even a legitimate
from what you see on the
question
floor,
to ask, bro.
do you think Luka is a better defender than any of them niggas that you're talking about right now?
What type of question is that right now?
Is he a better on-ball defender than any of them niggas?
What is that? What does defense have to do with MVP?
That's not the point. You're using defense. You're bringing up defense.
Because y'all be trying to slight Luka in a defensive way.
No, what
So
I'm
that's
saying, what I'm saying
What
is,
is-
I'm
what
telling you
does
the reason
real
why.
defense have to do
I'm
with
telling
MVP?
you the
Most
listen.
valuable player
All right, go ahead.
is really, you know why there's not an offensive player of the year award in the NBA? Why is that? Because it's MVP. You don't give a fuck about defense if you're the MVP.
If anything, you're
In the
proving
NBA,
why it actually matters more.
It
If
don't
anything,
fucking
you're proving
matter.
why
It
it matters
don't
more
fucking matter,
because
bro.
they don't have an
Luka,
offensive player
a
of the
nigga would
year.
say, I just gave you 3 other examples of why it's not fucking defensive. Nigga, it's never been no defensive.
I think you're
It's never been
misunderstanding.
nothing
I think you're
defense
misunderstanding
added
what I'm
to that-
saying in
to that.
general, bro. What I'm saying is, I'm not saying that they should be doing this, but what I'm saying is, they are holding it against him of the lack of effort on defense. I don't care how much defense you claim you saw Luka playing this year. He
Okay,
does
I
not give
understand
effort
that.
on
I get
defense
that, but
most
I'm
of the
saying
time.
It's other MVPs who we can point to and they did the same shit.
I'm not disagreeing with that. I'm just
All right,
telling you
all right,
what the
yeah.
media members is saying of what
I'm telling
what
you,
they're
fuck them
feeling
niggas.
of why they're probably not giving him that edge, especially when there's
think, right.
other MVP candidates who are playing great defense. They're really not going to give you the edge over
Don't
him
say SGA. He don't play defense.
unless
He
you're
just-
the number 1 seed.
he
SGA
just-
is a good defender, bro.
he just
I
out
don't care
there
what you hollering about.
scoring.
SGA is a really good defender.
SGA is a pure scorer. Yeah, nigga don't play
He's a
no
really
role.
good defender,
Act
bro.
like
Let's
he went
not do
like
that.
first or second team all defense last year.
Like, come on, bro.
He's not
SGA
really
is a good defender, bro.
I
I'm
seen
not
nigga
even an
torch
SGA
him.
fan saying this. Like we can't make
Yeah,
this.
random ass player torch him.
Who?
Nemhard in the finals hit him with a cold ass move, but he a defender.
So one move. So Michael Jordan didn't get crossed twice
Fuck
on
outta
the same
here.
play.
No, I'm
Now
saying,
niggas can't have a play.
I seen
Now niggas can't get
Nemhard. I
caught
seen
slipping.
Nemhard go at SGA in final moments.
And what did he do?
Halliburton, all
And
them
what did
niggas
he do?
go at that nigga.
What did he
Go at
do?
that nigga and get a bucket.
Rex
He
Chapman
didn't
could
stop
get
him.
Michael Jordan. In
But
the
I'm
NBA.
just saying. Yeah, I'm just
Like,
saying.
what are we talking? Everybody's gotten
Why
cooked,
you
bro.
bring Michael Jordan up though?
Because
No,
everybody's gotten cooked. That's my point.
No,
Everybody's gotten
I'm
cooked.
saying a
Even the
nigga-
great defenders
But
have
this
gotten
what I'm
cooked.
saying. This what I'm saying. In the finals, niggas wasn't going at Michael Jordan, nigga. with the
Nobody
shot
was
clock
picking on
running
SGA,
down.
bro. You're not about to try to say niggas is picking on SGA. Stop it.
In
SGA
the
did not get
finals,
picked
they was
on in the
going after
finals.
that nigga.
He did not get
That
picked
nigga
on
was
in the
going
finals.
at that nigga
Luka got
Nemhard
picked
was
on in
going
the
at that
finals.
nigga.
They was
Trying to
taking
get that
turns on
nigga.
Luka in the finals. That
They
never
for
happened
sure
to
going. They
SGA.
sure went out with the nigga. Same difference. See. You see how they spin it. You see how they spin it. Look, he a media player. You see how he automatically
Because
brought
you
Luka back
just
up,
brought
right?
because you brought it up. You tried to bring up SGA in the finals,
That
which
nigga-
actually hurts you.
Jay Will.
Because Luka
Jay
actually
Will.
got picked on
Jay
in the
Will.
finals.
Was we not talking about somebody completely different? And he brought Luka back up, right?
Nigga, the point was Luka. We're talking about Luka.
No, we was talking about SGA at this point. We're not talking about Luka no more. I mean, we've been swatched that. We're talking about
Tyrell,
SGA.
who's your MVP? Obviously, of who's eligible.
All right, who's eligible?
That
Well,
don't fucking
I mean, I don't
matter
know who you
eligible
like.
is.
Just say who you
If we
like, and
know
we'll tell you if they
SGA
eligible or
getting it,
not.
who you think should get it?
Like right now, based on not knowing none of that, who would you say? And we'll tell you if they're eligible or not.
Nah, we know who eligible and all that shit. Who you think should get it? Fuck the bullshit.
JC gonna hate my answer, but I think it's Jokic. I think
I've
it's
been waiting
Jokic,
for
to be
somebody
honest.
to say Jokic.
This year,
65
Yeah.
games?
This
Did he
year,
make the mark? Yeah, he made the mark just by a hair.
He literally
Nigga,
on the last
ain't
game.
nobody ever at center averaged led the league in rebounds and assists.
Didn't he do that last year?
first one to do it back to back.
Mm-hmm.
So
feel
I
like we
mean,
gotta-
so it sounds like that's just his game at this point.
I feel like we got to stop the triple double narrative. Like niggas just
Yeah,
feel like-
that's his game. So we gonna give it to him every year because he's doing what he do.
No, I just
No, because nigga, who
And
the
I'm not
fuck else
listening
is
to this
doing
person.
that, nigga? Ain't nobody
you
else.
know what? You know
fucking
what? I ain't
doing
gonna
it,
cap,
bro.
man.
You can't
I'm gonna
just
say
say
this.
it's like,
I'm gonna say this,
nigga, bro. If a triple double was
wish-
that easy, point guards would be getting triple
Well,
double.
I wish that how the NBA would do what the MLB does, and that's they base their MVPs based off of WAR percentage, like off of the WAR, which is wins above replacements. That's what we need to start doing with some of these MVP candidates. Like
Yeah.
if I was to take them off the team, how many wins would that differentiate?
I hate that idea.
You know,
because
I
then
don't
you
understand.
penalize
Why?
because then you
Actually,
penalize
it's an
people
actual
because they have
MVP.
competent general managers, and I resent
So-
that.
if Luca would, let's say Luca WAR would be like, and I'm pretty sure somebody actually came up with the NBA thing, you know, for the NBA players, you know, unofficially and this, that, and the third. But let's say if Luca had a WAR of 9 and Jokic had a WAR of like 13, 14, wouldn't you pick Jokic over Luca?
First of
And
all,
vice versa?
you're talking about a hypothetical advanced stat. There's no way to know that unless it actually happens.
Yeah.
So the better thing to do would be even if we were to go with your idea, how did they do when they didn't play? That would more so be how you do that. But I don't even agree with that because now you're going to
that's the
penalize
war.
people because somebody had a GM who built a better team than you were able to build. Because for whatever reason, your scouting department just didn't draft right or brought in bad contracts or free agents. So it's like, because this nigga has a worse team and is a 6-7 seed, but y'all got the same numbers, we're going to penalize you because they would be even worse than your team would be. I don't like that.
Well, you are the most valuable player.
You're more valuable.
That don't make you
valuable
most valuable. It just means
for
your
your
GM
team.
sucks.
Like,
You are
like
more-
that's
if
like
you
your
are a
favorite
6
stat.
seed, if you are a 6
Availability
seed,
is the best.
If you are a
Ability.
6 seed because of one person, you are more valuable than the person that is a 3 seed.
You're never a 6 seed because of one person, bro. Somebody had to help
But
you
you
get
get
to
what
that.
I'm saying with that. You get what I'm saying with that, right?
Yeah, you're given a hypothetical of I personally feel like they would be
That's
worse
why
off
that's
than
why
y'all
I'm
would
saying
be.
like it should
and,
be.
and it's like
I said,
you're
the
going
MLB
into dangerous
uses-
territory when you allow hypotheticals be the driving
But the
motivator for
MLB
MVP.
uses war as a measuring tool to name their MVPs. They use that as a measuring stick.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
He talking about.
Wins
Name-
above
name somebody
replacement
that
is
did
a
that.
He
measuring
talking
stick.
about Major League Baseball, nigga.
I'm talking about basketball.
What I'm
talking
saying
about
is-
how they
Baseball is different. Baseball
he's
is very
talking about how
statistic
they
based, so you
pick
can't even
these
use that as an
MVPs.
example.
I like that too.
And I'm saying that the MLB uses their MVP or measures their MVPs by WAR, by wins above replacements. What is the problem with having the NBA doing the exact same thing or very similar to that? Because you are valuable to your team, which makes you the MVP.
Because it's an offensive player award. That's all it is. The best offensive player, bro. That's all it's ever been. At
And
this
if I'm
point.
going strictly best offensive player, it should be Luka.
Not really.
That's
'Cause
all
it ain't,
it's
it ain't
been.
like
It's
it ain't like the
been
nigga
offense.
who
It
lead
should
the
be
league
Luka.
in scoring gets it every
It's
year.
been
So
it's
that-
been that.
I mean,
It's
you can't
that's
say
the
that.
best. That's damn near the best offensive player, bro.
I mean, Luka's leading the league in scoring right now, ain't he?
But he's ineligible. So
I mean, not yet, not quite. They're
No,
doing
he's in.
they're doing an appeal.
they're
So
not gonna
Tiz, you
get-
feel like
bro,
this should be Jokic then?
it's Luca. They're not gonna overturn shit, bro. Come on now, let's be honest. It's
So,
Luca.
out of all the eligible people, then by that standpoint, who is your MVP then? If you just going by strictly offense,
It would be Joker. But if you go strictly offense, really strictly offense, it's Luca. He crazy this
So
year.
what was wrong with Shy last year? Because he was averaging the most points in the league last year.
I didn't say nothing was wrong with him. I just said that Luca just did the same thing this year. The same shit.
Nah, he didn't do the same thing. He didn't get 60 plus wins or
No, I'm
damn
talking
near
about
70.
Nigga, no, we're not talking about that. We're talking about scoring offensively. He did.
He
the
got to
same.
get the wins,
He
bro.
did the
I
same
think that's
thing.
where Luka's at. He got to get. The
I get
wins.
that. I get that. But then if that's the case, when Embiid won it, he wasn't no 1 seed. He was like the 5th seed.
They was the
Joker
third
like,
seed. He was not a 5th seed.
or whatever. He's still not the 1 seed. So what we talking about?
And if everybody on this show know how I felt about Gerbikich winning as a 6 seed. So I mean, you ain't got to bring that up to me.
All right then. So why the fuck
I disagreed with him and Westbrook.
I just see it as if you're a 6 seed, if you win MVP as a 6 seed, right? If I take you off the team,
I think that's dicky. If you ask me, I think that's dicky. When you give
I think that's the opposite.
When I get I think it's dicky.
Because if you're a 6 seed, right? If you're a 6 seed, right? You about one, you're really 1 seed away from being in the play-in tournament anyway to begin with today's NBA.
I mean,
So
not
you're
in Westbrook's days, but go ahead.
And the play-in's been around since COVID, right?
Westbrook got his
Since the bubble?
MVP before COVID.
Okay, so that's right. So, but if you're a 6 seed, if they take you off the team, you're nowhere near a 6 seed whatsoever. So that should validate you being an MVP alone. Because we know
But that's a hypothetical.
It's
It's niggas that you could take off. Look at Halliburton. You took him off the team, and what Indiana looking like? So I mean, you could do that for them.
the team, and people knew that before you took him off the team.
So I mean, so was Halliburton really MVP then, based on your logic? Was that MVP?
Yeah.
They went on a finals run with him, and now they won 19 games.
Yeah, that's an MVP in my book.
That's
I
true.
Is
disagree
it
with
not?
that. No,
That's MVP.
no.
That I cannot stand, but it's the same way with
It just
LeBron.
means you have a team that's built to depend on you, bro. It doesn't make you the MVP of the entire league.
Cavs, 19 wins. And a lot of that was our fault as well. But again, MVP, most valuable player. You are the most valuable player.
It just
to your
means
team.
y'all had a team that depended on one player, which means that's an indictment on your general manager. That's how I look at that.
And it should be an award to the players for covering up the indictment of the general manager.
Facts.
No, that's not how it works. We're not going to penalize because if that's the case. That means general managers are like now. So legacy awards, people are going to have that held against them because they have a competent GM. That to me, that's not fair. That's not fair to me. I'm been being put in the best position to win games, which is what the name of the game is. I'm being put in the best position. I'm not getting carried. I'm not just enjoying the ride. I am the driving engine for us getting 60 plus, 65 plus wins.
Yeah.
And you're going to hold it against me because my general manager made the right picks, made the right signings, got the right contracts in place. And now I can't win MVP because your general manager is trash?
Yeah,
Your
the
scouting
same
department is
reason-
trash?
the
Get the
same
F out.
reason-
I'm not
The
rolling.
same reason
I'm
why
not
you
rolling.
said you wasn't gonna give Keldon Johnson 6th man of the year is the same reason why we
For
can't take
those
your-
are two different awards.
Nah,
Those are
nigga,
two
nah.
totally different awards,
Nah,
bro. Two totally different
that
awards.
same logic though. We using the same logic.
Who was the 6th man of the year last year?
We
Do you even
using your
know?
logic.
Exactly. My point.
We can't-
Two
we
totally
gotta
different
penalize
awards,
them
bro.
For being on a team, a better team. That's the penalty.
I'm tripping.
That's your logic. We penalize the nigga.
J.
for
Will, did you
being
give
on a better team.
your official pick?
Yeah, mine's is gonna be SGA.
It was always gonna be SGA, but nigga,
Well, why are we acting like SGA not deserving of the award though? Like,
I think people just tired of I think a lot of people got SGA fatigue already.
I was about to say, is it voter fatigue? Like the
That's
same
all it is.
trying to do with Jokic when they gave that MVP? Like, is that what we're trying to slide in? Like,
No, I just think because I mean, dude, we've seen it on film. Like you can't even be in his breathing space without getting called a foul. You know, I think a lot of
not
people
even
because
that.
of
We seen a nigga just do random shit that ain't even
I can't really.
basketball related, and they call it a foul. And it's
I
like,
can't criticize him for taking advantage of the game. So
that's not taking advantage of the game.
I think it's overblown anyway, bro. Y'all act
Yeah.
like this nigga averaging 10 free throws a year every year, bro. Like
he didn't even lead the league. In
I don't think he's ever led the league in free throw attempts.
But it's the way
Y'all
we do
complain
it,
about
bro.
it.
It's
Y'all
the
mad
way
because he
do
makes
it.
his free throws.
It's
He
the
makes
way-
his. He
it's
shoots
not about
nearly
the free
90% every year. If
It's
he didn't make
not-
his free throws, y'all wouldn't even be having this conversation.
Yeah,
'Cause
but
his
it's not
throws were
about the
different.
free throws. It's not. Yeah, because let Luka make 90% of his free throw. He lead the league. in
Yeah,
free
but he
throws.
doesn't because he's not a pure shooter like
Get a
SGA.
whistle,
So he
we
does.
can't-
So we can't have that conversation. He's
No,
not a
but I'm
shooter like
saying-
SGA. SGA is a 50, 40, 90 nigga. Flirts with it every year. Luka ain't never been close to that.
Like I said, most of the offensive premier playmakers and scorers, they're going to have a lot of free throw numbers. So I don't really see.
Anyway, exactly. That's just superstar split.
They're going to have the whistle. They're going to have all that stuff. So I mean,
Not when it's not about the whistle. It's what you doing to get the whistle. Like, nigga, bro be doing some crazy shit, nigga. It's clips on clips on clips on clips. Like, nigga, like what do you like, bro? Just hoop. Like, why the fuck you gotta do all that? Like you say he's a pure scorer. He can go get a bucket and nigga, you shouldn't have to do all that
If he
extra
contributes
shit.
to his team, I can't really blame him for doing that, man.
That's not. I don't feel like that's contributing. I just feel like that takes away from the
So,
game. Like,
if you tell me
and
you're
if you did, I just feel
You're
like that.
right.
Like this is my whole thing about it. If you're the best player in the world, be the best player in the world. You gonna get the whistle. You ain't got.
I feel like y'all be acting like that nigga's like prime James Harden or something. I don't see that from SGA. I remember how nasty James Harden's spit was of him literally intertwining his arms and literally just like getting breathe on him. Like I seen peak James Harden, bro. I don't see that with SGA. I think I'm not saying SG never flops. I just don't think it's any worse than all the other superstars.
He's way
I think
worse,
y'all
bro.
overblow it because he actually is winning. He's winning championships and finals MVPs and MVP.
Well, he
so
only
that's
won
why y'all
one
attacking him.
championship. He won a championship. No,
You telling me Luka don't be flopping, Tizzy?
He probably
Where?
complains with any NBA player in the league.
Nigga, he got suspended this year for complaining too much.
Exactly. One of the
Like
main-
literally, Jay. Like he literally complains more than anybody. There's facts to prove it.
because they don't call the fucking foul on him. It would be an actual
he averages
foul.
like 9.4 fouls a
nigga.
game though.
But the SGA can do some bullshit, nigga, and a nigga can't.
Bro,
Touch him and they
I
call a
haven't
foul.
even looked at the numbers,
y'all
but
cool
I
with
can
that.
guarantee you
And y'all
Luka
cool with
averages
that.
more
That's the
free throw
crazy
attempts in
part.
his career than
Nigga get
SGA
mad.
without
Wait.
even looking at it.
Hey, Tyrell,
Yeah.
Tyrell, a nigga get mad for a motherfucker complaining to the ref for an actual foul, but be cool with a nigga going to the free throw line shooting free throws when a nigga is not fouling him.
All right,
They're fouling
look.
SGA, bro.
All right, so look real quick. So this is like free throw stats. This is just free throw attempts.
We
Number
know
one
who
in the
leads the
league.
league.
Hold on, let him
It's
talk. Let him
Luka.
talk. Let him
He got
talk.
10.
Number one in the league at free throw attempts is Luka Doncic with 10.1.
Yeah.
Compared to the second player on this list, his is at 9.2. So while we acting
And
like
is that SGA?
Not even
Yeah.
SGA. SGA is 3 on that list.
Wow.
The
But they
number
complain
two-
about SGA. SGA, only difference between SGA and these other niggas is he makes his free throws. That's it.
No, it's not about
makes
him
his
making
effing
the
free
free
throw.
throws. They see y'all keep missing the point. It's how he get. It's
If he was really doing it at the degree that you're saying, then he would be double digits free throws.
no.
If it's
he don't.
working, why would he keep
No,
doing it?
nigga. He
You know what I compared
Look,
it to?
I'ma
I
tell
like
You guys are
comparison.
saying
know how
a
to
lot.
do that
You guys
shit,
are saying
and
a
it's
whole lot
annoying.
to practically just say these niggas can't guard him.
But
That's
but
what
here's
I
the
see
thing.
going on right now.
I
But
like
here's the
All
thing,
y'all
though,
saying
right? Here's the
all
thing.
of this to say these niggas can't guard him. That's what it comes down to.
Here's the thing. Here's
If
the
that
thing,
was
right?
the case, he'd just do that. He don't.
Here's the thing. A lot of people.
He's the
if
current
people-
reigning
people
MVP and
will
Finals
point
MVP.
out. People will point out the fact that, well, SGA getting fouled this too many times, this, that, and the third, right? And Jay Will, you just put up the statistics to show that it's actually Luka that gets fouled the most in the league, right? It's the same argument that we had a couple of years ago with the Kansas City Chiefs, right? Like in the regard of, Kansas City gets everything in their favor and all this other shit, and come to find out that Kansas City was like the fifth ranked penalized team, or penalized, same shit. You get what I'm saying? So it's like when you combine winning, right, with someone as great as SGA, someone as great as the Kansas City Chiefs were, as a comparison, because it's the same sentiment, but now we're targeting one player instead of an organization.
Mm-hmm.
The same sentiment. You're going to get this. Like you're just
That's
gonna.
fair.
We had it with James Harden, right?
That's fair.
James Harden was doing a lot of regular season game winning, and a lot of people thought
Yeah,
he was
in the
gonna send
playoffs,
past
they
the
held
top.
that whistle though.
They did. But what I'm saying is this. This is what I'm saying. This is gonna be a endless narrative with SGA, and SGA ain't gonna be the last one that's gonna happen, because I bet you in about 3 years we're gonna be talking about this with Cooper Flag. About Cooper Flag getting all this and everything. Because
And don't none of these niggas y'all talking about shoot like Shy from the free throw line. So
I just think, yes, does Shy get a lot of calls in his favor? Absolutely. There's too much video evidence to deny that. That Al Horford phantom foul is a prime example of it, right? Like there's no two ways about it. But we're not also gonna sit here and act like Luka don't get the same calls, like LeBron didn't get the
That's
same
exactly
calls.
what
like
I
Michael
said.
didn't.
I said it's
niggas
no
ain't never
different than
got
all
no
these other
It's no
superstars
different. It's
superstars.
no
like that.
different.
That's exactly what I
Niggas
said.
ain't Did you just hear what that Al Horford clip with SGA? Niggas ain't never got no shit like that, bro. The fuck up.
Oh, but
Are you
all-
serious
I've
right
seen
now?
clips of Jordan
Like that.
You
getting
said
fan
never?
fouls.
Niggas ain't never
LeBron
seen
has gotten
Tizzy,
fan
did you
fouls.
just start
Always-
watching
You ain't
Steph
basketball?
has gotten fan
You
fouls.
ain't
I
never
was watching
seen
the
no
Cavs
shit
game
like
and they
that,
called a
bro.
offensive foul on Channing Frye.
Nigga, I
Didn't even
ain't
touch him.
never seen no
Evan
shit like that,
Turner was
bro.
just on the
Go
podcast 2
clip
years ago
it.
talking about how
Go
LeBron
clip
had a
it.
whistle against the
Go
76ers
clip it.
in the playoffs.
Go clip it. Go clip it. Show me where you ever seen
Hell, I
Kobe
just brought up.
not get
I
touched
just
and
brought
the
up
nigga
when
call a
KD
foul.
was playing Bron in the finals in Game 2 at the end of the game that people don't talk about, where he got a effing he got a non-call, but we seen this all throughout with all these superstars, bro. Everybody, even Kobe's gotten the treatment. Everybody, bro. Jordan, whatever superstar, all of them get calls, bro. The difference between them niggas and Shy is they're not shooting 90% from the
That's
charity
not
stripe.
it.
That's the
not
only
point.
difference.
That you keep bringing the 90% up, and that's not the fucking point.
Because if he
That
was
nigga-
shooting
'cause
75%
that's not the point
like
that
your
people are
favorite player,
touching.
you
Nigga,
wouldn't be saying nothing because you
that's
wouldn't
not the
care.
point. That's not it. It's the phantom calls. It's the phantom calls.
Every player,
Everybody gets fouled, but don't nobody
We going
ever,
we
ain't
going in
nobody
circles
ever
in this
got
point, bro.
phantom
We can
calls
go to
like
predictions.
Like that Al Horford
listen
clip.
to Evan Turner.
Go show me another clip of any other superstar getting a call.
I
like
sure will. I sure will. After we
Bring
get
it
off
up,
here,
yeah,
I'm on
yeah.
IG.
Hit that shit.
I'm looking.
It's
I'm
a
finna
viral
look for a
clip.
and then
monologue.
edit it and
It's
put
a
it in a
viral clip of
fucking reel.
LeBron flopping in front of Dylan Brooks, and Dylan Brooks somehow got the foul. Why are we acting like LeBron don't get this shit?
You don't.
Every
A
superstar
notorious
gets it,
play.
bro. Every
Don't.
superstar gets it.
I was
You
at the
don't.
game when
And
it
then in that
happened.
same game, they overturned it, nigga. The same
No,
time.
they did
Nigga,
not.
what
This was
you talking
before
about?
overturn was even a thing. This was like 2022.
No, you still could
at the game
overturn
to
it. And they
actually
overturned it. They
watch
went back and overturned it. I'm talking about, yes, I know what you're
It's-
talking about. They
It's the
overturned that.
main reason why Dylan Brooks is not like LeBron James to this day. It's because of that play.
No, because he dumbass. 'Cause he a dumbass.
All right, let's go. Let's go predictions, man. We'll go 9th and 10th on the West. Let's go Clips Warriors.
Clippers.
I want the Clippers to win just because I feel like they'd be more competitive than the Warriors. So, but overall, I think the Clippers should take care of business, especially since they.
I mean, whoever loses this, you might as well call it a GG's because you even if you win the next
Got
game, you
blown
got to
up.
play OKC.
I
so.
understand that. I feel like I think Curry and all
That's
those guys.
this my whole point with the play-in, though. Why the fuck they gotta play 2 games to get in? They should just play.
Nigga, because you shouldn't be here in the first place. You got a
about to say,
9-10
my
seed.
team-
Oh, my whole
Maybe
point
that
is
play
why
even
the
exists.
other team, like nigga, that it shouldn't even be 2 games. It should just be
It's only 2 games if you lose. If you're
It-
7-8.
it's nah. It should
If you
just
win,
be,
you don't got to play 2 games. You only got to play 1.
Like it only holds the 7th seed. To be honest with you, shit. The rest of the niggas, yeah, I gotta fight for that shit.
And again, if you a 7 seed and you win, you
I
good.
feel like
you play
it
the
should
2
only
seed.
be. It should only be 2 games. Like it shouldn't be no fucking tournament or whatever the fuck. It should only be like 2 games or some shit. It should only come down to like they said, like the Clippers or the Warriors. They both got to win 2 games to get in.
No,
So,
they
yeah.
don't. They have to win. They only have to win 1. If they
Who
win the
gotta win?
first one, they don't got to worry about it. You only have to. If you're 7 or 8, all you have to do is win 1 game to make playoffs. If you're
So-
9 and 10, then you got to win 2.
That's even stupid. They shouldn't even be that far back.
I mean, I agree. I don't think there should be a play-in, but since it is,
No, I'm
I
saying
do
like
predictions. on it.
niggas shouldn't even.
I don't even agree
They
with
should
the
make it
play-in
more
tournament.
like-
I feel like if you
Yeah.
had what is it, 82 games to get a top 8 seed. If you didn't do that in 82 games, it shouldn't be no second chance. That's how I feel. But since it's here, I got to still report on it.
And then my thing also with that too is like when you're a 7th, you can be a 7th seed and you won like 45 games this year, and now you got to compete with a 10th seed for a playoff spot that
I
won
got
like
33 wins.
Like,
Get the
that's
F out of here.
Like, I feel like I'm-
But you know what Ragu said? You know what Ragu said to that though? When I told him that,
Yeah,
he said the 10 seed should lose then. That's how he put it.
yeah, I know, but I just
Yeah,
I feel like it
but
could be a
what if
useful
they
game,
was
but ends up
just
getting hurt.
what if they would just hurt, nigga, and they come back and they really got a better team than you, beat the shit out y'all, nigga, go crazy. And watch one year, it's gonna be a year where
It's
where,
happened. I think there
it's
has there been
gonna-
a 10 seed to make the playoffs.
It's no.
I know there's been
but
a
it's
9.
It's gonna be a year where niggas gonna be hurt and they gonna come back and they gonna be in the plan and ain't nobody gonna want to see that team, and that team gonna win the championship.
I
It's
don't
the
I don't
know.
know
I
what
don't know
team
about
it's
all
gonna
that.
be.
I don't know
but
about
it's
all
gonna
that.
be. It's gonna
If
be.
you're
one
if
of
you're
them-
if you're a 9-10 seed because your star was out, your team probably ain't all that good anyway for no championship. So.
No, I'm saying just what if like that's like nigga for all the essence for more or worse. Like what if Jalen Brown would have went out for a period of time and they just happened to struggle to get in as 7 seed, you type shit, and then
Yeah, but you
Jalen,
got to remember when you come in as a 7-8 seed, you got to play better teams.
it's all right.
So,
It's all right, nigga. You know who you can.
but
beat
come
and
on,
who
let's
you
go.
can't beat.
Let's go. Prediction, man. Golden State Clips.
We told you clips, nigga.
Clippers
We already
got
talked
Clips.
about that.
Clips. Real.
Warriors. I'm gonna go experience for this one.
You
I
think
would if they didn't have
Curry?
minutes restriction.
They got what?
A lot of those players have minutes restrictions.
And I'm gonna tell you this too, because Garland's supposed to be playing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen him in crunch time when it matters the most.
Yeah, but that's what they got Kawhi for.
I've seen him, and that's what they said about Donovan Mitchell. I've seen enough. I've seen
bro,
enough.
I gotta,
but I've seen enough.
bro.
I hear you though. I hear you.
Because I fuck with Garland. I hope he proves me wrong, but I've seen enough.
Nah, I'm
I've
with
seen
him.
it
I'm with him.
first-hand account.
This is a tough one for me, man.
Donovan Mitchell should cover that up. Y'all said that shit years ago. Donovan Mitchell will help out. Y'all said that shit when they traded for Donovan Mitchell that he's gonna cover up Garland for playing hero ball. And what the fuck happened? I told you I was right 4 years ago. Unfortunately,
Why
this
does
is
nigga
my
just
team.
crash out about
Because
this?
it's his team, bro. He tired of that shit.
Back to that episode, bro. They was roasting me on the fire like a pig over a bonfire, bro. They was roasting me for my.
I mean,
team.
it wasn't. You still was wrong. It wasn't Mitchell's fault. It wasn't Mitchell's fault.
Yes, it was. Did
No,
you
it
watch
wasn't. No, it
five?
wasn't. No, it wasn't, bro.
Did you
Stop.
watch Game 5 last year against the Pacers? Yes, the fuck it was.
It was.
First of all, Mitchell got hurt. First of all,
Points.
Mitchell got hurt against the Pacers.
No, he did not. He played that series. What the fuck you talking about?
Mitchell didn't get hurt
Anything
against
in the
Indiana?
Game.
No, nigga.
Mitchell didn't get hurt against Indiana.
No.
Y'all want to
nigga.
bet? Do y'all want to bet?
Didn't he play?
Do y'all want to bet? I'm just asking. Do y'all want to bet?
Game.
And that's your
He played
team, so
one game?
Played.
that, you should be ashamed of yourself. But do
He
y'all want to bet
played.
on that?
That nigga played.
Hey
He
man,
played.
either bet or just let it go.
Did he play?
It's not my conversation.
It's not a conversation. Did he play?
I'm asking a question.
He played, nigga.
He played. Not hurt. Played.
Okay,
Everybody
so,
played.
So y'all don't want to bet. Okay, cool.
I'm not
Like
betting
I
'cause he
said,
played.
Mitch did not play that series, bro.
Yes, he did.
Okay.
Just look it up. Shit, somebody look it up.
He scored 35 in game 5. Went like 9 for 21 or something like that. It was like the
Yeah.
worst 35-point game I've ever seen.
Yeah, exactly. And you niggas
You know
is
what?
talking about that
You know
shit.
what? I can eat my words. I'm thinking about the year before.
Thank
That's,
you.
that's on me. I'm thinking about the year
That's a
before.
series he didn't
He's
play.
I think about the year
That's
before.
on that.
It was
My
the
bad.
best
That's your
My bad.
stupid ass.
My bad. I
That's
you know what I'm saying? I could be man enough to admit when
I
he,
thought
Because
about that.
the year before,
That was-
but no, because the year before he did get hurt in the
Look,
playoffs.
only,
Right?
and then don't even get me started on that New York Knicks series where he fucking choked under the Madison Square Garden lights.
Damn, I lost my damn
But hey,
what's it?
only because I'm your friend is the reason why I didn't take the bet. And call 1-800-GAMBLER, by the way, if you bet.
Isaiah would have lost that.
Look, if you bet this Cleveland Browns teddy bear, you're betting too much. 1-800-GAMBLER.
I need to hurry up, man. I'm taking too long. I'm gonna just Cuzzo's on Golden State. I'm gonna ride with the home team, so I'm gonna go to State. Next up, let's go. We'll go Charlotte, Miami.
I like
I'm gonna
Miami.
go Charlotte for that.
I like Miami here.
I think Miami ain't got enough. I ain't gonna lie.
Eric Spoelstra gonna pull
I
something.
think Charlotte young and ready and hungry.
I feel like they'll make it maybe next game or next. Well, no, because loses this, they're eliminated then, right?
Yeah, well,
No,
yeah,
since
yeah.
they're
9 and 10,
seed, right?
you out on the
I'm
first
gonna
loss.
still go Miami. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I'm gonna go Charlotte.
But shout out to what they've been doing this year.
What are we doing, bro?
Year they probably would have been a lot for the playoffs.
I mean, Miami's not a good road team. I'm gonna give it to Charlotte. They're not a good road team. Unless Bam have another 83-point game. Yeah, give me Charlotte.
Did Tyrell pick on? I mean Tyrell. Did Tizzy pick on this?
Tizzy is probably gonna go smoke some weed again.
On me, I was rolling up.
Who you got? Miami and Charlotte.
I got Charlotte.
I did not realize Portland made an 8 seed. Shout out to Portland.
Well, when you don't have a coach gambling on your games, yeah, you got a good shot. Yes.
Damn, bro.
We forgot.
Oh my
You
god.
need to be talking about them a little more. They deserve a little credit.
Nah, yeah, that's what I'm
Quietly.
talking about. Even if there was no play-in, Portland made the playoffs.
I
That's
think they
crazy.
had 27 wins more than last year.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
Like
Who's
niggas
their
still
head
talking
coach
about
right now?
Portland like they, like they the Portland, but like they in the playoffs. And then they finna add Dame back next year.
Who's their head coach right now? Portland? Or
Tiago
is-
Splitter.
Yeah,
Is he still the interim or he's the full time?
I think he.
I think he's still interim technically, but he's probably gonna get. I don't
Yeah,
think Chauncey coming back.
Tiago, great. I mean,
The fact that they made playoffs, I think they're probably just rolling him.
you know, give me Portland, man. I mean, Tiago, I'm gonna tell you something. Even in his playing days, bro, like when he played with OKC, bro, he stepped up to the plate defensively when it mattered the most. So I can imagine him stepping up at the coaching level.
OKC. When Splitter play for OKC?
Tiago Splitter?
he
Yeah,
played
from
at
the Spurs.
He played Spurs, man.
Wait, Tiago Split. Okay, I got the wrong person.
Him and Matt
Wrong
Meyer.
person, sorry.
San Antonio.
I'm talking about the wrong person. I don't know why. I
You
thought of
think
that
about
player.
Thabo Cephalosha, nigga?
Thank you. Bingo. I don't know why. Tiago Splitter. Okay, never mind. I don't know why. That is completely two different people. Yeah. Okay. So I used to say fuck Tiago Splitter. But I hope he wins in this one. So yeah, my bad.
I'm gonna go Phoenix,
Shout out to
bro.
Thabo
I think
Cephalosha,
Phoenix
by
has
the
been
way.
playing some tough, hard-nosed basketball, low key this season. Nobody saw them being in this position when they imploded last summer. But I love their brand. I love their brand of basketball, bro. I got them. I think it's gonna be a close game. I think it's gonna come to the wire, but I think the Phoenix is gonna pull it out. Pause.
Yeah, a lot of people thought they were cooked
so much.
because Chauncey wanted to do some online gambling, some
Yeah.
card games, and a lot of people thought they was gonna be worse than last year. And they, shout out to Splitter, man. Hey, gotta give him his credit.
This was like let's be honest. This was supposed to be a lottery season for Portland. Like let's keep it
Coming from
keep it
the
that way.
system,
For
man.
both of these teams. Honestly, I think
Yeah.
Phoenix and Portland.
But you
people
know
were
what?
looking at lottery
And
teams.
that's another reason I'm going to give it to Portland, man. Like I said, Tiago, I know I fucked up, mixing the two players, but playing in that Popovich system and converting that over to Portland, like I think that's going to be a benefit to them.
Which give me the Suns because once again we talked so much shit about them last year, saying they need Jesus because of how that KD situation panned out.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts. They were the only, I think last year they were in like one of the worst NBA situations I've ever seen.
Yeah.
They didn't have a lottery pick. They didn't make the play-in and they didn't make the playoffs.
And they didn't have.
They were
money.
the only team, and they didn't have no bread. They were the only team in the NBA who missed all three of those.
Shout out Dylan Brooks.
I don't know about all that, but
Hey,
Shout out to them pickles that they put on
Did Tizzy pick for
on
this
the
one?
nachos instead of the jalapenos. If y'all know that reference, y'all know that reference.
did Tizzy pick for this one?
You say y'all know that reference? No, Tizzy ain't talking.
Yeah. All right. Well,
Well,
I guess he
middle
can pick when he
rolling
get back. Last but not least, we got Orlando and Philly. Man, I'm shocked to see Philly in the playoff seedings.
I'm shocked. I'm gonna keep it a bug. I'm shocked to see Orlando.
Tizzy, did
in
you
the
pick for
play-in.
Portland and Phoenix?
I chose Portland.
Okay. Yeah, Philly, you talking about injuries, bro. Like Isaiah read it off earlier. They both was missing PG and PG was missing at the start of the season. Then he had the 25-game suspension, and then Embiid was out for
All right.
half the season. Maxey missed like a month. Like they had hella injuries, bro, for them to be sitting on the top 8 seed.
Let's keep it a bug. Let's not give Pandemic P all the praises. All right, let's chill out on that. We know what the fuck injecting that shit in his ass. All right, so that's what he did. Is that what he got suspended for?
Yo,
Wasn't that what you got? When you take steroids, you
Come on,
put it,
bruh.
you put it right on the butt cheek.
was it steroids? I don't even think it was
So,
steroids.
PEDs.
Mm-hmm.
It was an illegal
PEDs.
substance, nigga, for his injury. I don't think it
It
wasn't
was
steroids.
PEDs. It was.
PEDs. He was putting that shot in his ass. All right, so we not gonna do that for Pandemic P. All right, he's null and voided. All right, he's been
I'm
null and
saying
voided.
the fact that he didn't play and they still were doing what they was doing.
Majority of that is his fault,
Not
But
the beginning of the season.
Orlando, Orlando surprised me because I expected more and better from Orlando.
That's a fact too. But they had injuries as well.
They had injuries as well.
Yeah, but Paolo took a step back.
He did.
That's why
I'm gonna go because Philadelphia's head coach is Nurse, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Philadelphia. That coaching experience is gonna be where it's at with Philly and Orlando, in my opinion.
Yeah, and kind of what you said. I was kind of really disappointed by the Orlando Magic this year. Not a Paolo guy anymore. I really thought that they were going to be.
I thought it was going to be the 1 seed, to be honest with you.
Sure.
Not even
I don't
gonna
know
lie.
about one spot, but I thought that was going to make a good little jump. So
I thought they was gonna be fighting for third.
I could have seen
Fourth.
that too. I could have seen
now
that too.
without Embiid, Embiid once again another fucking playoff.
Bum.
I ain't gonna say bomb. Like, damn.
No, say what the fuck you gonna say.
I'm gonna say
We know they follow from burners, so go ahead and say what you gonna say. They need to hear this sometimes.
yeah, I'm gonna still go with Magic though. I'm gonna have a little bit more faith in them before I kind of cut off. Damn,
yeah, I'm with you, Jay. I just think, Philly's a little too imploded, too much going on. Orlando still has somewhat of their continuity, and if I'm not mistaken, I think Franz just came back. So, I'm gonna ride with Orlando on that one. Did you pick Tiz?
I don't. I might give Paolo one chance, but nigga's really out of here. I'll be honest.
I mean, historically bad shooting year. It's just crazy.
I effort that shirt, bro. That's been cold.
Really, yeah. I think
I always appreciate you, man. The team, nigga, you come on, hop over. Man.
That might be the worst shirt on this panel right now. I ain't gonna cap to. And that's saying a lot because it's somebody with Cleveland gear on.
Hey, shut the fuck out, man. Fuck out, man. The land is where it's at,
that'll be
man.
the worst
Chill
shirt.
out.
He said, I got my guy Nip. Rest in peace. You know what I'm saying? I went to that Marathon Burger a few weeks ago, too. That's what was fire.
You got a restaurant down there?
It's really.
You got like
it's
3 now,
overrated.
man.
It's overrated.
It's one in Long.
It's good.
It's one
but
in Long
overrated
Beach.
for
It's one in.
what it is.
It's one at Venice, and it's one on Melrose in Hollywood. Tizzy a hater. That burger fire.
It's good. It's definitely good, but it's overrated for what
He
it
don't
is.
sponsor the Lakers, so he don't like that shit.
Yeah, exactly.
No. Not at all. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying it's a good restaurant. It's just overrated for what it is.
Okay, so I
It's
guess
a burger and fries.
this is what I want y'all to do right here, so we can cap it off.
Yep.
Who is y'all? Because obviously we don't know. So if y'all had to choose, who are y'all 7 and 8 seed officially for? Let's start with the West. Who's the 7 and 8 seed for the West? So obviously the 7 seed would be whoever y'all pick. So who's y'all 8 seed?
Clippers maybe not 8 seed, to be honest with you. That's kind of who I want to be on 8 seed in general.
Clippers.
Yeah, because I think Portland be the 7th seed. And
Yeah, so I said Phoenix.
I'm gonna say
Phoenix my 7.
I'm gonna say
Yeah, Phoenix 7, Clippers.
So for my 7, I'm going
Like-
Phoenix. My 8, I'm going Golden State.
So mine is going to be Phoenix for my 7, Clippers for my 8.
I rather honestly, the Clippers be 8 and the Suns be 7, and I rather Steph just go home because I don't want to see him get swept for no reason. No, we know that they can't even like. He just gonna be out
you
there
right.
scoring.
That's what I'm saying. Like whoever
that's not
loses that
even-
7-8, you're
cooked, buddy.
yeah. Like you might
Thank
as well
you for-
lose that 9 and 10
Hey,
because either way,
Thank you for
y'all
participating.
effed.
Thank you for participating.
Like
Appreciate
losing
it.
the 7-8, you might as well just go home. Bro.
I'll
I ain't
say
gonna
this.
lie.
I will say this.
Don't even go to that other game.
Because the 1 seed is what OKC, right?
Yeah.
That's the 1 seed. So I think if OKC was to play like if OKC was to play the Clippers in the 8th, that's a series you shouldn't sleep on. In my opinion.
Exactly.
I think that would
Every
be the
time y'all
series-
say that, the AC come out there and get the split be down there.
I think
I ain't
that's
falling for that split this time.
I think out of the what is it 16 what 7 8 9 10 so out of the 4 teams that
All
are
Steph
in
gonna
this
do
playoff,
is give us a more entertaining
play-in.
first round between
Yeah.
the 1 and 8. That's
Yeah,
all
my,
that's gonna
seven, my
happen.
7 would be Portland 7, 8th will be like I said they won't want to see the clip, but I say Phoenix. So I think Portland and Phoenix will still get in, regard because I think Phoenix will win that second game.
So you think they just gonna switch spots?
Yeah.
All right, let's go east. So I picked who did I pick for 7, 8? I picked Orlando. So my 8, I'm gonna actually go Charlotte, bro. I got Charlotte climbing.
I
getting that
can my 7 would be Philadelphia, and I think with Charlotte winning, I think Orlando could take Charlotte. So I'm gonna go Philadelphia and Orlando. Kind of the same thing. They just swap. I'm just gonna go, or they'll just end up being the same. Whatever the fuck. But yeah, give me Philadelphia and Orlando as my 7 8. Because I just think if Charlotte goes against Orlando, I don't think that's gonna look good for Charlotte. To be honest with you.
I want to
Yeah.
see Philly and Orlando.
So basically the 7, 8 now.
Or
So you saying get the 9 and 10 seeds out of there?
what was the 9 and the 10 seed for the Eagles?
Charlotte and Miami.
Oh no. Never mind. I want Charlotte. I want to see Melo in the playoffs. I need to.
I
see
do
that.
too. I personally want to see Charlotte Derrick. I think that's a fan base.
So who's your 7
loyal
then?
and passionate?
Charlotte go AC.
And who's your pick?
that Detroit versus Charlotte would be a nice series.
Hey, that would be a nice series. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna switch my answer.
I'm gonna go Magic 7.
This play, I ain't gonna lie. This look like a good play in other than Charlotte and Miami. This is a pretty good
And you know what's crazy? Charlotte, Miami
tournament.
might cook, bro. I ain't gonna cap. That might be the best.
It's possible. I mean, it's the first game, so it's kind of a warm up, you know. But yeah, I like these games. I'm not mad at these. But appreciate y'all, my brothers. That's another one in the book, 192. If y'all in your cars on your way to work or whatever platform you listening on, make sure you hit that auto download button for All Grind Sports Show. Thank you to my brothers, man. Again, we on the road to 200. I can't wait. That's gonna be a special one. Probably sometime after the playoffs now. But we will see y'all next week with our first round preview. Hopefully, my brothers here are able to pull up. And yeah, I think that's it,
subscribe
man.
to From the Nosebleeds. Please subscribe. We on the road to 150. We
Subscribe to my guy Oso Tizzy.
Yes, sir.
Man, on Twitch.
Shout out my guy Rated Ragu, even though he ain't here. Shout out to the OG. Y'all know y'all don't see him much during basketball season, but you know if y'all want to get, you know what, I should have him soon because we're gonna do draft grades, so I'll have him in and hopefully Coach Fane to pull up for that.
And I better get an invite to that too.
Oh, absolutely. Whenever that is, I don't know how we gonna fit that, but that'll be sometime during the playoffs as well. Go Lakers. In McVay we trust. Go Sparks. Hope we did good in the draft today. Peace. See y'all later, man. Go Dodgers.
Before you flatline, make a master plan, watch it backfire. Burn it all down and collect the ashes. Build it back, respect your passion.